in trouble just to try and survive, that ain't gonna get you anywhere.
Yeah, and we saw Fetty do that from Zombie Boys, if you remember that military zone.
Yep.
And for what it's worth, he did live for quite a long time, I think securing at least a 4th place during that game, and then there was a 2nd place that he got in game number 6 as well. So they know how to survive, but they're not thriving, right? And then you have to thrive in order to earn those 2 PMSL spring spots. Here we are, the matches of the day. You should be used to the rotation. Aaron Gale 3 times, Miramar twice. Sandhawk is only going to be played once, but it's a good one. That's actually where
I got the map stream and everything. Let's see.
Eagles fan, be looking out on Sandhawk for the big Golden Eagles. Who ended up getting
they better not fucking troll.
Nearly got 2. Only beat out by Zombie Boys and Arigel. Map 1, they get 2nd place. Zombie Boys, they get the wins. Both of those rosters getting a 1st place. As far as big surprises go, again, I think Zombie Boys, Golden Eagles was my biggest surprise personally. They played very well. They pulled up. You never know how those challenger teams are going to transition into the Premier League, especially when pressure's on the line, a lot of money. 2 PMSL spots, but I think at least for Golden Eagles coming from the challengers, they played incredibly well. Super happy with their transition. And are we super happy with our predictions yesterday? I felt like maybe some of us were hit or miss. At least speaking for myself, today is a fresh day. And I don't know, Dave, Jukes, who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I gotta
Okay.
go with the Wolves. I'm gonna go with the Wolves because I ended up hitting Juancho up, and I was like, bro, how you feeling today?
Holy
What do you
shit,
think about
Juancho's so
yesterday?
dumb.
And he just sent me a gif of a guy turning into a werewolf. Okay, so I was like, okay, yeah, you know what? Let's get it today.
Okay, fair enough. Guy turning into a werewolf. You got to go with the Wolves at that point, Dave.
Yeah, can't argue with that one. Yesterday, I was kind of going for those teams, rooting for them, giving them that extra confidence from Mustache Dave on the sidelines. But I'm locking in here today, fellas. I'm going with Extreme Slayers, game number 1. We got Brady, we got Legend. They're some of the top damage dealers of the lobby. And then Hayuya and Mezzo, really good at surviving, right? So all around the team has what it takes, in my opinion. Extreme Slayers, game number 1. I'm locking in here, all right? I'm locking in, fellas.
Okay. I like it. Lock it in. We got some solid picks, bro. I'm going to get a little bit weird. I'm going to go straight out of Nepal. I'm going to go straight out of Nepal with Spence. I believe in the hat. I think they're coming out hot today. They're going to jump up. They're currently towards the bottom of the top 8 standings. But today that changes, and they're going to shake things up a little bit in game number 1. And what a better way to shake things up than game number 1, right? The fresh start, fresh day.
Melody.
You got all the confidence in the world. You haven't been beat down 4 maps potentially in a row, 3 maps, right? You're coming in hot and ready. So straight out of Nepal, that's my team. But as long as the bridge plays kind of stay out of the way, because that did straight out of Nepal in a couple of times, and they did get finished off. Granted, Spence did get that elimination just before he dropped after I believe it was the left-hand bridge push. So
Juke said it best. Juke said it best. One hand on the scar, one hand on the hat. Shout out to Spence right there. By the way, reflections, I'm getting real nervous when we're looking at your camera, man. That candle behind you, man, it's got to be a fire hazard at this point, dude.
It's close.
I know you got it lit for straight out of Nepal, but holy cow, man. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have my eye on that here tonight.
Bro, how many times you see that candle lit? Right there in that spot.
But it's looking dangerous.
But
extra dangerous.
it's pretty low. And I need a new candle, man. I don't Dauntless. We got a Dauntless jersey. We thinking a Dauntless candle. What would Dauntless smell like? Is that too weird of a conversation?
Very weird, man.
It's too
blue.
Yeah, you go to land, dude. You don't want to smell that. That's all I'm saying.
Yo.
All right.
Okay, fair. I get it, dude. Hey. That's when you start tweeting out, yo, bring your deodorant to the land event, man. No excuses, dude.
We're out here sweating for that chicken, man.
Yeah, man. If you buy the VIP package, it comes with the stick of deodorant, okay? Hey, and by the way, deodorant can be expensive sometimes, so I'd be taking it. I'd be using it for free. Give me a thing of chapstick. I'm losing it the next day. I don't know where chapstick goes. There's got to be like a black hole that sucks them away. All right, let's get into it. Map number 1, we're hopping into Erangel. Let's see how it goes down. Yesterday was exciting. Literally, every single Erangel was incredible. It felt like, the bridge plays, obviously the military zone. It was chaos. Maybe we get a bit more standard today.
All right, 65 to start the day off with.
Calming things down.
We should be a smooth 150 by the end of the day.
Without all the tricks, right? Dauntless in first place. You see it there with X-Force just below. But the question is, can Wolves come up?
Where are the Amazon gift cards, man?
Oh, let's see it. Let's see it. I think the Wolves are going to continue their play style that they did yesterday, just kind of fragging out and just trying to take out absolutely everybody. So if they do continue that play style, I don't think they're going to have a problem, So I have full confidence in the squad. At this point, Dave, the question is for me, when is the chicken dinner coming, right? Is it going to start off the rip here, or are we going to see it later on today?
Yeah, it's such an interesting topic because totally agree with you. When it comes to the Wolves, I think they're just gaming. They're having fun, they're big chilling, and they're really practicing and flexing their team fight abilities and their CQC or whatnot. So when it comes to chicken, I think if it comes, it comes. But if it doesn't, they're not really stressing because they know for a fact that they could probably qualify with eliminations alone, right? So if they do end up getting some chickens here throughout this tournament, well, that's bad news bears for everybody else because, like I said yesterday, when they start getting chickens, they're going to be looking in that rear view mirror at everybody else behind them because this is the most aggressive squad in the lobby.
Yeah, they definitely are by far, man. It's tough to challenge them. It is. It's tough to challenge them, but we have seen some teams take it to them. Actually, Villains surprisingly was one of them. Remember, Villains, I believe in map 1 yesterday, ended up taking them down early on, raising at least a couple of questions from me because I'm the one who does that and raises the alarm bells and gets all weird about it. But they fought back. They're in 3rd place. They're there. They've got a little bit of catching up, but I think they'll be just fine. Slaying out is always fun to watch after all. This zone doesn't seem too crazy. I'm liking it. So everybody's already mainland. Nobody landed military this time around. And we got to go up north, which the majority of teams are already there. So I'm not expecting any late rotations from Golden Eagles either. They're right there next to the zone. They've got aces to get through, but I think this is going to be one of the most standard Erangels we've seen during the Premier League finals.
Let's get it. Nothing wrong with a little bit of standard. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was absolutely wild. Oh, Frankie's on a horse. Not so standard anymore. Look at that hop. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Switch it for the dossier? No, sir.
Guy zooming.
Oh, yes, he does.
Giving up.
He thought about it, though.
That's a misplay.
Dude, yeah. Swapping out a horse for a Tesla. Big L, in my opinion.
Hey, there's a lot I could say about that.
Hey, horses are expensive, dude.
You see the
Horses
smallest
are
performance?
expensive.
You got to feed
I
them.
remember how you did day
You
one.
gotta feed them,
do.
dude. If they win a little derby, those things are like 200 grand.
More than that, they win a derby? Shh, man.
I'm not gonna say how they make their money, okay?
No, I think we avoid that subject altogether.
But
I
they
think we
make
avoid
it.
that subject.
They make it, baby. Let's go. Straight out of Nepal. Straight out of Nepal.
And out of Paul.
Well, the
So,
lone
that's
wolf.
fine.
Hey, Wolf OP yesterday, he was popping
Yeah,
off. We saw him make some serious plays, even against the Wolves themselves.
I'm trying to check Frankie, I believe. Frankie is the highest elimination leader, but Spence, there he is. There's my boy Spence. Saw a lot of people in chat talking about him too.
What are
He's
they
starting
saying?
to get a little bit of a fan base. Just they love that we talk about the hat, and I think we talked about Spence and his hat so much.
Yeah.
That they're pumping him up anytime he's on screen. They want him to be successful, win fights. So he's getting a little bit of look. That stream love goes a long way sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Bound to get a chicken dinner here today. So right now, straight out of Nepal. Somewhat separated though. Spence is going to be over there at Shelter. Wolf, we saw there at the farm, and then the other two going to be at Milta. They're going to be safe though for the time being. We didn't see anybody drop military base islands, so they know their backside.
They woke up like I don't know, dude.
Free and
So I'm trying to
clear.
figure out.
We'll have to see though, because when we did see that map, they weren't too far from the Wolves. And I'm telling you, if you get
Coach will be doing it to me. I don't know.
place, 16th place here in game number 1 to start your day, like you're feeling good, you're pumped up, you're ready to go, you're locked in, and then you get wiped out 3 minutes into the game. It's just all downhill from there, man. So hopefully, when it comes, straight out of Paul, they can avoid the crosshairs of Wolves Esports.
Got to avoid it. Got to avoid it. I do like the fact that we're not seeing any kind of crazy engagements here off the rip, though. Yesterday, we definitely did. We saw a lot of that kind of like hot dropping action. Two teams always fighting each other. At this stage, especially when you have, your tournament life on the line, you really got to avoid that at all costs. If you look at like other regions, even in their like PMSL stages and lower, you don't see hardly any hot drops at all. Like teams respect each other very much so. Because at the end of the day, that's the best practice you could possibly get, you know. And when you start getting into those, you know, major tournaments, you don't see them hardly ever. Even if like teams are down 20 points and if they got like a crazy game they could win, they still avoid it, which is wild to me. So I like the fact that, you know, the NA scene has a little bit of maneuverability when it comes to that. But I mean, day one, day two, you want to avoid it at all costs.
Don't want to fall too far behind. Yeah, because too often, I mean, more often than not, you land and go for like a hot drop. It turns into a 50-50. You don't know what kind of loot you're going to get. You know, all of a sudden you find yourself in a bit of a precarious situation. You lose half your team. Where do you go from there? It's not easy, right? It's a little bit better. Land, get kitted up, and go for it. Now for Aces, well, they're going to find a player down. Wolves, they're going to be on the engagement. High Man is fully gone, so Aces is going to lose at least one player. Now 3 more to deal with, and I don't know how close Aces are to Wolves, because you got Wancho and Coops who have kind of ventured out, so it's really just 2 members from Wolves who are fighting, and Aces were a bit spread out, so I think you had High Man who was scouting out, you know, the buildings where Doran and Patana are currently at, and got a little bit overzealous with too much distance. And because of it, he gets gunned down. So that's a big L for Aces, who now have to go at this game 3 strong.
Yeah, Wolves with a little 2-2 split right now. They got, like you mentioned, a duo up there on the north side of the inlet, and then another duo down south, just near Rosshawk, kind of hedging their bets depending on where the circles take us here. Really do like the play from them, and they got the gun skills to be able to defend potential pushes. In my opinion, not a lot of teams in a lobby can accomplish that right now, at least from what we've seen. So even though a duo, 100% they're able to defend any potential push. So we'll have to pay attention, see how they fare here tonight. But Rival 6, remember, we were talking about Rival 6. They were telling me, hey, Dave, we're looking for the fights here, man. We're tired of surviving and avoiding the skirmishes. We're looking to get involved. We're looking to get the job done. We can see 14th overall. And kind of going back to Jukes' point, totally agree, man, that the top teams, they don't mess with the hot drops. They got that professional courtesy. But I'm looking at this lobby. I'm looking at Dark Esports. I'm looking at Aces. We're like 60 points behind right now.
I don't know if we have a hovercraft. They were looking for one.
Friends with who we got so many points that we got to catch up. Like realistically speaking, how do you see Dark Esports
we in game yet?
And getting
We're in a game.
Point if they're not taking early game?
I gotta open up the stream.
I suggest it only when you know, if you're able to respect another team, loot up, and then try to camp a rotation. I think that's going to be their best bet because hot drops for them, they didn't have success with
bro, I fucking love these zones, bro.
Behind in loot time, you risk losing a couple players. It's a lose-lose. There's only one team I've ever seen like successfully do it, and that's Team
How to make my
Regen.
glizzies.
Like in PMGO.
Oh, I get down.
Brazil, right? They hot dropped, but they were
glizzy
like the most
gobbler,
aggressive, like highest fragging team we've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So in order to make that strategy happen, you have to have something special. So if you're coming into a tournament like this, especially from the challenger side, I don't think it's the best strategy.
The Wolves
so
got a kill on Aces.
Group together,
yeah,
classic
off rotate
mobile play style. I think that's going to get them a lot more success.
A lot of teams, center zone. I think we're about to start seeing some fireworks. Villains, Emperor right next to each other. Aces, Rich. Got Panthers, Zombie Boy, Strangers, pretty much all in the same area. Some distance separating them for now.
Holy shit. I don't know where the hell we're going to rotate because, goddamn.
X-Force is going to be moving in alongside that.
Silence that midget, Santo. I'm going to fucking lock you in the basement, buddy.
But the Golden Eagles have somehow found a way to get into blue, even though they were right next to the zone. So they just love taking that blue damage, but also they like leaving with as much loot as possible. And they did get into a bit of a skirmish with the Dark Esports. You notice Atia is going to be just up there ahead. As I've always said, he loves to be by himself. He hangs out.
Wait, is this guy gonna get ratted on? Oh, I'd be fucking so mad.
And he's looking to do exactly that. And in fact, we'll take
Wait.
down Kubi. Golden
We're actually trolling.
Suffering a loss. You always got to keep your head on a swivel because Dark.
Yo, Enigma, are they doing any giveaways today? They didn't do one.
Always hanging out in the shadows.
Always hanging out.
I don't fucking know.
And Dark Esports also noticed that they
God,
you're useless, bro.
Noob, and going back to the challenger qualifier.
Not see him saying anything. They might have it on different timings though.
Top 3 when it comes
Yeah, that's
to
what I was thinking.
eliminations. So definitely got to see how they.
I'd assume they do it either near the start or like a dead point in the game.
Happy with this solo taking out one of their squad mates. They're going to be letting a ton of grenades just rain down hell here on the second story. 1v3 situation. I do believe his squad mates are now pulling up for the support on the outside. There goes Poppy with the shotgun.
I was about to say, if Dark Esports doesn't rotate to help this guy, it is the most grief playstyle imaginable. I can give a bit more respect. I can give a bit more respect now that the team rotated out of zone and is cleaning up the Golden Eagles, but
playing their slow and steady play style from the blue, getting caught off guard here from Dark.
oh, us one's got God spot.
Looking focused. They're primed here. They're working together.
Ooh, into a W zone shift.
Never underestimate a team.
Am I ahead or behind you guys?
Holy shit. Well, I know I'm definitely, I'm literally the farthest ahead.
They noticed that it was Dark Esports, and we're like, hey, you know what? I think we can
44, 3,
I'm at 30.
42. What the fuck?
Get these eliminations.
That's because I boosted it.
Yeah, let me. Everyone's
Dark
2 times.
Esports said, no,
Everyone's 2 times real quick.
not today. And I like that. I like the fact that Dark shut that down because that's going to net you a lot more respect. When you're down to the
Oh my god.
Oh, and Valak got you.
Wait, what? He
It's
done?
beautiful to see.
Oh, I'm way ahead of you now.
35 seconds.
4 eliminations. That's the perfect start for them today.
I'm up at 0.
From yesterday, question is, does it work today? Honestly, I hope it does, because we're losing our minds without question. So 24K, he's just gonna hover around, man. You got 3 points just to left remix as well. They're gonna try and find an off angle. The only thing that'll make this hovercraft play better is if they had another one, because we saw how well it worked yesterday. But Extreme Slayer's taking a lot of damage. 24K moving in.
44,
He wants Brady, but
42,
Brady's
41,
okay. Oh,
40.
he's gotta hop out. They're looking to blow it up. I don't blame him, and you don't need a
Bang.
hovercraft when you got 24K hopping the fence. Good job.
They did lose Valak, so they are going to be down a member. 3 point A's bleeding out. Should be able to get picked up from Remix here. Oh, hello. Remix.
What is fake plan?
That's not, man.
Yeah.
They said, hey,
Should
man,
read
you're
it,
down.
yeah.
You did it to yourself.
It's extreme. Ooh.
Uh-oh, it's blown up. Hovercraft gone. Only one hovercraft, but what a shot there.
Nice spray. The
Oh, and
confirmation,
Hayuya gets knocked too. Beautiful.
then
Wait, what happened to that team across the road though? Oh,
I
they're
guess they,
coming.
they heard
Get 'em
the
coming
shots.
back, man. It was a little bait play. Let them think that.
Yeah, but I thought they were gonna cross. Oh, and
Oh
they're
wait,
there.
never mind, they're right there.
Oh!
Just in time.
Wow, they actually full sent on him too.
Pulled off this off angle. Oh, from behind!
Ah,
The
no.
worst case scenario. Oh, what a unfortunate.
But imagine he stops and insta-res is there.
Strangers. Wow, Nox not able to get the
Nice.
heal. And with stage 3, yeah, they gotta leave him. 100%. Oh, you gotta leave him. Gotta leave him.
No man left behind.
Wow. What do you think, Taylor? Do you think they're actually gonna make it into the circle?
Strangers, S? I think he'll make it. I think he'll make it.
What
for
about
sure.
Nox? Got the
Yeah,
heal.
Oh, to get the pickup and get in? No, I don't know, dude.
Let's see.
That's a long
Dauntless win?
drive. Especially when you think that they now have to go straight.
Kind of a
into,
disgusting zone.
Emperor Esports? Nah.
Oh,
Nox
this
got
is-
Actually,
this
This is gonna be like a this is gonna be a 30 bomb for Wolves, bro.
But if it pays off,
They're actually gonna
that's
murder
be
everyone here.
huge. Because now you have 3
Full
instead of
spell
just
skills,
2. That
trust.
additional player is going to help. But S is down. S is down just before he gets on the inside. I believe that was Emperor who ended up sniffing him out. So now Nox and Paid, they've got to go north. And north is pretty crowded as well. You know, you got Rival 6, you got Villains. They get the pickup. I appreciate the play, but let's see if they can make it in. Meanwhile, the attention focus onto Dauntless versus Dark Esports. And Klaus, the guy we were hyping up in the beginning, and rightly so, he's got Noob in his line of sights.
P90 versus DPS,
Wow.
but will we even come to that? Looks like Cloud
W.
trying to get these grenades into the shack. Here goes the P90 sprayed out through the smokes right there. P90 all day long. My favorite weapon, King up there on the high ground. The P90's got this, but we're going to be swapping to the Scar 6 times, getting that spray. Dauntless, the #1 team in the lobby for a reason. they're heating up, fellas. They're getting ready for day number 2 here, and they're going to be taking out Dark Esports any moment now. They know King is over there. Let's see. A little spray down. King does have that hill to work with. Might be able to survive a little longer, but Reflections, there's your boys up there straight on the
Wait,
ball.
we're trolling.
Oh, yeah.
They're about to get clapped over here by Klaus.
We'll
That's
see.
just a fact. The seat swap right there.
We'll see. Hey, they're firing back, baby. They're giving it back. Frankie,
No,
They
this is
do
tough
the
for everything.
clapping.
Like straight out of Nepal, they don't get clap, all right? They do the clapping. Dauntless is backing away. They're respecting it. And by the way, update on Strangers. Payne was the only one.
Nox
who
top
was able
frag
to
today.
Make it into zone. He's going to have to solo it out. So that pickup wasn't the play. Maybe they would have had 2 players instead of 3.
But it's kind of just zooming out on his
They
scope.
made a decision. They stuck by it. But straight out of
I don't know
Nepal,
why
they're
people
in
are so
pretty
weird with
safe
that.
spot. Hopefully AJ
I was literally a dial for a reason.
with this team. Dauntless is now taking over the northern side. But boys, there's really not a lot of coverage here. Not, obviously, the natural landscape. So this zone here, vehicles, they are going to be very, very important.
Oh yeah, I mean edge play style is going to be so big right here because playing in the center, yeah, it feels good, but the thing is that every single person's going to be looking at you. So there's only one team there in that one dip, but for the rest of the teams, they're going to be playing edge, just fighting it out for their lives. You can see Emperor there being able to group up as a 3-man, so they're going to be seeing a little bit of some late game action. I like to see that for them. They definitely need a big game here. Third Eye as well. But a lot of teams on the top. I mean, X-Force, Extreme Slayers are out. The big worry right now is Dauntless because Klaus is feeling himself, dude. That vehicle switch looked too sick, Dave.
Yeah,
Damn, EMP took my spot, bro.
And then you got the Wolves.
That's
down
not
there
your
on the
spot,
west
buddy.
side of the zone.
I created that
saw,
spot.
Who was that? Was
You
that
didn't make
Zeus?
that
Zeus
spot,
is
buddy.
big chilling
I
right
definitely
Launcher
did.
my
Taking
fraud,
advantage
52
of,
damage.
The sight lines that he can get from that vantage point, making sure that he has eyes on the gas station just in case they do get crashed on. So Zeus really using his game sense right there. Third Eye going to be holding this one down right dead center. Everybody in their vehicles waiting to see where this next circle takes us. Zombie Boy's still down there in the south as well, still alive. Looks like
Yeah,
Ricky
Wolves is
Force
gonna
and
murder
the
everyone.
remaining members, they're about to be sandwiched here any moment.
Mhm.
Oh, circle
Ah.
goes up. Okay, so
They
I'm
kill
gonna
Rich, they
analyze
win
to
the
see,
game. That's all they have
how
to
they
do.
respond to this one. Are they gonna push straight out in Nepal, really, or are they gonna clear out and wrap?
And they don't even have to do it yet. They still could wait if a good bit
they
of
do go
time.
North. The good thing is Payne's by himself. Villains, they've got 3 members, but they shouldn't be too much of a
My God,
crazy
Fat Lick!
competition based off of how they've been playing. Granted, they're a bit aggressive earlier today. Villains have not done too bad, actually. They've only lost 1 member with 4 total elims, but Bob does challenge onto Ace, and Ace will fall. Does Dauntless commit to this fight? Doing so might potentially mean Rival 6 moves up on him as well. So you'll have potentially Payne the solo from Strangers with Rival 6 and Villain all in this area. But yeah, Dauntless want this. They see Villains. They're in a pretty tough spot. They've already got the drop on the Aces, and Klaus is moving
Ooh, big
in,
mauler.
and Klaus is deadly without question. So this might be an easy cleanup on the Villains. Psycho. He's going to try and stay up. You got to finish this, though, relatively fast because Rival 6 are moving up. But, man, Dauntless is about – they could potentially walk out with a ton of eliminations, plenty of points. And on top of that, also pretty much have that northern side of the zone locked in minus Emperor. So once they get the shack cleared out, they're chilling. Villains are gone. Now Rival 6 is their next opponents to take care of.
Dude, Klaus is feeling himself right now. He is in the front line, pretty much all by his lonesome, just tearing down team one by one. Rival 6, you got to get moving. Honestly, I would avoid this fight completely. If you could possibly rotate on over to maybe even Wolves, that could be the play here. The zone is starting to come in, and stage 5 hurts. Yeah, they realize it. They're going to try to dip.
Bob in the back line. Remember, Rival 6, they want to go for these fights, but looks like they will be prioritizing the circle headed right towards Emperor Esports. They're going to be losing one of their squad mates back here, bleeding out. Klaus trying to get the confirmation. There it is.
Oh, they went
5
central.
eliminations
Wild.
onto Klaus so far. Just shredding away with this P90. Feeling good, like you said, Hot Jukes.
Yeah, but I mean, Rival 6 going dead center wasn't the play. I mean, you got to go edge here. Trying to find a sneaky spot there, you're going to get taken out. Luckily for them, I think they still have maybe one player still alive, but yeah, it's only a matter of time for
I
them.
think Dauntless are
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is illegal. Coops is playing here, by the way, but that's just me.
Wolves are gonna win.
Now you see Wolves onto third.
That's definitely a Wolves win. This motherfucker is running in the middle of the fucking street.
Does Coops push this?
On the third eye. Oh, and they full
He's
sent.
pushed out another one. That's going to be a nice connection on Akunja. He's down.
Wait.
Pagaldo in the corner. He's all. Wolves are swarming, baby. They're barking.
What am I hearing?
Do Wolves bark? I don't know. We'll conversation
barking.
later. But Pagaldo, watch out. Pagaldo's looking to pop. Unfortunately,
Bro.
drop, but they at least will get the drop onto Baton. So Wolves, good cleanup on the third eye.
Bro, it's just
And
barking.
looking at it, so now you got
Is this like a
Douglas. Douglas
soundboard?
gonna
Like,
push
what am I-
onto
No,
Emperor,
it's
him.
not.
continuing their streak of eliminations. They're now up to 7.
Good
What
shit.
the
This
fuck?
might be a massive, massive game coming out from them.
Let's go. Let's go. That's that all or nothing play style I've been talking about. Send the whole team. You either go out or you survive, and that's the best play. We see all the time.
Wait, the
teams
team
do
nade.
exactly that. Alpha 7 does it all the time. They'll send the full squad and survive one player up with 20 HP. But guess what? You're able to get your whole team back up. You got tons of loot now in the end game. You are so well set up. That position is a little tough, though, because it's going to be difficult for them to move away from that wall. We'll see how they try to attempt that here, since the zone has shifted on over to that east side, Dave.
Zombie boys out here doing zombie boy things, grenading each other. I believe Crazy catching a friendly over there, but looks like Bloody repositioning with the vehicle, looking to get those sight lines. Here comes Sexflix with a nice long grenade. Got the bounce. Will be tagging up Dark just a little bit. Sexflix still with 3 more grenades in hand, really looking to take this fight. Next zone did pop. None of the teams are going to be in it right now. Rich Esports, though, they only lost 1 member out the mix. And remember, the Jat attack, it is a thing. It is strong. And, well, we're looking to see what Jat does here. And look at there in the distance, you saw Coops. Coops is looking for the fight. Coops is looking for the third party. So Zombie Boys and both Rich Esports, you need to be on the lookout right now.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Wolves and Dauntless are looking like the front runners without question at the moment. And those two teams having a great game only separates them from the pack. Wolves trying to catch up to X-Force. Well, X-Force was eliminated relatively early on, right?
Wait, oh wait, no, I thought he
he
knocked himself jumping out.
This game alone, and the Dauntless, well, they only get richer, getting closer and closer to
Yeah,
breaking
you're
the
ahead of me.
100-point mark very early in day 2.
let's see what Zombie Boys are going to do. They should have committed with
Yeah, what's your time at? I'll pause.
earlier from Rich, but instead they held back and run
126,
over.
25,
And that is Zombie
3,
Boys with a
2,
big mistake
1.
here. Now they're going to definitely pay for it. It's only Trevor left
Okay.
for the team.
I think we're around the same.
Meanwhile,
I'm at like 15 right now.
the Rich
13.
Esports
Yeah,
survived with their
perfect.
solo as well. And man,
Whoa, big nade.
This team would have converted each other.
Wait.
And wow, Rich Esports.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Coops just with the boop. There you go. Take that. The solo from Rich Esports. But hey, at least Rich Esports able to get
Spoilers,
points
SMH.
here.
You're not wrong.
Not too shabby. Zombie
Do you
Boys
think
still
Dauntless are going to
got
win
those
Titan
boys
series?
strong
Yeah.
there in game
I mean, maybe.
tonight.
They look like they're doing pretty good.
Lies, right. Hey,
I think it just
shout out to
depends
Ryan
right now
Ryan
between
still alive. All
them,
right,
X-Force, and
team,
Wolves,
man.
who's able to have more
Right now, all eyes on
consistent
Dauntless. They still got
games.
4 up,
Yeah.
and then the Wolves still.
What's the rest of the lobby
actively
looks like they're
found their prey.
AFK Andes.
10
They're at 10.
eliminations so far too.
That's nutty. They're already at 10 this early on. They're out for vengeance. They're out for blood. They did not want to be outside of top 2. So they're looking to punish this lobby. And for straight out of Nepal, yeah, they are still alive. They're on that quiet side of the map. So potential top 3 finish is there. But also, the focus of the entire lobby might be on them as well. You look, they're surrounded, right? So
see ya.
depending on how this plays out, Rival 6, they're going down Dauntless.
That's a
Trying to
threat.
match the energy of the Wolves with 10. They're currently at 9. We're down to our top 4. The healthiest teams are straight out of Nepal, Wolves, and Dauntless. But Dauntless does have a player down. Will they drop to 3? And will Wolves lose a player as well? Does this open up the door potentially for straight out of Nepal to still a game away from Dauntless or Wolves, who have already
Watch Wolves make a comeback that no one asked for. I don't think anyone's ever expecting Wolves to make a comeback. I think it's just they expect them to be.
And they're going to hold on
first.
to it. Meanwhile, Dauntless and Wolves.
Anything else
I think
is
they're gonna absolutely have to
Underperformance.
battle each other here at some point. Doran's looking to kind of make that push here. Maybe get a little bit more intel. Yeah, okay, just trying to get some more information. But this is wide open. In the
Plancha with one.
Nepal have the best
My
coverage.
fraud.
And you got the solo from Rich, just big vibing out there. Just trying to get some more placement points. Coop's already going to be opening this one up with the M4 6 times, trying to get that nice spray down on the vehicle. It does look like the Wolves.
What are we doing with the car, Coops?
Pull back in. They are
Okay.
prepping for a battle. Looks like they
Dude
are
was
gonna
going
try and
between
take
the
out
rot. Like,
Dallas.
just back up and go around, bro.
Team right ahead of them. This could
Let
be
them
the
cook,
Wolves'
bro.
first chicken dinner here tonight. Meanwhile, Straight on Paul, you know, they're content. They're content. They're gonna let this one ride out here on the edge.
I would. I'm not getting involved in this if I can help it. Why? I mean, why would I? Guaranteed second place if you've got Wolves.
Bro, how many
and
nades does
about to
Don
power
have?
themselves.
Holy shit.
Bro, they killed all those people at those shacks. Like 5 or 6 heads, bro. None of those guys
Wait,
even
how
were
did this
throwing
thing
nades
just
back.
die?
I say that, but AJ finds an angle
There you
onto
go.
Bob. Bob.
I think he was running
Bob
back
Dallas
because he was
now
on that
actually down
ridge
to 3
where their smokes were
members.
at, and it was like a
Finally
horrible
getting
spot.
active, but the real question is Dauntless Wolves. How does this fight break out? Because that's where they have their eyes set, right? They want to challenge each
sleepy
other,
a little
but
bit.
they know they can't make the push yet. That's a lot of open space in front of them.
It's a 3v3v3. Straight out of Nepal desperately need this win. And
Don't worry, we'll watch the
with
games.
9 eliminations. These guys are on top of the leaderboards by a long shot. Here comes the circle, though. It is now stage 8, and Straight out of Nepal are
Bro,
gonna
can
have
SON
no
like leave this
advantage
fucking
here.
compound and go to like
They
a or something?
have to get active. I don't think sitting back
Nah.
is the
Or
right
AFK
strategy.
It's not really
Indian.
needed.
So far down on the leaderboards here, with Dauntless popping off, Wolves popping off. You gotta be able to get this chicken dinner.
Everything is
right
open.
here, right now. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Wolves trying to make the pull.
Yeah, but like, why not try to like
Dauntless, they used a lot
have
of
that like
smokes to
fucking cushion?
block
Like,
those
there's no way there's
sidelines.
not a world where they could have someone
Trying to third
on
party
that
them,
south
trying to
side,
get
like
them
basically
out
in the
there
middle,
the
like
distance, but totally agree. Straight on Paul, yeah, you're
just
priming
free
the
like
chicken,
farming.
but you need so many points to catch up on the overall leaderboards. You need to be a little more active.
Fisher
here.
Don
You
is
go above
fucking
and
dead.
beyond. Looks like Doran, 6
Oh, yeah,
grenades
no, they're
locked and
screwed.
loaded in hand in the
They
vehicle,
also
waiting for the
butchered these
call.
vehicles here.
Klaus able to loot back up. That'd
We're
be
afraid of snakes.
awesome. Some
Bro,
frag grenades
if
out
you're gonna
there.
smoke up,
Yep.
Both
Gotta
teams
check that
really
tree.
just
you
trying
should be
to get
throwing
a
your
knock
nades
before
with your
breaking that call.
smokes.
Yeah, they're trying to hunt out.
Let's
snakes
use the
right now. They
vehicle
wanna make
here.
sure there's nobody by
They
that
gotta
tree
move.
just waiting for them. And
What?
yep, got on the move. Aurora up front gets a nice shot there.
Doran, my fraud.
Honestly, Wolves are just stuck with nades in their hands. They gotta start
Oh,
shooting here.
Wait, why don't they just drive
What
into
the
wolves?
fuck?
Like, there we go.
Nades might be
Yup.
good. Coops, though, unfortunately,
Wait,
Wolves
what is Klaus
still on
doing?
fire.
Wait,
Finally
wait,
tapered
wait.
off.
Wait,
Wait,
what the
wait,
heck?
what is Klaus?
He's
What
starting to
is
move
Klaus?
up
What are we
angles.
doing there,
Franco
bro?
as well. They're poised to take this game away. Wolves have been eliminated. A great first game, though. Third
Bro,
place
Klaus
in
drove
Canada.
out like
Stoppers
50 meters into the blue zone with the
and it is
only
a victory
vehicle.
out of Nepal, taking
Wow.
our first game of the day.
Interesting.
They started slow, especially in
What the
beginning.
hell he-
5 teams left. They were only at 2 eliminations, but with the cleanup on Dauntless and maybe even a couple of Wolves members, they
That's
get up to
interesting.
6. That's going to be a 16-point game coming out for Straight Outta Nepal.
Hey man, the candle's real, dude. And never doubt the
Yeah.
candle. Never doubt the candle. Might be a
hell?
fire hazard, but guess what?
What the
That's
hell?
exactly what Straight Outta Nepal needs. 6 eliminations. That's a 16-point game right there. Dauntless though.
Yeah.
Another impressive game though. Can't take that away
Yep,
from
tag a
them.
night.
12 eliminations going their way, but really
Night.
jukes the Wolves. Those 10 points. The race for first place. It's already heating up here, fellas.
Enigma caster cursed wolves. Now they definitely just griefed the fuck out of
I
it.
kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier, Taylor, and I kind of want to know what your thoughts are on it because with Dauntless,
And if we're seeing smokes
12
towards us,
eliminations here,
why would we not
like,
assume
at
that they're
some
coming
point,
at us?
One of these teams are gonna have to try to slow them down, right?
Hashtag mute Enigma,
Can you
hashtag
slow
kill
them down
Enigma.
without
In game,
Klaus
of
playing
course.
today?
Dude, Klaus is on fire. So 12 eliminations. Klaus gets 7 of them.
Alright, guys, this is an HH Enigma stream now. We have officially booted 6 of
If you're gonna donate to my PayPal.
Kill Enigma with hammers. Okay. See, but I can't change, guys. I can't change. I can't refresh my feed because it's 6's feed, and I'm already synced with them.
Challenge them is tough. If you're a bottom team, what value do you get from that?
Did.
But then again, you're also a bottom
that's
team.
What the hell?
And unintentionally helping somebody else, and not really helping.
I don't know why that's
yourself.
just stuck in my head right now. It's actual brain rot.
Wolves or challenge a team like Dauntless, and I think for this, or from their perspective, it's more about challenging the teams who are on the come up, trying to get second place. Maybe challenging them, tapering them off, as opposed to shutting Dauntless down. Because I think Dauntless, they're just running away with it with this game. That gets them close to 100 points already. They're dwarfing.
Yeah, Dauntless actually had some good elims there, bro. Okay, 7 elims. I get it, we're aura farming going into the zone, but
but straight out of Nepal, they're a team that's trying to come up. Great
yeah,
first
the
game.
players are still locked.
That's got to give them a lot of wind in their sails, Dave.
Yeah,
gotta unlock them like it's Smash.
In that hat, right? I mean, that thing's catching some air, but totally agree with Dauntless, and those replays to me showed that Dauntless. No hesitation in their calls. You know, their IGL is making the call, and the whole team is immediately executing the call. There's no second guessing. There's no loss of time right there. I mean, they took about 4 different fights on the edge under pressure, and they were just a cohesive unit right there. Klaus kind of, I think, fat-fingered it at the end, jumping out a little soon out the vehicle. But Dauntless truly firing on all cylinders. But shout out to Straight Nepal though. 6 eliminations. Spence, my dude, getting that winner chicken dinner here in game number 1.
Yeah, dude, 16 points. They're happy with that. But Dauntless walks away with the most with 18, and Wolves not far behind Straight Out of Nepal with 15 themselves. In my opinion, you're looking at, obviously Dauntless and Wolves as the front runners to get the top 2 PMSL spring spots, depending on how it ends up unfolding. But, the question is, Jukes, if Dauntless and Wolves continue to play like they did in game 1, how far of a lead can they realistically get over everybody else? And I think the answer is a tremendous amount. I mean, they could quite literally lock in 2 spots for PMSL based off their performance today off these 6 maps.
I'm about to say a thick lead, a very, very thick lead, and Dauntless is looking to do that, especially with how they started off today. I can only wonder what their calls were, Dave, that you were talking about here. Yeah, look at that, 92 points. The IGL was just saying, Klaus, eliminate everybody.
Go.
And that's the call. Go. Yeah, go. And it's working. It's working severely. Look at that lead. That's ridiculous. I mean, at this point, it's top 2 versus everybody, right? That's what we're really looking at, and there's already a big points punch up top.
Yeah, definitely so. And not to mention, Dauntless not only has the most eliminations,
what the hell?
With 2 winner chicken dinners, and they nearly get 3 off of the last game. So they're doing.
You donate $10.
Definitely the best team.
I'll wake 6 or so.
At least statistically that we've seen so far.
As soon as 6 goes to sleep, anyone donates $10, I'll start screaming in the mic to wake them up.
X-Force, who had an early
not guaranteed results. Yes, I do keep the money. So.
Zombie Boys, they get it done. They're now in 4th, but that point lead is starting to grow.
Yeah, Zombie Boys jumping up a little bit.
Nox, bro, what's going on, bro? 14.
This game, and like you said, X-Force.
Not my goat.
The double hovercraft, man. They only walk away with 3 points. And we tried. Yeah, we tried to get 1 hovercraft. We just couldn't find the other one. But it is only game number 1 of day number 2. But really starting to get concerned for everybody else because the Wolves, they're on the hunt. Coops in the front line. Yeah. My dude is trying to get these grenades. He's got the teammates in the back supporting him. You could tell they are hungry here tonight. And I'm worried for the second page teams, honestly. Like they gotta do something here early too. Game 2, like starting now, not
later. Hey gamers,
bro.
Oh my god.
What are we doing, gamers?
First page. Are you kidding me?
We're watching fucking everyone throw in Titan series.
Following on.
Coops, not my goat.
That's a big lead.
Not even first place with 100-point lead after 6 games.
Is it live right now?
Yeah. You go back maybe like 30 seconds, you'll be able to see overall.
For the 2 PMSL spring spots. But that's
and now this is how you get into PMSL.
Is that the Frag Punk regional champion?
I put it in enough,
bro. Shoot enough.
My goat.
I just got called a hacker today by the 4th ranked player in the world.
Hey, unlucky little bro. Get him next time.
Wait, so who the fuck's on what team?
Wolves Esports is Coop, Swancho. Valk's team is X-Force. And then Dauntless is like the tier 2 people from back in the day. And then everyone else is literally like,
Damn, so
You never
Coop's
know.
in second and Valak in third? Yikes.
and then it's got to be top 2 to move forward.
Oh,
But it's more than
Someone's
2
gonna
days.
cry.
It's a 4-day tournament. It's a 4-day tournament.
bro, Valak's not going to be able to say that he's the only pro in the content creator tournament. Oh, man. I think can't even make us a fucking Titan series. I got Pokemon in this shit now?
Bro, they have a bunch of shit.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, no, but basically just like top 2, and then like there's no PMCO. So like they removed that and made this event that AMG puts on be like PMCO basically.
Oh, yeah. How many games is it?
6 a day, so 24 total. 6, 12, 18, 24. Yeah. And this was so like the Premier Division, which is like this, like the Tier 1 division.
What
They
game
had,
of the
like-
day is it? Actually, so- they had what?
God, what else did I go on? Oh, so like they had like 2 sets of qualifiers for this. One was kind of like
Yeah.
the open section, and the other was like the Tier 1 like invite section.
Yeah.
Bottom 6 from the invite played in like the open division's finals, so it was like top 10 from the open division quals. Played against the bottom 6 from this division.
Yeah.
And then whoever was like top 6 again would get back into Premier and play Premier finals. So like you have a chance of getting into, you know, the LAN event, even if you're in challenges, which is kind of neat. Bro, your house is on fire. Sixers, bro. You good, bro?
Hey, I'm chilling.
Let's say, bro, you having the smoke alarms go off or something?
I haven't taken a hit yet, dude. I'm just tired.
And then if you take one, it's literally gonna knock you out. All I'm saying.
I'm taking one. Second game starts. Alright, buddy. Do this shit to me again.
Fucking hates in his mic.
My bad, bro.
And welcome back, everyone, to Titan Series Season 7 Day 2 Premier League Finals. I'm Taylor Reflections, and we're joined by Mustache Dave and Hot Jukes. Game 2 Miramar about to be underway. The night is young, but the points leads are starting to grow. First and seconds are taking some big leads, man. Wolves are on fire. Dauntless has been on fire. Let's see if they can continue the night. But man, when it comes down to Miramar, I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit different, but I don't think it's going to be, boys. Dave, yesterday, when we watched Miramar map number 5, Dauntless walks away with the win and 12 eliminations. So Dave, I think Dauntless is about to get another big W.
Yeah, Dauntless had the second Miramar over there, and well, the Wolves had 12 eliminations on the first one. But hey, Amazon
I'll
codes
be
here,
back,
Reflections.
chat.
It's all about the codes, my dude.
Bro, there's your Amazon gift card.
Go!
Come on!
H
buy
is
yourself
fumbling,
something
bro.
nice.
He's
Buy
stressing
Hot
entering
Jukes
that.
a gift.
Get
It's
it?
his
Did you
birthday.
get it?
I'll take a little gift.
Buy him a gift.
Damn it, I
Send
didn't get
him a
it.
steak. He wants a steak.
I was in a
Amazon,
fucking
can you buy a steak
Clash of
on
Clans
Amazon?
raid.
Everything
I
on
do
Amazon.
wonder.
You don't want it bad
You
enough,
can't
bro.
buy everything on Amazon, man. They're one-stop shop to your door the next day. to next day, even in cities, they do drone delivery, man. The future.
Bro is not coming back. I could have told you that same
Good
thing.
luck getting that code, who's ever out there. And we asked yesterday. I don't think we got a single answer, but please, I beg of you, let us know if you got the code and what you're getting with that Amazon gift card. We would love to know. Here we are, map number 2. We're hopping into Miramar. It looks like the plane path is going to be literally straight down the map. So for anybody and everybody, wherever they like to go, it's free reign. It's not a long travel. So, hey, I think teams are feeling comfortable here. Erangel was pretty standard as well. So these teams, they should be feeling comfortable.
Yes, they should. Real comfortable by now. Honestly, everybody except Dauntless and Wolves should also be feeling uncomfortable, right? Because they're killing it. We'll see.
Killing it, dude.
You know, Golden Eagles got to be a little frustrated there, right? They had a good, decent day yesterday. We talked about them at the top of the show, and then they get absolutely demolished by Dark Esports off the rip. Not the most confidence-inspiring thing, that's for sure. They're going to be landing super on the south side right here, which I like to see because we saw them landing in Los Leones yesterday.
Wait, we're getting a hot drop, guys.
Really working out
Wait.
So
4v4.
Golden Eagles, just hey, all right, let's play
We know
that
that.
style again. Go back to basics.
And I'm gonna slide me my mod pay from last year. I already invested it in Bitcoin and it went down, so
You said
unlucky.
today you were going to give a challenger team the Juke's birthday blessing. We didn't get to touch on it in game number 1. We started to see some of the challenger teams, match number 1, how they're performing so far. We're looking at Third Eye, Emperor, Dark Esports, Strangers, Team Aces. Any team in particular getting that blessing here so far?
Oh wait, we actually like murder these people.
Why
No,
don't we go ahead and
Valak
give
cannot get
that
fucking
birthday
killed here though.
blessing to Dark Esports. Why not?
Oh,
All the way at
They
the
need it.
bottom, baby. All the way at the bottom. They need something. I'll tell you that. So Dark Esports, you got the good birthday blessing. Take it to the bank, baby. Come on, don't do me dirty.
Ah, they look good, man. They
Ooh,
look that
W
team
knock.
wipe on Golden Eagles last game. Come on, that birthday blessing's only gonna help them. I think they'll be all right. They're not.
Man, they're gonna do the next one in the 4th game, and then the 6th.
Fan of them now. They just gotta. Do a
You gotta
little
be
bit
locked in.
more. Luckily, this tournament's 4 days, so the birthday blessing from Hot Jukes. Hopefully helping
Got
out
it.
quite a bit. For Rival 6, though, I'll
Oh man, free point, bro. We have no vest or helmet. Why are we trying to cross?
For X-Force to lose anybody at this point, man, after that game number 1, I'm hoping things start going a little bit better for them. This is a fight that
Thank
they
God
need to
24
win,
is
especially
clutching
against
it.
Rival 6.
Here we go. He got the UMP getting some sprays out there. Free point was confirmed. Valak gonna do the same thing. Take that.
Oh, never mind. He's got remix, and we're splitting up.
Members of Rivals 6
hurt.
up here in the building. Valak gonna be taking a good chunk of his health away with that grenade. Very nice grenade right there. But here comes the trio from X-Force looking to take out the duo that's still alive here for Rival 6. And who's going to breach the compound first? Remix has the UMP. Look for those angles. So many windows inside this building, too. So many windows. One of the players from Rival 6.
Dude.
Wow, cool gameplay, bro. The shotguns, TPP in the corners.
Really
The
trying
boys,
to
they're fighting.
Rivals makes a mistake.
We lost
Alex
free
with the
point
flash
already, dude.
shot.
Yeah.
Take that.
Blind.
Showed
Nope,
him.
not blind.
Got food.
Chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah, X-Force got to play it real careful right here. Even though you have the man advantage, one mistake and you're losing a player. So play it slow, look for that initial knock, and make it happen. But you got to do it a little bit sooner.
Yeah, well, you know one's
because you don't
first
wanna put
floor.
yourself too far behind when it comes to rotations.
No, they don't know about the first floor. They just know about
This guy
second,
just
dude.
moved. Oh, this guy just
Rivals
moved.
6, they
You know there's one
like
first floor.
Like that, you just know. You got a feeling where it's like, yeah, we're gonna die here.
Oh,
We're gonna
that's
die
a terrible feeling, Dave.
Here. It's
That's
a bad feeling, man.
Oh,
Damn, he got sad.
So now
Thought that
Yeah, we
first
get that
one was
huge.
gonna do it, but
yeah,
I'm outta here.
definitely gonna die here.
We're done.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
and the box getting shot. Dude, that's the cherry on top right there.
They're mad they lost a player, bro. That's what it is. They
Free
lost
point.
a player, but
Point.
free point, man.
You gotta see how he died.
That's a terrible name, dude. 'Cause he literally was that. You know?
I didn't even think about that, but you're right. It's actually a god awful name, bro.
It's not
Yeah.
good. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
not.
Roasting bro's name
not
after
the
he's
best
dead?
It's
Like, what
almost
the
worse
hell?
Than sex flicks.
Damn.
Like, where do these
I
kids
think
come up
Free
with these
Point
names,
is the worst
bro?
name though, because think about it, who's gonna sign Free Point, right? Like,
Yeah.
what do you contribute? And not to say this particular player doesn't contribute, but I'm just talking about like the name in general.
Yeah.
You know,
Little
I
name
think he
change
meant
card.
like, obviously, the lobby's a Free Point, but
Damn, even the casters are saying
Free
crazy
Point for rifle
stuff here.
I don't
six.
know.
his name is Free. He is the Free Point. I think that's
Yeah.
what it means, man.
If
Damn,
he-
they roasting the shit out of your boy.
Alright,
They
cool.
still
Yeah,
roast
no,
him,
they-
dude. It's been like 5
Free
years.
point. They said he's a free
Not Free
point.
Something, man.
Jesus, someone help him, bro.
Maybe he was hoping people would see it on the feed after they were eliminated. I don't know.
But you
Either
don't want to
way.
be eliminated, though, is our point. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good
You want to
point, yeah.
survive to the end, so you don't want your name in the feed at all.
It's like
Yeah.
watching a lawyer take a picture of himself behind bars. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, it's like I get what you're
That's
trying
it.
to say. Like I can break out of them, but like if something goes wrong, that picture's getting used against you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is. You know, name change next season maybe. We'll have to see.
Oh,
But,
it's a
Dark
yeah.
Oh,
Esports
birthday blessing.
king from above.
Birthday blessing.
All they needed was that birthday
Ciao.
blessing.
Good job.
Oh, yeah. At 12 points. 12 points total, so they need some big games to catch on up. Chad, I saw you talking about top 2, and it is top 2 for PMSL spring spots, but don't forget top 5 get paid. Top 5 get paid
That's
the
right.
$20,000, a chunk of the $20,000 prize pool. So top 2 is important, obviously, for the progression of your team, the progression of your career, but top 5 is important for $20,000. And also, top 5 get entered into the next season 8 of Titan Series for some potential extra earnings, right? So something to think about. Jat attack. Jat's trying to attack, but Jat's getting attacked, and he's down. And Noob will take down Jat, unfortunately. And Rich
teammates.
down to 3
His
players.
teammates out there, man, playing tic-tac-toe, just letting Jack get wiped up. And by the way, chat, one more thing. Happy birthdays to Hot Jukes. Let's see it in the chat.
Hey.
Happy birthdays to Hot Jukes. 22 years old today. My
Let's
goodness.
go, dude.
Let's
Wait,
go.
what?
All he wants
That's
for
what
his
I'm
birthday
talking
is
about,
Dark
dude. Feeling
Esports.
feeling ready to go here. Happy to be on the cast with you boys.
Hot Jukes is
Yeah,
22?
it's been a while.
What is
You
he?
know
No,
what?
he's not. It's a joke, bro.
Feels good. Feels good.
As you told Taylor, Dave told Taylor he was 22. Holy zone shift, bro. This is a comp room.
Can I say, dude?
Oh, fuck, bro. If we
joints
were
are
4 up,
fresh.
I would say this is a guaranteed win right here. Go see what
Yeah,
happens.
no, but 3 wanted to cross with no
Alright,
vest or
let's
helmet
do it.
on an open hillside.
Don't click
I just
off.
want to know if they knew he was there.
No, they do not.
So Dark
Dark
Esports need to
Esports.
Well,
make
they all
this
landed
show
there in that
because the
section, so
circle
Time to go.
did shift.
he kinda just thought they all were on ballot, when he probably only
enemies
said
in the
maxes, too.
building. King's still lean peeking over here.
No, that's
like,
what I'm
you know, he's
assuming.
got something to say.
But
Here
we gotta
comes the
see.
push
Panthers might be
finally.
rolling up too.
Here comes
That's a
the
wild
push.
push. That's
In the
actually
backseat of the
wildly
truck.
late.
Nice and slow, nice and steady.
It's a wildly late push because you never want to push right now because there's a possibility that
He
teams
should be
are
free for
rotating,
dark, though.
like towards
I
this
think they already have
position,
one on him.
but they're making it happen.
Yeah, and they
Commit.
Overwatch.
Do not like hold. They're smoking it out. I don't
Free?
know why.
Like PUBG Mobile in the App Store?
We need to see just a full commit push. The longer you take
Free?
here, the more you're.
Like fucking free point.
Yeah, because Panthers are also on top of the hill as well. So Panthers could roll up
Damn.
depending on how they decide to
Kinda
play
messed
this
up.
if they do hear it.
Hey, bro, I didn't say that joke.
Rich is a 3-man unit. Dark is 4. So
You're a piece of shit, bro.
No way, he's 22.
But they're hesitant. They're very hesitant.
No,
They
give
can't
him
get the
Molly.
angles that they want. Finally,
pretty sure
first
Hutch is
shot's
like
gonna be in. One
20
Rich member is gonna fall.
7 or
Taku is
28.
gone, fully finished off.
Nah, I think he's around
2
30.
more to deal with from the inside.
He'd probably all land
Oh,
someone.
but maybe there's a turn of the tide. Papa is down,
Here goes the Panthers.
and Rich is going to retreat up top.
King is all by himself. He didn't jump down, and yeah, you see, that's what I was talking about. The fight timing, not the best. I like the fact that Dark was taking their time a little bit, but no, maybe a misplay. He went by himself.
They could save him though. They can save them. They choose to stick the res. They might not lose their team.
No
That
idea.
would be a
Doesn't
big
sound like
res.
Wikipedia.
They're burning, bro. Yeah, there's no
Oh,
saving.
Juice is 35.
Panthers are on the outskirts.
See, I didn't want to like go that far, Clint, but since you saying it like that,
You gotta
Clint,
know better than that, dude. That's
like go.
Dude,
that's
Clint,
tough
aren't
one
you
there,
like
guys.
32?
At a certain
Ew.
point, like
Clint's
you gotta
like 40,
understand
bruh.
fight timing and the importance of it.
Oh, you think he's got a bad back, bro?
What?
Age is getting to him. Feels bad,
Panthers
man.
up top. Like I said, Panthers, man, they were roaming around.
Wait.
They wanted a third party. They heard the shots. They come from.
Wait, what the fuck happened to Dark? Where I looked away for 2 seconds.
Clean sweep.
Hey, weren't they the ones pushing this comp?
Eliminations to their name. You mentioned that fight timing. Dark Esports just took way too long. They were way too hesitant to really make the perfect push onto Rich instead of just committing for it. King was isolated up top.
Happy
He didn't
birthday,
commit to the
Hot
roster.
Jukes. I
That
can't
fight
believe
took
it's
too
been
long.
2 years since your last live stream.
And it's not Rich's, you know, Rich.
That's funny.
That's fucking crazy.
They were ready for the
You guys
push.
thought I was
Unfortunately,
on and
it
off
took
with the
so
streams.
long that once Rich wins
Just
the
you
fight,
wait. I gotta
Panthers
break a
took
new
advantage
record
of
real
man
quick.
advantage and also the health situation and win the fight. So that's great for the Panthers. But
Why would I want to
that
pick
fight
up
was
another
very
dead
messy
channel?
and more specifically from Dark's
Mm.
perspective.
Relax, bro, relax, bro.
You gotta avoid fights on a.
You don't need to go into that.
Because you know teams are gonna be rotating, and you should be focusing on trying to catch them.
Yo,
on
this game's
guard.
looking good.
Dauntless with these vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a free top 5.
Have been awesome. Klaus is getting up close and personal.
So Valak
Yeah.
guys in the open trying to spread.
Nah, doesn't ever happen.
Nah, they're in a I wouldn't say
Panthers on the
the
defense.
craziest spot, but
Holding down the
they're
building.
in
They
a
just
safe
looked away
spot.
from
Best spot is
Sports and Richie
Wolves
Sports.
spot.
Looks like the villains
Out
trying to
of
push this
Fakata.
one, popping back over to Dauntless on their approach up against the Aces.
Pretty much.
Trick out there on their lonesome behind the boulder with the off angle. Trying to group up. We see them in the mini map. In the buggy. Dauntless, they are in it here.
I need
Trying
the
to look
mod
around
pay.
every single corner.
See, but if I don't
Oh,
stream, then you can't get the mod
on
pay.
the roof, they knew
Real.
this player was here because they were tossing grenades at them earlier on. Finally able to take them down. Klaus put in some work. XP3
Where are
with
we
the
getting shot
shotgun,
from the
getting
fight?
pieced up, forced to dip back into this building. Again, the confirmation. You need to take the fight. You need to take out Trick so you get the revive of
Or
it.
a
Trick is going to be
spooky.
closing the
Stick it.
gap.
Oh, yeah.
Trick is coming to DBS. Hyman on the ops end. They're looking for that crossfire. But XP3 is
Oh, Dauntless is gonna get fucked here.
Oh, my
Lose.
goodness.
Oh,
Pulling
never
out
mind.
XP3
Good.
popping up. Nice knock right there. But Trick is still here with the DBS.
Oh, big
What?
nade. Big nade.
Sealed the deal. But the zombie boys on the outskirts looking at third party this as well. It's getting
Wow.
sticky. It's
They got
getting
blessed.
sticky.
Both those nades missed.
Zombie boys, got a full commit, guys. You can't just be waiting for that nade. Utilize that time. Ugh, not able to get.
Bro,
the
look at those
mark
nade
before.
animation, bro.
Gonna get another elimination there.
My
Dauntless
God.
keep beating their point total.
We're in the future.
Yeah, and all four are alive, by the way. They stuck the reses.
How is Daunt
despite
4-man up
Texas putting
still?
on the pressure. So great work from them. The question is for Zombie Boys, how did they go for this attack? Because the only ones
Because they're goated, bro. They're the best.
Is Bloody and Crazy. Trevor,
Hashtag skin
Why did
enigma
it tell us
alive.
third?
Very
What are they
interesting.
doing? They just let him full reset.
And Bloody's perspective, I don't think it's worth the challenge. Stay on the outskirts.
It's
You
'cause
got
they
Bloody
weren't
and
wrapped
Crazy.
around. They don't wanna
Wrapped
actually
around,
fucking
so Dauntless
push.
might have free range
They're
to
too
move
afraid.
Might as
down
well just
if
give
they
up the
start to
fucking
travel-
fight here,
travel
bro. Let's
away.
leave.
For Zombie Boys, I
I mean, yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. They should just go power grab.
They came up here without a plan, maybe thinking to get some early or excuse me, some easy third-party kills. But that turns out not to be the case.
Bro, start driving, bro. You going hella slow.
Their side.
Yeah, looks like they're going to try to just gatekeep them. We see Dauntless right there on the edge of the play zone. Zombie Boys not
Bro,
really
I hate when
taking
people do
advantage
that.
of the
Let's see the
third party
zone.
ball.
Let's see.
Dauntless, we're in the
South.
thick of it here,
100%
so gonna be
south.
scooping up the dude.
Actually, it's not that bad.
Mmm.
I like West.
Squad mates. Next circle did pop not too far from this position.
Mmm,
Still
W.
with,
W
solo,
looks.
too, by the way, still surviving, but for the most part, all
We just need to hold
on that
the
east side, we're
compound.
looking at
Wait,
the
where does
Wolves
Wolves
right
go?
now.
South?
Too far from strangers, the north, not too
Yeah.
far
Coops is
from
already
strangers.
south.
They just
I
go-
guess
they
they
just
just go
play
right to
TE.
Coops' compound spot. Yeah,
No sight
they
lines
go to
here.
there.
They got the high ground. This position not in the next circle, but
Actually, I don't know.
in any rush.
There's so many
They
fucking
know
teams
there's
there.
Opponents out there. They know there's about to be some points.
They have to
heading
fight 3
their direction
teams,
shortly.
basically.
Really unfortunate that these teams aren't realizing that.
Doc's
when
not
you have
cooking
a
today?
hard-shaped circle
Unfortunate.
Like this, especially in stage 4.
What do you mean, bro? The
Other side
GOAT?
is
It's only the
open.
second game, bro.
Nobody is in that area at all. There's still so
He
much
owns
free
you.
rate still
He
available,
owns you,
but teams are
frauds.
just convinced that teams have already taken that spot, so they're not even looking in that direction.
I think
So
Wolves is
let's
gonna die
see
here.
what happens. Like straight on Paul could just do a circle hug all the way on over to the other side, and they'll be big chilling. Let's see if they have that big bang play though. Can they make that decision?
It's a long rotate too. They're going for it. They're going into blue to
Into
make the
blue's
long
crazy, though.
rotate. Yeah, into blue is crazy, and also.
Wait, are they going north?
Necessary, you know, but we know that the route was clear. They don't, so they're.
Oh wait, no, they might just go Picado.
We're gone.
Oh yeah, they are.
We're flipping, baby.
I'm about to say, ain't no way they're going all the way north.
Strangers. Oh, Try Me's nasty. Try Me on to Legend. Can't hit enough. Legend's gonna get away, but not unscathed. Try Me's position is great.
How did he not knock him?
But Mizzou, if you tried to go down that angle, that lane, that pathing, Try Me's gonna mow you down, and that's some much needed protection from Pain. Wancho though comes out of nowhere from Wolves. It's gonna take down one. Wow, what a shot! Try Me down, Legend. Well done.
Oh, he tried him all right.
You Try Me's gone too, bro. You got knocked. Look at that.
Was it going?
Disconnected already.
Oh, he disconnected.
He got beamed, and Pain
That's why he got
was
knocked.
Unlucky.
Get that crossfire, but you know, being a duo here, age
Wolves is gonna fight
gonna be
TE.
the window spotted by the Wolves down there in the distance.
Looks like
We
it.
saw Wancho just peppering shots at both these teams from their vantage point. Mikado. Objective, just survive at this point, honestly. Try to see how many placement points we can get here. Still 12 teams in total, though, alive. We still got Dauntless. We still got Wolves, X-Force. I mean, all the top teams we can see are still active right now in this lobby. So, being a bottom team.
Bro, literally nobody's center. Every fucking team is on the edge.
They're going to be taking the fight with Third Eye.
There's no way Baton gets to almost shoot a whole clip over the hillside.
Thought Zeus was dead there. I guess not.
And he's still kind of
Zeus takes him out.
butchered it. Oh, it's a big nade.
Holy shit. Wait. This dude
Bro,
is
these
trying.
nades are crisp.
Connecting. Wancho finally will get the finish on the Zeus. Baton will also fall. Third Eye fighting back. They've had a lot of great moments throughout this tournament. This might be one
Oh, another
they
team's
can
pushing out.
successfully take down the Wolves, who had a tremendous game number one. Strangers finally fall. Feel like all games.
Wait, why wasn't Coops
Kind of
close as well?
Golden Eagles are now moving up too. So Wolves, Third Eye, Golden Eagles jukes.
He was like driving up.
On the move, Golden Eagles.
Wait, doesn't X-Force ever look at third party this?
Oh my God.
Here at this point, you should already be out of your vehicle. Doran trying to
Probably a
apply
Dauntless
pressure.
win, but
So many sight lines.
when are we gonna see the X-Force third
They do
party?
take down Third Eye. Yeah, maybe they don't realize it's two teams.
What is that golden? What is this guy doing?
Yeah, and Fierce
Why did you drive in?
Fierce all the way in the back line. Meanwhile, his team.
Right,
What?
He just full sent that shit.
Going back to
That dude said I did not give a
Fear
fuck.
was the point of entry.
Scared.
Fear was the point that you know was racking up these elimination points, and everybody else kind of followed suit. So the fact that Fear is all the way back here, while his teammates are actively trying to get points here, huge mistake coming out from the Golden Eagles.
Not good. Not good. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Doran. Oh.
Oh my God, Doran got shit on.
No, not able to get the confirmation there on Doran.
Bro, this dude kind of shit on
Just a little bit of
twice.
play here from Golden Eagles. 5 eliminations.
For Doran?
Definitely a buff,
Yes.
especially from last game. But again, with how
Here, what's your
Dauntless
time
is
at top right?
playing, man, you're gonna really have to pull out something special here.
15.
Yes,
Alright, you need to go forward a bit. I'm gonna do about like 8
No,
seconds.
I know. I know it.
Phenomenal gameplay.
I just haven't
It's
bothered.
scary for the competitors, man. You know, Dauntless, Wolves, highly
Chat, bro.
Who's the man
16.
maps.
Oh, yeah.
Panthers, by the way, at 9 elims. I don't know if we've.
I gotta
shouted out.
check,
That
see if he
is
was asleep every once in a while.
Crazy amount.
Never
That
asleep.
started
You don't have your
earlier-
stream open.
earlier onto,
What the fuck? Bro, the Alan Walker buggy.
Villains.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Dark Esports.
I've never been so
I
wide
think
awake.
4 more, so we can have a
I'm
tremendous
on my
game
way.
relatively soon. As far as Wolves go,
I mean, like, you couldn't turn it off
Yep.
I think they are.
in game. That was the most
I know
obnoxious.
this is solo out here.
Nah,
Solo take
wasn't
him
an
out
option
here.
at all, do we?
Wait, that's on third party?
It's not going.
Top player from the Challenger Finals here on the overall elimination board. Let's see how he can fare up against.
Oh my
Wolves.
fucking
He's gonna
God,
be
that was a
able
jump
to
scare.
DBS shot
Oh.
there.
Oh, and he-
Just taking out the Molotov right there, predicting the stairwell push.
Man.
Wolves 6 eliminations.
Golden Eagles
That is
are
crazy.
tough to
Golden
beat.
he just threw that
Not
entire
in the first
game.
though, eliminated in
I don't know why the fuck that dude drove into the dip.
a far cry from
Hit
that
it.
day yesterday, Jukes.
All they have to do is pull up on this ridge, and then they nade everyone and kill him.
I
I
think
think.
if they're able to
Uh-huh.
kind of pull that aggression switch,
That
quit
shit was
waiting for
so
that initial
funny.
knock, just push.
That dude
all
literally
four.
drove
Have the numbers
into the
like that,
dead
especially
middle.
Fighting against a team that just got
Never
out of a
understand it.
battle, you know that you're gonna have the advantage. So if Golden Eagles can make those decisions,
And then people are like, yeah, nah, man,
definitely
this
see them
tournament
winning
was
the fight.
super
But,
close.
at this
And then they
point,
get into
any
Americas, and then
hesitation
it's
at
like they
all,
actually like get
you are
completely
outta
dumpstered.
there.
Because people are making
The
stupid
repairman
mistakes
out
giving
here
them
as
openings.
well.
Repairing it.
The
Who would've guessed?
I was like,
repairman.
what was that for a second?
We need a stat line for that. Most repairs in the game. Klaus would own it.
All around MVP.
All right.
Team player.
This
Who's,
could be anyone's game, to be honest.
Right there on the edge.
It depends on the zone.
I'm liking Dallas'
This whole
spot the
field
best.
is just
So,
open.
I mean, like, I think Dallas just either goes into S1 or they go into Zombie Boys. And
They're gonna be
I mean, that kind of explains it. They would go right into Zombie Boys.
in the new circle shift.
Wow, the zone luck is in our
Panthers,
favor.
let's see what they can do up there in the north. They have been.
And guess
the
what?
only-
We're a
The
fucking
only
three
team,
man.
the only team that's gonna die is
9 eliminations going their way.
Stream Slayers and
and,
one of those North
They're gonna
teams.
have to fight their way through.
it's gonna be 2 teams that die, guaranteed.
And
I don't know.
Aston's moving
Yeah, I
over
guess the
too.
Panthers will die.
Hopefully he doesn't get overzealous.
Oh, yeah,
They don't make the
Extreme
rotate.
Slayers as well, but like
That would be tough.
he's a solid. He's
Stay strong. Stay
What?
forward.
Yeah,
Asta
dude.
does. Asta's gonna fall.
Oh, did he have his
I thought it was
buggy
gonna be
tarp
to
on?
Dauntless,
There's
but
the
it's
black
actually
logo
Oh, he's going backwards.
So,
Asta, oh my god.
Panthers, they gotta get
Bro,
over
that shit was
Asta.
mad annoying when I was watching it,
It
though.
should be a relatively simple
He's just
rematch.
screaming every second.
I don't foresee Emperor being able to get the full finish, so Asta should be able to get back.
Actually, they got vehicles. I mean, if they could somehow make a slam onto like
They
a
can
building
step
or
it out,
something.
Maybe opportunity for them to take him down, but they're focused on straight out of Nepal up ahead. So yeah, if I'm Panthers, I'm going to
Oh,
rescue Asta. I
wait a
want
second.
four-man push going
They
into
knocked one of the
round
dudes at the compound.
Dauntless. Look at them. They are getting ready for this move.
And he got there. So where the Panthers low-key could make it is slam a building and hope for the
Are they gonna
best.
do it now, or no? They're actually gonna drive just straight center, most likely. Yeah, they're gonna find a good hill here. Oh no, actually no, straight on Nepal. Very interesting. Let's see if he's able to get this initial knock.
wait.
On the back seat of the buggy, Bob, no fear.
Why just go one more dip?
Right here.
Yeah, there is one more dip ahead.
Pop out.
Okay, safe.
Get this little
Why not just go up and then like?
So, we were looking at the Panthers. They're looking.
Pants
to
on the
make a
left.
move. Looks like 2
Annihilated.
Panthers are bleeding on out. So,
Bro,
Blue
please just push
needs
him.
To win this fight, gonna be dipping out the building, getting the reload. Got the Molotov.
What are we doing, man?
Party from behind the Zombie Boys.
Wow.
Let's go,
Straight out of
let's
Nepal.
go.
Dauntless out in the open.
Then again, they were kind of
Full
screwed on
send
this
to look
time.
at AJ and Spence cooking the nades. They want to push forward. They know they can't. Those Zombie Boys over there as well. I mean,
Headshot.
it
Ooh.
comes down to a matter of inches over those berms and a nice
Straight
shot.
Straight push.
XP3, yeah, is he pushing this? Is he going for it?
Jesus. That
There's
was,
no way you
No
post this.
hesitation. Even though it's gonna hurt. Another hurt.
Wait.
He's
What the
out.
fuck?
Oh!
Guess what? Oh,
Oh,
not even
man.
the second.
Oh,
And
Damn.
wait. Wait, we're
big
trolling.
effort.
Wait, what?
Hey, at a certain point, you gotta realize.
We're trolling.
you gotta try
Wait, why are we
for it.
focusing on another
Gotta
team
try
that's so
for
far
it.
away when we already have a
Gotta give
team on
Dauntless
us?
props for the attempt, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
The door wide open for Wolves. They're 3 strong.
Hey, at least we got 4
They've
elims
got the dead side of
from
the
off the
zone.
drop.
Granted, a little bit exposed, but you know, if you look at X-Force and Emperor, they're in a good spot. Granted, Emperor's going to go ahead and
They
run
deadass
some out, but
haven't
Wolves,
moved
they could have
since
a
this-
tremendous game
since the
with
beginning of the
Dauntless
game.
Out. The come up is real. Wolves
Dunk got
first place
Uncle
out of this game
Enigma
necessarily,
stressing,
but
bro. Be having a
at the end of the
fucking
day,
heart
no
attack,
possibility.
Malden.
So consistent from Aragel to Miramar.
Yeah, and not only that, they have really nice terrain to work with where they can just kind of peek their head over the hillside, get some sight lines, and try to take some shots. And say if they do receive some fire, they can easily dip behind and use that terrain to regroup and maneuver to alternate angles. So beautiful little spread right now for the Wolves. Next circle does go up.
Alright, this next zone depends. Oh my god.
Boys, we'll have to
I feel like we're gonna get slammed.
but a lot of
Yeah, they're gonna get
teams
slammed
allow them to continue to push up.
by
They've
Wolves,
lost
but everyone else is
out
gonna do
there.
their own thing.
Well, it's going to be back-to-back games.
You're gonna
for
diddle
the
from
Zombie
behind.
Boys, where we see them in the late game with some elimination
Oops, trying to
points.
diddle you.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
I have a feeling we're
Those
gonna
9
throw this
eliminations are
somehow.
Definitely starting to heat up right here. And,
The problem is
a lot
there's
of
enough
teams, a lot of
space
them already out
and
already.
enough teams where if you go on now, the placement points are not that good.
Continue some of that
You need to be
action we
top
saw
3.
earlier, but they are so pinned
They
down.
need to get
Yeah,
kills
Wolf OP getting
somehow.
knocked is gonna definitely hurt. Will Zombie Boys finally make the push? They need.
Yeah, maybe Wolves just wraps around and goes for the backstab on SOM.
Instead, just opting to play it a little bit safe here. I don't know if that's the right play.
So who do they got? I mean, yeah, because AJ's trying to get that off. Yeah, AJ's got the off angle now. Zombie Boys will sniff it out, and AJ's now going to go back to potentially join what should be his team, but he's only got one team member left, and he's getting mowed down. AJ, you're in trouble, buddy.
I got this.
You're in trouble. I don't know. Can he get away? Me. Zombie Boy's still firing. He
Wow.
gets away. Wow. He's alive.
That's surprising.
Let's go. Let's go, AJ.
Back-to-back chicken dinners?
Wait, Spence got to just rat this.
Straight out of the ball.
Oh,
Nah,
no, man.
He's in the open.
And they're done. Is that that feeling we
Wait,
saw
where's
earlier,
Wolves?
Dave? Are they feeling that right
Wait,
now?
what are they doing? They just full sense it to the
Emperor?
Doom.
They're feeling it.
Look at
AJ,
Wolves.
last one alive right now.
We think
Yeah,
Wolves are
AJ
feeling-
last alive. Wolves are pushing into Emperor.
Bro, they need to go there.
What is that play?
Though Emperor holding on to what they got. Wancho, or should be Doran hopping over.
Go over there.
Lil Fox hopping out from his hidey hole.
One of them's wrapping around.
Stop sitting, bro. Just stop sitting there.
No, one of them's wrapping. No, he's not.
One of
them's going out now, I think.
Might be the best option.
Be
And the push
active.
from Wolves aggressive, but might be their undoing. Granted, 10 eliminations already for Doran.
You heard the pin
Jerry
ball?
on top of beat the win.
Hey, he's behind you!
What the fuck?
Against each other.
Yeah, they did.
Who is that?
Yeah, they did. Doran with the DVS pass.
What am I
Little Fox,
watching?
Little Fox back against the wall. Both players.
It's crazy because Doran didn't even shoot at him.
Little Fox
Bro,
swapping
what?
to the M4.
Oh, big.
Interesting little push right there, but guess what? That opened up this engagement for X-Force. X-Force with a trio looking to get
W,
a win,
bruh.
looking
They
for
finally got
their
active.
chicken dinner. They're looking to get some points here up against Little Fox.
He's, Alex said remix. And 24, get the fuck over there and kill them.
Can't do it
Nice.
much longer.
That was the calm.
Kill him down. And
Easy.
from X4,
24s with 4 elims. W.
Thinking, at least I was definitely thinking X-Force was going
Oh, and we got a buggy.
We gotta win
Okay.
this game, bro. That's 3. This is a 20-point game.
For Zombie Boys, well, they had 3 and now they only have 2.
NA is not serious
Yeah,
region.
X-Force, Jukes, they could get the job
Oh,
done.
of course
a big win
not.
here.
Let's see.
Then again,
Definitely need it. That's
nah, I
for sure.
can't. I can't agree with the
Wolves
slam from
crushing it.
Wolves.
86 yesterday.
maybe they had an opening knock and that's why they lost it.
No.
See what he's siding in?
AJ going down. That's gonna hurt. But straight out into Paul.
Get the. Oh, let him res. So you get the
X-Force versus Zombie
kill.
Boys.
Is it?
Yep.
You might just run him over as well.
X-Force looking unbeatable at this point.
He'll
Zombie
stick the
Boys-
rest.
W. We get the point.
Well, we'll see.
Damn.
Bloody nice shots. That's one
Oh,
down
shit.
from X-Force. Bloody's looking to
19
do it.
point win.
Can't.
Imagine we got 1 point.
Oh my god, we won by doing nothing and sitting there. Holy shit.
Much needed win.
WWW.
So in style with 9 eliminations, talk about a come up, losing 3 point early on. They get into
Wolves can't even get a chicken, man. What happened? The instinct of hungry wolves.
Once again, a talking point amongst the likes of Dauntless and
Bro, Wolves should have been
Both
dead
respectively.
so long ago. Golden fucking threw
But
that
really a
shit.
big story other than X-Force's.
That shit
Wolves
was
did the
so
most
brain dead.
brain dead play imaginable. And then they had, I think Wolves only sent that because I think they got a knock onto Emperor. Or actually, no, they thirsted a guy on that team earlier. So they knew that was a 3-man. Because they stole an Elam like really early on that team.
Towards the end, while his teammates went to get that additional point onto Emperor Esports. I mean, that was the game-winning play, honestly, right there. Zombie Boys, another solid game where we see them in the end game. We see them with some elimination points. Zombie Boys, they're a creeper team.
Brother, please help. I started sports betting 2 months ago. Lost all my pocket money and semester's fees. To recover, I took loans from apps, but now the due dates are here. I'm from Pakistan.
What a fight over here.
You should have been betting on fucking LeBron under.
This is really what
I'm a certified LeBron hater, bro. I should have.
the Panthers in their 9 eliminations.
It was, yeah. They pushed up. Panthers left that fight with 5 after finishing off, I believe, Rich, or it was, I think, Villains or Rich Esports, and of course, the remaining members of Dark. Strangers had a little bit of life until it was taken away. But Wolves pushing up on the Third Eye. Let's give it the Third Eye, man. They put up a great fight, taking down a couple members of Wolves, looking very strong. And then ultimately, Third Eye, I think, walks out with the L. But then it was Golden Eagles who pushed up, and they get wiped themselves. They continue to struggle today. This game was a lot better than game number 1. They walk away with 5 eliminations, but not a good placing. A far cry from what we saw during the Challenger Finals and, of course, the yesterday performance. But Dauntless, this full
Sun was so brain dead.
So that's what you got to do. At a certain point, you realize that, you know what, our back is against the wall. We gotta make a play, and that's exactly what they did. So I will always praise teams that are willing to take that risk. Win or lose, you got no choice. Make it happen. It's better than just turtling up and going out anyway.
Indeed. X-Force, the big win. Zombie Boys tried. Bloody. He was putting up a good effort in that 1v3, but too many angles.
Oh my god, that's Valak!
19
Literally looks like an AI image. Is that just me? The only real photo looks like 24.
I saw him that his eyes just don't look real.
Or at least 15th place, excuse me.
Valak looks like he's literally like AI hair.
With his eyes.
In game number 2 with 9. So, Dave, that shows me.
Believe me, guys, Valak does not look like that. IRL.
Keeping it stable. Feels good.
Feels good. Not letting a bad game get in the way of the main objective, and that's really just trying to do your best every single match, taking it one game at a time. X-Force, 19 points here after that game. Zombie Boys with 12. Now, we did see Dauntless.
Did you see that? You know the white girl with the kid? Enigma?
Yes.
Bro, how did she get donated 300K for saying that word?
Yeah, that's a lot, right? 10. I mean, what is it today? Number 1, Wolves walked away with the total.
That is an off-stream discussion.
20. Eliminations.
Why do you think I'm not saying anything crazy?
Let's face it, that's more than some of the bottom teams are getting.
Wait, oh wait, we didn't even get first after that one, man.
No shit, Dauntless fucking...
Same wins, same elims. We just fucking blow, man. We blow, man. We're fucking lost.
No longer that big, Hot Juice.
Yeah, I mean, Wolves hanging on a little bit by their bonus points. I mean, the big difference is just those chicken dinners, man. You know,
I was about to say, how the fuck is Wolves only 1 point behind this? But then I remember the bonus points.
Once we see Wolves get that, you know, 15 elimination chicken dinner, I think they're going to be sitting very, very pretty. But we're already starting to see a point gap between 3rd and 4th place. And that is the big, big concern here. I think if you are... I mean, I'll even say 4th place on down. It's chicken dinner time, especially if you're, you know, 6th place on down for sure.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, that point gap. I mean, come on. 9th place, Rich East.
Sigma does not want to lose his caster job, of course.
35. Now you got to get all the way up to, what, 70? No, 80 points.
Oh, I can say whatever, bro. I'm retired. I don't have... I'm kidding.
That's not going to be easy.
Dude's not going to be invited to any of the VIP events.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I got to make sure I'm professional for Valorant Mobile.
Contenders, obviously.
Yeah,
1 more month, baby. 1 more month.
Yeah, you got a month.
Next 2 days. Hey, tough break for some of the teams, but plenty of opportunity to come back. 4 more maps to go. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Aaron Gale, map 3 coming your way.
Alright guys, favorite finger. Open discussion. Mine probably gotta be the thumb.
The pointer.
You know, that was a close second, but I like the thumb because it's just different. You know, like the index is next to the other fucking fingers.
It looks different, bro.
Ah, that looks different. Like, and if I needed to, like, I took my big toe and used it as a thumb if needed. Or vice versa.
Hell no, I seen pictures of that, and that shit looks weird. Oh, trying to go to the bathroom.
Don't fall in, little bro.
PUBG Mobile fans. At the 2025 PUBG Mobile Global Open, players from over 150 countries across 5 major regions took their first steps in esports. More than 90,000 participants joining the battle. The PMGO qualifiers saw more than 4,600 matches held across the world, where amateur teams delivered pro-level performances. In the end, we will witness the rise of new stars who have earned their place alongside the 8 elite pro teams, all fighting for the 2025 PMGO Champions title. PMGO is just the beginning of 2025. We believe every player has the potential to prove themselves on the world stage, turn passion into greatness. PUBG Mobile Esports will stand with you, creating more opportunities and more stages to support the stars of tomorrow. Thank you for being part of this journey. You can be the one. Log in now to PUBG Mobile. Check out your 2025 PMGO album.
Welcome back, everyone, to Titan Series Season 7, Day 2 Premier League Finals. I'm Taylor Reflections, joined by Mustache Dave and Hot Cheeks. 2 games down, 4 more to go. We hop back into Erangel, which was an incredible game from straight out of Nepal. They finally get a win, at least one for themselves over the past 2 days. Dauntless, though, and Wolves, that was their start of domination. Dauntless with 12, Wolves with 10 themselves. Dauntless did slow down a bit in the map number 2. 6th place with 4 eliminations, but Wolves continue to terrorize the competition by outslaying them, and now making it pretty deep into the end games, which is a scary thought. You know, if they can start getting those wins plus the eliminations, they're going to be quite literally unstoppable. But X-Force coming back into the conversation after a relatively lackluster game number 1. So, Dave, now they go into Erangel once again, where they got 15th place just, a couple games previously. But X-Force this time around continuing their come up, right? So now in 2nd place, there is a chance we see X-Force go to PMSL Spring.
I agree. Totally possible. Totally possible we see it happen here in the springtime. Let's go, X-Force. If they're able to get, I think, a couple more chicken dinners, it's a lock, baby. It's a lock. So it's just those highs and lows, you know what I'm saying, that I think that are really kind of hurting them there. They're able to put up a crazy game, and then all of a sudden, boom, out with only 3 eliminations. So if they can just kind of balance that out a little bit, they're going to have no problem.
Yeah, and get some hovercrafts. You know, and get some hovercrafts, man. I mean, this was a team that is making the hovercraft meta. We need to see it again. We saw it game number 1. They had 1 hovercraft, but game number 3, we need them to get 2 hovercrafts. And then next thing you know, they have 18 eliminations in the winner chicken dinner. I'm a real fan of X-Force. I'm also looking at the Zombie Boys. I'm telling you guys, back-to-back games, they're showing up the late game, they're surviving, and they're getting some elimination points. Zombie Boys, they are prime for a winner chicken dinner here today.
Winner chicken dinner. Woo! Oh my goodness.
They're on the cusp in 4th place, 69 points. Wolves currently sitting at 86.
Is 6 already?
Nice.
Chilling.
Hey, we all know consistency.
Hey, bro, Steven, bro. You gotta keep it real, bro. If you see him asleep again, let me know.
Yeah,
Alright,
good
we're in
night.
second place, guys. If the tournament ended right now, we would be qualifying to Americas. Congratulations. This is where you all start applauding. And Coops' team, we knew they were frauds.
How well can they do with the
Wait, is R6 just hard contesting us now, remap?
I'm here for it.
I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what? Let's go back to military base, baby. Let's do it again. I want to see some more of that hovercraft action. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Who is we?
That's for sure. I have a feeling it's gonna be a West.
We French fuck.
Gaka zone. I don't know why. Little instinct. Let's see if the birthday instincts are on point.
Well, you know who else is thinking that? Dark Esports. Didn't you say they got the birthday wishes here today?
Yeah, they got it. They got that.
They still got it. They still.
Ooh, Team Aces versus Dauntless off drop. Dauntless throw. Pause, champ.
All right, they got some more birthday to go. Golden Eagles, the Panthers, Team Aces, Dauntless going to be dropped Military Base Island, and the birthday boy said we're going to the west side, and we are going to the west side.
Let's get it.
We're going to west side, most likely going to be.
What the fuck? Okay, Juancho fucking blows.
Hold up.
Oh, he got something. He got the knife. He threw it.
Did he pop a tire?
I don't know. It didn't do much. He's on the rock though. Yeah,
he's got the high
you better
ground.
back off. What are you gonna do against the rock, baby?
There it is. And it looks like Panthers are going to get picked up, so they're going to drive away. But
they're finding out, though. He's getting that intel.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Coops is there. No weapons, though. Maybe they'll challenge. That's interesting. See if Wolves do, but they know where Panthers are at. And Panthers are also going to be very close to Villains Esport and Wolves.
Why are you depressed, sexist? I'm pretty sure you're just tired as shit.
Unknowingly running into
I'm so tired, man.
Villains, so potentially an
Bro, you might as well just knock and come back in like an hour.
Oh, no.
He's got a vest.
The Villains.
We got like 4 games to do.
Hope is in the wide open here.
You're not making it.
Coops. Does he
I'm saying it, by the end of Sandhawk, he'll be asleep.
You know what? Forget it, guys. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Let's just stare at them for 5 more seconds and leave.
Really intimidate them, you know?
Do good, Bandit. How about you?
That wolfly roar. That.
Dauntless going to be all jumping in a vehicle. They got some weapons. They know for a fact there's going to be a team in Novo, but looks like they are going to be looking to pull off this one here. It's going to be Team Aces in Novo. Also doing some looting. Oh, come on, get the glider.
They looked at it. They saw it. They saw it.
Get the glider.
What do you?
Looks like they're getting the buggy.
Bro, they have 3 vehicle spawns right on top of each other. What?
Dave.
Well, they're
the wolves
fire.
is the what's the Dauntless?
They're like a blue flame.
Oh,
what would a blue flame make?
It's Klaus.
Yeah. Every single game, that's exactly what they're saying.
Klaus. Get him. Get him, dude. Let's go. Man, Dauntless crushing it right now. Gonna have a pretty interesting circle shift. I always like watching, top squads, especially zone 1s where they're super like out of position, how they rotate into the circle. So like right now they're in the a very suboptimal spot when it comes to this particular zone, especially if it hard shifts up north. So if we see Dauntless like play this one very well and end up high on the leaderboards, like that is a game that you got to watch back and be like, okay, what were these guys doing, right? How did they rotate to this next circle?
Yeah, I'm looking at Dauntless as well. They're probably looking.
Did they give away a gift card, bro?
Interesting, guys. Interesting gameplay.
Yeah, bro, you got to go back and type the code and you can get yours 100%.
Our first place team in the lobby looking to break 100 points here in this game. We did see Spence in the bunkers down here. It's going to be Spence out there trying to survive as I believe it's going to be Dark Esports with the birthday buff hunting down.
That's the one's fucking ratting these dudes, bro.
With the hat and
they got the ants in the bunkers.
Like, I got your back, man. This entrance is free and clear. Looks like they were able to pick up Spence on the backseat out of the buggy right in time.
Wait, why don't we just take our time and just 3-tap that dude in the head?
They were on the hunt. They were on the hunt.
I like you, dude.
Brother, you think he's really gonna 3-tap him?
Frankie is by himself.
Yeah, bro.
Slayers are not too
Can't be that hard.
Okay, why have you never done that in your career, huh?
Shit, bro, I've been to more events than everyone in this lobby.
I see a name in there that I've recognized. I'm not gonna say who, but that dude has been playing for I don't even know how many years and hasn't even made it to a PMPL or the Americas.
PMPL, ESL, Americas, fuck it, the list goes on.
If they succeed, like it'll be something to study. Third Eye's rotation.
It's crazy to think about.
If they end up winning, I'm studying it all.
I don't know, like, and then it was like that whole thing of like some teams just don't, or like people just play for fun. And it's like, okay, I get playing for fun for like a year maybe, and then you just go to like Kata M and you play that for like a year for fun, right? And you just kind of keep doing the hop, skip, and the jump. But these people just consistently, like every scrim, community tournament, like you get so absorbed in it, but you never like. But you didn't want to just say like you just weren't good enough to play comp, or you never wanted to like get into an actual like real mindset. So then you just wasted like 4 years.
But if it goes north, maybe a boat plane.
4 like I don't even understand. Literally 4 years.
Ubi's out here like.
And it's like, and we're still at the same like level.
Go military base island here. Let it go.
These guys have been playing equally or more than me, and so I haven't achieved anything.
Oh, 100% more. 100% by now, of course. I mean, you literally haven't really touched this game that much, like, compared to back in the day, like, in the last, like, 2 years. 2 years.
See what happens here. Golden Eagles on the move. Now these guys ain't scared of
It's been
bridge,
4 years.
You know what I'm saying? No fear.
Something like that.
They're going to take that bridge here any second now. Little do they know it's wide open.
Yeah. The thing is,
See, Juancho can't even pass me in fucking
one game too. Like
no loot at
there's
all.
just
earnings
something going on where they're not all on the same page. Like even
Back in the day, holy Unk. But Santo, it's crazy. We say Unk about me, but these people literally played at the same time.
You know, in those buildings where they dropped, right? So if they
A lot of these people were playing back then.
because Star is just so far away from the teammates to be able to provide.
Dude sleeping, yeah.
Right. So.
So he'll wake up right to that.
The Golden Eagles to kind of play a little closer together. As, well,
holy shit! Wow. Oh.
Like, yep,
okay, at least he got out. It's kind of weird with that pull up.
Bob versus Kubi. I feel like Bob wins this. Not even gonna lie, I'm a big fan of Kubi. But if they were to get into a little skirmish here.
Wait, Valek's team landed Yaz and instantly just rotated to Primoris.
Klaus is moving up too. Klaus is also moving up. Kubi needs
it's not bad.
Out of here. I do not like where he's at. I don't like.
I fuck with that rotate.
That's a good call that you brought up there, Dave.
No, I think that's fine. They saw the zone pop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that fucking zone shift.
Military. That's wild.
I think this game. I think they just want Dom to win.
There's not a lot of safe space left.
What's
Just kidding. We might win this.
I would say if we get one hovercraft,
dude, bridge is gonna be so valuable.
we can
Yeah, if
make
we
it.
get one, we win.
A boat's a lot more sketch. You need a vehicle in that zone.
Oh yeah, 100%. We definitely need a hovercraft. If we don't get one.
They can't accept that their retirement home is calling. It's not even like their retirement home. It's just like the fucking like homeless shelter at that point.
Yeah, I mean, big up for Dauntless.
I just lose gaming, but no. Oh man, wait. Wolves is gonna literally murder the lobby. They're the bridge camping team with the best fucking gun skill in the lobby. God. Literally everyone's dead on the north side. No one's gonna make it.
The Golden Eagles, the bridge might get a little sweaty. They are going to be setting themselves up for some early game, mid game eliminations. But Dauntless, they're going to be chilling on the edge of the play zone, looking for
This dude's fucking dead.
On the boat, on the swim. So they're
Coops a cutie for real. No comment.
And well, they're safe as well for the time.
W pull up.
Emperor Esports out here.
I think we do have a hovercraft. Yeah, we do.
No, none. And Ripe.
Thank God.
I think
As long as they have
I'm
one
looking at the
vehicle.
map stream. I'm assuming they do. Wait, actually, they're gonna die.
Also, still over.
Are they going towards like the bridge or something like?
So that right bridge is going to see a lot of activity. Zombie boys, they're looking to get across.
They're going right into Dawn.
When they do though, Wolf,
Oh,
Frankie, straight onto Paul. They're already set up to cut them off.
That's so terrible.
It's awful, isn't it?
Enigma made keeps remember that? Oh yeah, bro. Everyone forgets. Enigma fan club. I made generational talent, generational wealth, everything known to man.
You want to sneak some eliminations, but just head into circle, right? Find a good.
Oh, this guy remind me of Fate for some reason. Oh,
never mind, I swapped. In this bridge so early, it's just making it just more difficult on everybody at this point. So,
sleep well.
Well,
Nah, wake him up. Don't worry.
Play the safe
He's not even asleep, bro. You see that? He's not even asleep, bro. He's wide. I'm wide awake.
I think we're chilling, actually.
so.
I gotta see that. I used to pull it up on the mainstream.
Listen, bro. If they fucking show on the mainstream, they're probably gonna die.
Yeah, we're chilling. Actually.
Straight on Paul from behind, because you already know straight on Paul, there'll be tunnel vision.
It's not like I'm ahead either. I'm literally looking at the map stream, so.
Yeah, we got right on in.
Taking their time here. Dark Esports.
Bro, no, bro. Please tell me it goes east. Bro, if it goes
Bro, if it
east,
goes north,
it's an auto win.
You know, this East Bridge, man, it's gonna be a challenge.
Bro, both bridges, it's fucked.
Holy shit!
Best
Look at
zone,
the team
best
on the
zone.
right.
Best zone.
Wow, we actually.
We just get into Millie, and we just see the kill feed everyone die.
Yeah, rightly so.
Literally, Wolves is gonna gatekeep, and then fucking that East Bridge is a suicide box. Like, that's it.
Severely to the south. They were all the way at the north.
That's how it's looking right now, bro. Holy
That's literally
shit.
how it is!
Strangers already out.
There's probably like there was probably 4 teams in that circle on that zone shift. Everyone else is literally stuck. Bro! No, it's over.
Straight under Paul, they didn't give up positioning. They're holding it down as much as they can. That's Wolf and Frankie.
24 remix are hard carrying. Yeah, those dudes are kind of gaming. I had my doubts, but they are definitely shitting on people in this lobby.
Because that was a good call, Dave. It's like, you know, you're not expecting that team from Nova. Ace is coming for the third party. Then they get Zombie Boys. They walk out with potentially 4, 5, 6 eliminations. But
oh my god, the Panthers are trolling.
Straight on to Paul doesn't have to deal with aces. They can focus on.
What did they just full send on the dot?
Dark Esports and Rich. You got one dark member.
They're getting wiped right now. Dallas is lighting them up on the elimination feed.
Lost 2 members.
They have one TP player on the other side.
Will officially
of the river?
Yeah.
So all the teams on the North Mainland now have across the bridge. This is making Dauntless look even better. Dave, you called them out early on.
Yeah.
Why would they split that when it's? I mean, nobody's gonna
too afraid of the north. Too afraid of it pulling back.
Even if it goes north, like their spot would have been fine. Nobody's gonna take it. It's the pier with all the like dips and rocks.
That like the dock spot.
Yeah.
I
don't know why he's splitting it then.
They did lose one of their squad mates. They're going to be getting this loot setting up for the late game. As now, my eyes are on that West Bridge. That West Bridge going to be a huge focal point here. Wolves Esports, the team on the bridge, setting up for some.
They're already across, bro. Everyone just dives to the bridges. Literally, no one's gonna make it.
The funny thing is, nobody died really on the bridge. It was more of like people are just dying outside of the.
Well, that's because they don't want to go near the bridge. But I'd still say this fight, like even here, is because the bridges are getting king.
Oh yeah, of course.
The problem is that now a more central position is gone since they decided to do that.
It just sucks for Wolves and whoever that East team was, because I think it was SON, because no one's giving the elims on the bridge, so they just die elsewhere.
Still need to get across the water into military. I don't know if that play was worth.
Wait, the hovercraft knocks you in the water, right? Like if you drive over someone.
Took down Lil Fox out there in the water, so
probably.
He's pretty much. Hard shift. Yeah, he's dead to right.
Oh my god.
Down to military. Wolves have to get
but we need to just go in the melee, bro. Just go in the melee, bro.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we chose to go to those compounds. Those compounds seem so bad to hold.
Yeah.
I mean that's a hot zone right there, in my opinion. You got the Golden Eagles right there on the edge, and then X-Force right between them, sandwiched between Dauntless, who are now gonna have to.
I think Dawn is going into
Dauntless
melee.
might rotate in the south on the hard zone, but that's gonna be a hot spot. Talking about another hot spot. The Wolves still on the bridge. Oh, Wancho, little lean peek action.
Ooh, double headshot.
There's one with the
Oh my God, Juancho, fucking reload.
Shoot, bro. Shoot your
Bro, look at
gun.
my teammate, dude.
That's a fraud, bro. He let 3 out of 4 go.
Watch out, Psycho's coming across.
Wait, and then another team, and another team. Wait, is he gonna run over? Oh, that dude stopped. That would have been so funny if he got ran over.
Dorn has been the first knock
could be so valuable for Wolves. They
out of
player, but
99% of the fight.
Anyway, Tom got knocked in first the last time.
Immediately. And Psycho
Oh, Dorn's dead.
He can't go. Wancho's holding the bridge, and Psycho's not paying the toll.
W shots.
Wancho putting in that work, shutting them down on the bridge. And this blue zone's coming in hot right now. So
It does, what the hell? I mean, it makes sense.
Big trouble. Wolves need to be able to collect themselves here and get into the circle. Yeah, I think Wancho realized it. You know what? Forget this guy. Let's get zone priority. That is.
I love bad bitches got a fucking problem.
Villains shouldn't have pushed dark, in my opinion. They should have prioed zone rotation. That's why they're in this situation, because they wanted to push into blue. Just didn't make sense to me. Psycho's exposed. Good nade over top. Psycho's down. Coops, or excuse me, Wancho will go ahead and leave him. He knows.
Suit up.
Psycho's done for. He's not getting picked back up.
Tons of 5-5 right there. He'll take that all day long. But yeah, Wolves, great plays there. Lose a player, but
oh man. Oh, I mean,
yo, are we gonna do something? Oh, they are doing something now.
These top teams are just not showing any sign of slowing down.
Yeah, really impressive.
They're like waiting until the zone closes.
By the way.
Well, Dauntless was above him on the west before. But I think Dauntless just did what the rotation they should have done and went melee.
They're fine. They just have to fight Wolves now.
Do we not have a vehicle? Oh, Wolves is seeing this through. We don't have the vehicles for that, I mean.
Those teammates to group up on him, so that way
That's what it looks like. I don't think we have a vehicle.
Just in time too, because
I mean, they did come from a hovercraft, and they went to the side where like every vehicle was taken.
I mean, there's no way you're getting a vehicle.
Teammates can safely cross the road.
For the most part.
Such an underrated skill right there to just keep everybody.
Holy shit!
Extreme players out here. In the open, up in the north, there's not one, there's 2 teams in the area. We got Team Aces and, of course, straight out of Nepal, zooming on by, and we're down to just a duo, Legend and Yuya, the last 2 up and active for Extreme Slayers, as, well, 2 of their squad mates are bleeding on out.
Wow, what a zone shift for us.
Wow.
Wow.
Good one there for
Holy shit.
Wait, we go north?
No, they literally just chill.
No, we go north?
No, they don't have a car. They don't have a car.
We run up the hill?
No. They definitely just chill and wait until Wolves comes to them.
So far, looking just too strong. But I like what Dauntless did here.
Wolves is literally forced.
I'm not sure. Wait, isn't it like spike traps aren't in comp or something?
Really good position right here as well. So they're deciding instead of going for that.
I don't think they're in comp, John.
I like it.
Yeah,
I wish they were. I want to say they're not.
The majority of the teams here, you know,
I don't think there's any car spike traps.
Locking in, obviously the transitional points from mainland across the bridge. Wolves also took priority, right? They
mute Enigma. Shut the fuck up, Sam.
Bridge, and they were able to hold it down, specifically from Launcher's perspective, to get quite a few eliminations. So. Dauntless Wolves ahead of the.
I mean, this could be an X-Force win again.
And then he just ran in the open.
Actually, this should be.
Yoink! Wait, I got it.
He has one more player remaining to try and lock it down. It's the last stand of the Alamo, man, and well, we know how that went, anyways. I don't think it's gonna.
We got knocked.
He
flashed himself.
You like the flash to
Bro,
himself?
what?
Why not? Why
not? Do it. Here goes Baton.
Yeah.
Hey, did I hear a flash? Did I hear a self flash up here?
Baton actually had a third party on that engagement. I saw a knock from Baton, so ready to go. Legend, Frady, the last 2 remaining members of Extreme Slayers here.
3 solos.
Now we're gonna have 4 elimination points. This particular building, this area, not in the play zone. AJ from behind looking to make a move out there. Brady spotting AJ. Brady's got the 4 times on the scar. Might be able to spot him out, take him out. But the Wolves, honestly, the Wolves going to be just roaming the outskirts right now, looking for any type of eliminations they can get here.
Oh wait, they have a hovercraft on there, man. The Wolves are chilling, bro.
8 elimination points in.
How cool, bro. He could sit in it and not get shot out of it.
So let's go. That's gonna work out good. Pretty well armored as well, so you can just hang out in there, rotate pretty much for free.
Bro somehow made killing a knocked guy hard as fuck.
But yeah, this is the right play. Just lean up little by little, get into this next zone, wait for zone.
Wait, Valak? Wait, where the fuck is Valak? Is he in the middle of the open?
By the way, Coops is
On a rock, probably. Down the bottom.
They're by X-Force.
Boys.
Surprised he hasn't. He might have taken some shots. Valak has been looking at him.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, Valak is
Oh,
weak,
he went up
though.
to the hill.
Valak has taken some damage. I wonder by who. Oh wow, Coops hops out. He's challenging. This is a bold challenge.
Oh, but 24's knocked Juancho in the back.
Was down. It's about the time Wolves fizzle out here with 8 eliminations.
Wait, where's Golden Eagles at, though?
Early 10s. That's kind of where they've been all
They're in the
day.
very top.
And the X-Force is going to go ahead and recoup, get together.
Surprised they're not doing anything.
And I believe Baton is going to go ahead
They
and
Surprised they
literally
didn't
just
knock
there.
Valak.
It's just been fully finished
Surprised
off.
they didn't knock Valak when he was on the rock.
Left up is
Oh, wait, Juancho got thirsted.
maybe,
Wait.
maybe
What was
things-
actually
X-Force
trolling
can't
this?
keep him at least.
Yeah, 24 just straight up fucked them.
Yeah, Baton has the hovercraft.
Yeah. He does.
Still
in
does.
fact,
It's
have that
smoking though.
hovercraft.
It's big smoking.
Golden Eagles focus
We
the
have to go
south.
to
We get a
Golden
free
Eagle.
rotate.
We literally have to go to Golden Eagle. There's no other option.
I think we just fight the Wolves. Golden Eagle has to watch the south.
Get Klaus on it.
Yeah, close.
Especially if they were the ones that thirsted Juancho. I have a feeling X-Force knows it's only 2.
Work with. They're gonna hear the fight here.
Look at the hill. Like, Golden Eagles wasn't cresting it already. If you could do it well enough, you just play near the bottom of the hill.
I don't know. I
And
don't think
then-
Wolves is gonna get really like. I don't think they're gonna die because they can just sit there and do nothing.
Who are slowly making the push up here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Was tagged up pretty well right there.
Really just surprised the Eagles aren't just hard farming.
It's not like we can get fucking angles on them, so might as well just go towards.
Well, you'd have to run right at them, but
Yeah, but that's the thing. Might as well just go to the gold and run at them
Up above.
when they have the high ground.
Gonna be assisting Illusion just a little bit. But I'm looking
Oh, well,
at
they
That's
are.
what
They
I
are
wanna
in
do.
zone, but
X-Force still 4 up.
yeah. See, like they're not gonna kill them.
So far.
I mean, you can get up to that next ridge. That shit's free.
Wait, is Baton trolling?
There we go. Free
Oh my
point.
god, free point.
Going for those shots.
That's
Yeah, they're
hard.
going
Gonna have
up
to
towards
go ahead and
gold.
Quick little lay down right there. But they gotta decide
Oh my fucking god.
here. And it looks like Golden Eagles.
I mean, they're wasting all their.
play,
Never mind.
but
This dude has
instead
7
they're
nades,
backed
bro.
off, so completely pinched. Wide
Yeah.
open play zone. Yeah, I think honestly, if you're
You can hit the person inside through the side window of the
Brady
hovercraft.
knocked Bro, Baton is like
Well, they want
perma knock,
Baton?
bro.
is what they want because they finished off 2.
Notice Coop's not moving around at all.
It's gonna be
Baton,
4v2.
TikTok
They do
thumbs.
not want them behind them. Luckily for them, Extreme Slayers did knock down Baton, so there is a chance. now they
X-Force
can-
gonna die to
They
zone.
have to
but
fight
they're
golden.
fine.
towards Golden
Like
Eagles.
that's the only
Freeborn is
team
set
where they
to
can get
trap
vehicles and get the
Golden Eagles
advantage.
decide to
What's
play
nice too is Dallas might just be able to full
fight
fucking
spot to
sandwich
go
him
down
with him.
just 1 or 2 of them.
Golden Eagles just such a strong position right now.
Bro, they're not even looking at. Wait, what the fuck? Valak has a monster truck.
They're overlooking Dauntless.
Where the fuck did we get that?
They're overlooking
Bro just put it out of his ass.
down there. Still shocked that the Wolves able to survive for
Ooh.
so long in that ravine.
W.
Some of them, they were
One
knocked
shot,
down,
one
they
knock.
Players. They were able to get the pickup and they're back up to a duo.
I think they're gonna fight Wolves
believe
because now they have a
X-Force
car.
finally making
Because now they can get
the call.
angles
It's gonna be
in full
Oh, yeah.
time.
front line. They're looking for the initial knock on the
It would make
They're
sense.
right up on him. It'd be really good if they got it too, though, because
Given the work to Dauntless,
that'd be one
so
placement point.
this
And
side,
we got knocked.
the action's heating up here, fellas.
Baton knocked one of us.
Klaus is by himself. Klaus is all by himself. XP3 and Klaus somehow got disconnected.
Golden Eagles just rolled Dauntless.
Klaus
What?
is forced to back away, and he's now in survival mode. For Golden Eagles, I think they leave him alone. They look at the next zone shift, which is going to go north. So
I don't think
they've got
Wolves
Klaus
can
in
really
the
do
points.
anything.
Klaus has
Freddy
to
is also
maintain
shooting
it.
at them.
Golden Eagles doesn't have to
Baton knocked 24
Bro.
earlier.
Not to mention also Klaus has to go up
What
that
the fuck
hill.
is a zone?
About zone bus. Talk about a zone bus.
Everybody's
The problem is we're dead to R6
most
or
likely
Golden Eagles
going
now.
to fight each other. I think
As
Golden
they're just gonna
Eagles
crest
is
over and
gonna
remix
take this
and
one.
24 is about
Yeah,
that.
those 3 solos are completely done for down there. It's just a matter of time. At this
Oh my
point.
god, good ass
Force,
nade.
Beautiful nade there onto Baton. Coops all
Bro,
by
24 has been
himself now.
cooking.
Gonna have to try to make something happen.
Oh.
There goes Rival.
Golden Eagles are pushing in.
He's got a baby tree. Not a big one though.
Well, this is the 4v4 fight for the win.
Looking really good. You're right. I mean, 7th place, 58 points.
They need a thirst
definitely
baton.
need this win. Let's see if they can kind of up the aggression here.
Actually, he'll never get
Look up
rezzed
some more
without us knowing where he's
eliminations.
at.
Three is great, but they're gonna need to.
Bro, dude got a
Yeah,
bow.
he is getting
red.
red.
To be honest.
Yeah, I think they can.
Nah, there's no way.
Wait.
Yeah, there's no way he can go for res because he'll give
Never mind, he
Coops the
got
spot
him.
away.
Koopy's taking a
That's
lot
why you
of
don't
damage.
go to him, buddy.
Koopy's gone. Wolves are out, I believe.
Oh,
But,
wait, they got a
with
knock
taking
from
that
Golden.
much damage, I don't know. X-Force might be able to flip the script. They've been on fire. They've been hitting some great
Did we ever
shots.
just
I
try
don't
to
know
fill
what
that
was
eastern side of his zone?
Star down. X-Force potentially taking a back-to-back winner chicken dinner, depending on.
I guess you don't know where the rest of the map
Koopy
looks like.
can play this
Oh
3
my
point banks
god,
away.
24 got
Lot of
fucking
nades coming
destroyed.
his way. And
It's
that
okay, it's a
boulder might be the
3v3.
saving grace really for Golden Eagles. They don't have much to work
Air
with.
Force, G Force, Strike Force, X Force, and 5.
And both teams want
That
to
shit's so funny to me,
a
bro.
bit of terrain elevation is holding them both back.
Yeah, whoever
Yeah,
pushes
Star was
basically
able to
dies.
crawl back up
Basically,
to
he just
teammates. Diz, once again,
nade
the only
fest.
player to constantly rock
This dude has
the
so
boat
many.
here
Bro,
with
how
these
many nades do
skills.
people pick
They're
up now?
just gonna be putting some damage
Bro, I
on
used to
board.
carry a
Klaus,
bunch of them bitches, bro. That shows juice.
P90.
No
He's the
way.
last one alive for Dallas.
Wait, what is this guy
Somehow
doing?
managed to get the P90 here. Once
shot.
They said,
again,
"Fuck the
Golden
hill, it's just
Eagles
filled
Wait,
his
bro,
zone."
they're just gonna give up height?
Somebody back here. They didn't get the squad wipe earlier on. They're gonna
Wait.
hear the shot.
Oh,
Klaus right
That's
there.
free
Wait.
entry. Run up.
Jump in the
Whoa.
air.
Oh, they're like driving it. Oh,
Wait,
Wait.
he's gonna get knocked from zone.
He's not gonna make it in.
They're dead.
Oh
Wait,
my
they're dead.
god!
They are just
No,
my
no,
God.
no. This is our region.
My goodness.
And they all died.
Bro, that's back-to-back games of fucking
And there
autism.
goes the golden.
Wait, I don't think he got one of those elims though.
What a
He,
throw.
he thirsted the wrong dude.
Klaus has got Dauntless to 9.
Pretty sure that guy just actually died and
finish.
yeah, KP went to no one.
From absolutely 1 foot in the grave to yo, they are doing it.
Wow.
He needs
Klaus
the
is
ammo.
Back-to-back
He
games
needs
of
ammo. He
literally
has no
doing
ammo
nothing.
for it. He only has-
Fuck champ. This is what we wanted, baby.
And he came
Holy shit, the
running.
zone bus
He
is
wants it all.
fucking
strong.
insane.
He wants it all.
If Klaus can get some ammo, get some more grenades.
Okay, we know a guy's here.
1v1.
There's a vehicle right next to a fucking rock.
Klaus is feeling it tonight.
And they really down bad.
These crates.
Yeah, that one was
He's gonna start to toss them out, but
let's just say you could take any old pro from tier 1 and they would never make that mistake. But that's just me.
Geared out of his mind.
Oh, remix.
Yeah, that's fine.
They're gonna focus on
Galaxies, 24s, drives up.
Have a little bit of hillside.
Okay.
They know where the last guy's at. Free points for free point.
Oh,
Brady on the free
how do you
point.
tell?
All right, free point right there.
Oh, never mind. We got the solo.
That's it.
Klaus has managed to
And we know where the last guy's at. W.
second place for his team, outliving many rosters. I don't know,
Klaus has
Dave. You
weakness.
called it. You think?
Come on, give him the one.
It's
He
gonna
says
be
we-
tough.
Remix, give him the one.
Yes. Good name.
Oh! Wait a
Kind of
second.
bad though. They're feeding him kills.
Confirmation. Here comes
Oh my god, they better not
Oh
do
my
another
gosh,
throw of a
Klaus
1v4.
able to push up to this tree, has the cover,
3.1 HP, bro.
pinned down, lead
Okay, we lost. We lost.
No shot.
We lost. We lost. We lost. We lost. We lost. We lost. Nope, Valak loses
We
this one.
lost.
We lost.
Okay, 3 points.
We lost. Yep, we're gonna get naded here.
Hey, Klaus is gonna take this advantage to push up on the Valak.
Why isn't he nading?
The boulder. This is where you take it. You know you're going to be in a 1v2 after this. If you could get him, forces him out. Up the
Oh my
boulder.
God.
That's where you take the shots.
We lost. We lost. We lost. We lost. We lost. We lost. No meds. We lost. I thought we had meds.
Oh,
Nah, we
that's
lost. We
why
lost.
they
We
haven't.
lost.
They haven't healed him. Bro, peek over!
24K's been spotted. He's down. Klaus has now managed to get into a 1v1 against Free Point from top
Oh,
to top
man,
one.
what-
He
Oh!
lost. It doesn't matter. He's cooking a nade.
Nade's gonna do it.
Even in health. Nade's out. Nade's thrown. Nade looks good. Free
Wait.
doesn't take the damage. The shot's in. The shot's in.
Hmm.
From top 5 to top 1.
Wait.
Let's go.
That's
how you do it.
9 eliminations.
See, I thought we had meds,
90.
and then we
It's not
all
even
wanted
that.
to take a 1. I don't know.
Not even the med.
Yeah. What are we? Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that one. Hey, someone confirm 6 is asleep, right?
I'm so hyped, dude.
Thank fucking God.
I was just, you know,
Oh,
fascinated.
He utilized his nades to break the players from cover.
You definitely were.
Good. Well, you know, at least you got the second place.
Bro. All right.
Utility.
Calculated.
Brilliant.
Well, we know what we're doing tomorrow.
Make you
Oh,
bounce for
shit.
no mez.
Like just way played.
I mean,
PMSL caliber, global stage caliber. That was beautiful.
That's some GOAT status
Wait.
play right there. That was ridiculous, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
forget the nades. He was just bodying.
Hmm.
every single
I don't think I've ever
player.
had that happen to me. Gonna be honest.
Just to distract him. But at the end of the day,
Okay, but the P90, he's making that shit look fucking insane.
X-Force,
Because it is, but it's like-
so they just got a little bit, I think, too overconfident.
Like in that situation.
That was just like, holy.
Okay, I respect giving him the first one, and then everything after that was fucking. Oh, we literally are just not doing nothing.
Actually insane that Klaus gets pushed all the way back to military. And yeah, I mean, dude, they were top 5, dude. They were top 5. I think. What were they at? 4 eliminations before Klaus started popping off? Like,
What's crazy too, though, is he should have died. That guy should have died to the Golden Eagle squad.
But instead, they're like, nah, don't worry about that little guy. We'll deal with him later. We'll deal with him later.
Blues
Hmm.
at him, you know?
Yeah.
Blues
Good luck with that, dude. See you later. 3 chicken dinners. 4 dollars.
military
Someone pull out the Valak drift, bro.
Just goated, bro. Absolutely. Wancho, hey, shout out to him on the bridge. Now, players not paying the tolls, and the bridge troll was punishing. Wancho shot spray control, even impressing Dave on the opposite side there. Well done. That's a great game from Wolves. They fizzle out, with 9 eliminations in 6th place, but that's 29 eliminations across 3 games.
Sure. Listen, I know you get me excited, but this is just a Klaus game, man. Everybody else,
honestly,
sure, you
straight
played,
up.
yeah, you did all right, but this game's all about Klaus.
Well, I know what I'm talking about tomorrow.
All together, I mean, they dropped military base. We saw them.
Wait, where is it, bro?
Cliffs of the west side. They held it
This
down.
dude single-handedly
Klaus
1v10'd the lobby, by the way.
Run over.
He
Game
1v3
center on point. I mean,
gold
360 jump shots.
and then 1v4
Just nobody was able to touch
while
them.
killing
And
whoever the fuck was on his side.
one
Melee.
man wrecking
Oh my
ball.
goodness.
This is one of those moments as a pro player that you're like, damn, I just did that, right? Because people are gonna be talking about it. People are gonna be rewatching it. And this is just a highlight of this individual's career right now. We don't see this very often, almost never, where a solo just destroys everybody. Destroys everybody. And gets the winner chicken dinner on top of that.
Yeah, no, that's
Pay to win car
dude,
skin.
That's crazy. That is nuts. Klaus was already the elimination
Wow.
winner going into this game.
That puts him in a pretty
Dan
fucking
was
high
doing well.
point lead.
From day 1, he was second in eliminations. He already cleared first place.
Only 4
just by
regional
game
finals.
1.
Look at these noobs
So,
on my team, bro.
Klaus is by far the best player in the tournament statistically.
Very interesting. Well, guys, it was a good stream.
Can turn a match on its head and get the
It was
victory.
nice knowing ya.
Points. Dauntless was already in first place.
Get him next time.
In first place without question. And boys, I believe break 100 points as well. So just crazy result. And the question is, for X-Force and Wolves fighting tooth and nail. Even though X-Force secures a 2nd place, Wolves with a 6th. They both get 100 points respectfully. That'll keep them neck and neck in 2nd and 3rd. Just 1 point separating them. But Dauntless easily breaks 100 up to 121. The gap is widened well over X-Force and Wolves. Subboy.
That is just like cinema type of like autism. What I just saw.
Who's getting second, boys? Who's getting second?
Overall rankings, we're 30 points back.
I think Dauntless has got.
I don't know, man.
No, that's not there. That's only 23.
Devastated if we don't see these guys.
Oh, 20, excuse me.
Honestly, like it's plays like
3.
that get me so
Whatever the points are
for a North American squad to
But
represent.
oh
At the end of the day,
man,
like,
just
that's all I want is the best of the best to show up to finally knock these other regions down.
That's just
you know what I'm saying? And it's plays
I was
like
just
that will
something.
make you, the rest of your team.
if I had that happen to me,
you
I
know
probably
what I'm
just
saying?
wouldn't show up
Because
for the
at
rest of the
end
game.
day, that's what it's
Like,
all
it
about.
actually would just be like, I'd just be so, or I'd be saying every motherfucker's getting subbed out. I'd be so like, what the fuck are we doing?
Was crazy. Jukes, I mean, that is, bro.
Mind blowing, bro.
Dude, he got the birthday buff, by the way. It wasn't Dark Esports, it was Klaus. The
That was a good
whole
little birthday
time,
gift
dude.
right there. That was so awesome to watch. I love that, dude.
That is nutty. Well, there it is. 3 games down, and Sandhawk coming up very shortly for Dauntless. Just what an incredible performance for Golden Eagles. They dropped that map where they were the favorite. They go into Sandhawk, though, where they've been highly consistent. Maybe that's their chance to turn things around. Turn today around, which just hasn't been the best day for them. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, map 4 Sandhawk coming your way.
Map 4.
I'm gonna be honest, the Wolves isn't looking any better either. But at least I didn't get one before.
All right.
With the Wolves, it's like a lot of it. This looks like some people just choose the most blatant, like they just get knocked like in the worst way possible or something. Or the easiest. Like this is like, I mean, that's just to be expected.
Dorn and Batona have definitely been the most.
They give too many openings.
Yeah, they're basically.
I see Juancho a lot. Like he's playing a lot more passive, but I think that's good because he needs to not die. Yeah, I think it's fine. As long as the rest of his teammates, like, if you can put Coops in the driver's seat and it's you in the passenger, fucking fine by me. As long as he's able to shoot his gun when it's his moment, that's fine.
Bro, Enigma, look at this.
Wait a second.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Titan Series Season 7 Day 2 Premier League Finals. We're still reeling it in from that big 1v4 clutch at the end. Chat's just seeing it. Chat's blowing up, dude. Dave, I give you credit, dude. Dave, you called that.
That happened, bro.
I was listening to the commentary.
Man.
You called that like a minute before it happened.
You'd be hearing from me first.
See Klaus 1v4 in this league.
Believe it.
He had the P90, man. He had the P90. We already saw him in game number 1 with the P90. My dude was laying it down. So the fact that he had it again in this game, I already knew everybody else is in big trouble. I mean, the P90 is such a strong weapon, especially at that range. I mean, it fires so quickly. I mean, it hurts. It hurts. And I mean, you made a great point too, though. He was flushing out his opponents, really playing mind games with them. You know, tossing those grenades to the right, knowing for a fact that they're going to avoid that grenade, dip out to the left. He was already pre-firing in that left direction. And he was just
all right, guys. Next game. Woo, we go next. We go next.
The entire tournament so far.
Yes, sir.
Best play of the freaking year for North America.
Hey, there's your code.
It's gonna be hard to beat that. By the way, get your Amazon gift cards. There's the code. Be quick with it. Be quick.
Woo! I got it.
We got
Did you actually again?
Yeah, I got that shit, bro. I was so slow typing it because some of the fucking keys I couldn't really tell what the fuck they were because it's so bright.
That sub button if you haven't already. This
Jesus,
is a 4-day
guys.
tournament. This is only day 2. After today is done, we got 2 more days of good old Premier League finals.
Oh, I'm gonna type in the
actions.
chat.
But Jukes, off to you for Sandhawk, map number 4, and of course we have to start off with Klaus.
Okay, guys. We throw this game or what?
Let's see some more of that.
I'd rather have had it
It's gotta be so
where we pulled it yesterday and just
another
didn't make
play
top
like
8
that.
than get
I don't even
1v4
know if
like
we are,
that.
to be honest. I mean, you know what? Let's give the zone on over to
Well,
Cliff.
now time to wait for the
Why
6th
not?
game.
You know, give it to Dauntless. Let them soak up all the points here. It's over. Who's getting second place? Klaus all day. MVP. MVP. And you know what? Send the Amazon gift card to Klaus. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying.
Might as well.
Bro, 6 is passing the fuck out, bro.
Somebody give the gift
I'm
card
not.
to
Bro,
him.
Powerbang asking in the chat's hilarious to me. Anything else you want to complain about? I'm happy to listen.
That's why
People are complaining about like the in-game skins when like it's disabled for comp, but like the spectate of course leaves it.
Oh, so it is disabled?
Yeah, that's what
Ah.
confirmed yesterday. So like the car skins
when we're doing Titan series,
we see if you have them on, but the players don't.
It's so hype. I know PB's got to be so excited. Look at that. The zone goes in that direction.
Who's the top dudes NA? I mean, you basically saw them all last game. Dauntless,
Oh,
Wolves.
bro, okay, so I talked over this exact zone, and
What?
let's see what they do.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, this is a crazy zone.
Isn't it just an immediate
That's
spearhead?
actually
play?
wild, brother.
Huh?
Through the middle, towards the
Yo,
mountain?
PB. Jukes
Shout
knows
out
what
to
you're up to,
PB.
bro.
Well, I mean, I didn't really
Just
tell them
go
how to
north and then
rotate. I
we'll
just
do
told them on what's gonna
Steps
happen if
ahead
it is a
of
top
pace
left zone.
From Team Villains.
Either that or I'm gonna. Oh,
That's very low, though.
Shoot at that.
That man's sitting on it.
Got his number.
Predicted that all day.
Because I don't know how they rotate, so I gotta see.
What a crazy.
I think you either go north or you
I don't
go
know. I
north
don't know
and then
where they're
west.
gonna play.
These games have been so exciting. Day 1, we saw some craziness. Day 2, we're already getting hyped. Now we're in Sandhawk. Let's see what Villains can do. Can they try to make this comeback? At this
Well,
point, if you're
X-Force
Villains,
didn't even
just quit,
attempt.
baby, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, did
You're
they?
in 11th place.
What?
You are 50 points away.
They're punting.
Like you need every elimination.
Yeah, I know,
you
but
can.
they didn't even attempt to kill the ST dude.
Panthers, mid-pack team.
What, you want them to duo drop or something? By the compound?
No. You know how we did it whenever we got contested there, and like
Panthers have been slowly climbing up.
we get a gun and then instantly go for the dude in the north compound
Oh.
to get rid of him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a free point.
3-point? Oh, you can't send that guy over. Papa, bro, what are you doing? You standing still? Oh, shit.
Versus Team Aces. I man in the back line with the Molotov in hand, trying to Trying to support his squad.
Oh, he got shit on.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn, that guy almost got 2.
Didn't expect 3 other members of Dark Esports to be right there. So
Hold up. Are you looking at the mainstream, Enigma?
Yes.
oh no.
I'm gonna type something funny.
PBS, there's one. Can we get another one? Ah!
Okay, there's
Both taken down on their knees as well. So
Wait, PB gonna be casting days 3 and 4, PogChamp.
But here we are back with Team Villain Psycho. Put the barrel, looking to make some plays here, fellas.
Yeah, he is. He's trying it, and the Panthers has asked it down. There is an opportunity. Oh, no, he's pre-fired, but I think he's going to... Yeah.
Bro, we're shooting the wrong way. Oh, wait, are we third party?
And he should have been paying attention.
Zombie
to the
boys
door.
coming in like
Hope
rats,
is the
bro.
last chance for Villains. Actually, there is one more player alive, but Hope is going to be the tip of the
Okay.
Trying to get it. That Panthers member was...
Alright, shooting your shot.
And this
Bro.
battle, man, this battle juke's been going on for a long time between
Jesus.
Villains and Panthers.
Shit, bro, even Dave was telling me, bro.
Yeah, Villains are hurt pretty bad here. Already lost 2
How about
players.
what?
Not looking too good. The pre-fire action. Oh, actually, that's from another.
I'm not calling the
direction.
shots
Fly,
anymore.
my
It was
friend. I'm
bad.
not going.
Team Villains need to run.
Shit, bro, you and I both, bro. I'm only working here, Rage is working here.
Villains, go for it, dude. Find an off angle. Give us some hope. Get it?
Yeah, I
Give us
got
some
it.
hope.
That was quick. Quick with it.
Go hope.
I don't know, that
Go
PB
hope.
call
Left
was
side priority.
wild. Yeah.
Not gonna work. Yeah. Always that
down.
right hand priority. Too strong.
Texas,
Zombie boys.
last up here. The zombie boys know where they are. I don't think so. I think so.
Now, if we had Klaus just show up here, another 1v4,
Yep.
1v5.
Dude, Klaus is dead in the center of zone, just foaming at the mouth. At this point, he's just
vibing.
waiting.
He's vibing.
Yep.
Bro, what is this picture of Coops, bro? I'll watch I used for his story.
Huh?
He's still hyped. He's still
Let's see it.
Yeah.
standing there screaming at his phone, bro.
He threw his phone. He cracked
He
that
threw
phone.
it.
He's got the backup phone now, man.
Oh, is that the
Nexus,
S2G fucking...
Dude,
No,
those
nothing.
footsteps are
Probably.
so terrifying.
No,
In the org for like a
no
month, I'll make a little.
No, nothing. Shotgun and a
The
dream.
duck.
Make American PUBG Mobile great again. You couldn't pay him enough to do that.
You love to see it.
Where the fuck did
Where's
Wolves
that
drop?
coming out, bro?
Dude, he put it in the.
Paradise?
He put it on land. He said, "You don't even need this boat
No,
anymore."
they land
I
co...
like it.
Oh, top side
Cow.
north.
Getting
Yeah.
themselves a nice position in the circle.
I forgot he
We
said
see the
cow?
boat feed soon. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Cow and Houghton.
Cow?
Uh-oh. Klaus. In FPG.
Klaus, what the fuck
Uh-oh.
are we doing there?
Wait, we're in a... Wait,
Should be
we are in an interesting
Klaus.
spot.
Gonna be loosing a
Are we holding that compound like halfway up the mountain? Or?
No. We're
Did we go west
in
of
the
it?
The
camp,
hero doesn't
whatever the
answer.
fuck, because there's so many fucking camps.
That western one?
Or the villain,
Oh!
dude.
Yeah, they're in the
Wait,
camp.
what's your time at?
At this
Then
point.
he'll die top 2.
50, 49.
Hold up, let me speed
47.
it up.
I had to speed it up because I gotta get the gift card.
Here, though. Get a
I
wonderful
mean,
spot.
honestly, like this is why they land here. Like, if you get this circle and zone, and you land
Alright, give me your time now.
here, it's almost guaranteed like top 3 with a ton of
37.
people. So this is their circle. They have to.
32, 31.
That's entering 200 points
Alright,
already.
stop.
Zero,
Like, a
nine.
second.
Consistency, getting 20 point
Huh?
games.
30, 29. I'm behind you like 2 seconds.
Alright, I'll stop.
7,
because-
26.
Okay,
25.
Alright, we're good.
Ooh, Extreme Slayers. I think Extreme Slayers could be doing better.
On the
They
16
only need
though?
like one good game though.
Back here, looking for that
Extreme
momentum
Slayer?
once again tonight.
Yeah.
Oyuya is going to be calling for the
I
support.
feel like they're just throwing a lot of their games.
This is going to be Emperor Esports right ahead of them.
Like all those melee games, they should be kind of solid. They always make it across. They just kind of throw that late game.
They've been having some issues here so far over the last 2 days.
Oh my god. Valak might be cooking into this rotate.
Trying to Paul all the way up there, going for the rotate. We'll have to keep tabs
Let's just
on
see what they
that
do
one,
next, because
Oyuya
Wolves is ahead of them.
Still looking strong, still looking to get some eliminations here. Emperor Esports kind of separated right now. Extreme Slayers in 5th place. 69
Yeah, I want to see Extreme
points.
Slayers get a little bit more aggressive as a unit, right? Like we saw Hayuya there in a position to where he was kind of fighting by himself. If Extreme Slayers can kind of just decide, hey, let's just push all together, all or nothing, they'll pay out big time. They already
Wolves with the win this match? I mean, maybe. They have a really good rotate early on.
Yeah.
The issue is kind of with Sandhawk is
they're in 5th place.
where it
Right?
exactly
Right?
pulls.
Top 2's the goal.
And if you don't get just like a free immediate wipe on a squad, you're basically just going to be running in blue zone all game just to die. So with it being on this west island, like there's definitely a world where, oh, wait, we actually went out. Now that compound is fucking insanely good. Oh, and one of them shot. Wait, no, one of the Wolves players just shot there on the edge.
Like might be cooking.
We're officially halfway done. So they want to be within.
Oh, he's shooting a bow.
But we all know extreme.
Yeah, he's shooting SON.
How to frag out.
SON is all the way in like.
So we know they're there. So we know they're there now.
Kind of second guessing themselves.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. Gonna be pulling off when we know for a fact they had Emperor Esports dead to rights.
They're letting them know
It's
they're
not
there
a bad
actually.
play, it's just not the best.
That's fun.
Play, you know what I'm saying? And the way Dauntless is playing, X-Force, you got to kind of be on that timing if you want to make it on over to the Super League. So hopefully we can see them tighten up.
4 damage.
More aggressive here. Oh,
He's trying to pull out there on the boat take, getting spotted by the Wolves. Ooh. I think they jumped out of their boats actually, and they're just hoping that the Wolves kind of give up. I don't think they're gonna do that. Not at all here.
I wonder where Valik's gonna go next because he can crash Coops or go to the right compound of Coops.
In the blue zone.
I think he just goes in full sense back into camp. I think it's going to go back down.
Here goes Third Eye.
Bro, they are off in Narnia here. What the fuck?
It could go hot 10 as well.
We'll see in the zone. I mean, look at their health. It's just chopped up across the board right there for Third Eye. So good call from them.
Took a lot of damage. Only one team that can truly play the blue, it seems. That's Golden Eagles, man. Yeah. They just do it so
Daunt has ended top 3 in every match, I'm pretty sure, right?
Dauntless today?
Yeah.
Miramar, yes. First Erangel, yes. Last Erangel, of course. So yeah.
Hang out there for so long and just underestimate it. So it's about time that we start to see teams realize like that's just not the play. And Third Eye right there, that squad.
Yeah. North America needs to realize it as a whole, to be honest. Oh, man. Mosso got beamed right
Aqua
there.
Rail.
Straight headshots. Yeah, you know, if you look at the top teams
Look.
in the world,
Let's see where Valak can go. He can go to exactly where. Oh, I knew it was gonna be a hot 10.
They will almost.
So they have 2 options, bro. They literally
it's not good
they can full send the compound or full send hot 10.
Let's just do a little handshake. Let's go into zone. And
I think Wolves are gonna
you know what I'm saying? Like,
give up
no reason to hold
Doran's compound, and they're gonna play the ones by Coops.
I mean, they're already doing that.
At a certain point,
Yeah,
we gotta see North
because since they know SON's in the water, they know someone's gonna swim, and they have to watch that. Or else SON actually just fucks them up.
Like, let's just go and fight each other.
Also, what the fuck are these 2 teams doing?
Yeah, I agree.
Third Eye and Golden Eagles.
I don't even know where the fuck they're at on the map.
They're on the far south, like all the way on the bottom left of the map, basically.
It's just not a smart play.
You're just using the utility as well, right? For nothing.
Yeah. Literally.
Oh, they found him. Never mind.
Still getting tagged up here. Facing up against Third Eye.
Oh my god.
I mean, they're gonna lose at least a player for sure. They might lose.
Bro, shoot him!
Bro. But for what?
We're gonna just let him thirst.
With 2 players, you've utilized a ton.
Oh, Valik's rotating somewhere.
And you still don't.
Oh, they just took the compound door and then.
Once you get into the zone, because the
which
teams
isn't bad,
there.
obviously.
It's just not intelligent. But that's what they've been doing. Yeah, and maybe now it's time to change it up, especially if you're not top 2 and they're not.
Well, I'll tell you one thing too. It's also a big reason why, like, because there's very high level scrims that are around. You know what I'm saying? Where you can face some of the top teams and get some good practice in. That's actually one of the biggest reasons why a team will get like kicked and not invited back again, because the top teams, like when you have somebody do that in the blue zone, it's bad for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you know what? These guys are just not at the level and you're not gonna get invited back. So like,
QB hates his teammates or something. Why you say that?
That you gotta start learning sooner rather than later. And you know, of course,
X-Force is probably gonna
get that was a full note.
You want $5?
By poo.
I just seen that.
$5? Nice.
Bro.
Multiple apparently.
He got another one.
Yeah,
right.
another one.
Bro,
Guy's quick.
The fast
He's
fingers
got it
out
up.
here.
they talking about you getting the
Yeah, I
fucking
know, I know.
W.
Man. It's Jukes' birthday. When are you gonna get hot, Jukes? That's the real.
Yeah, what are you getting hot cheeks for?
He wants a steak.
Wants the steak.
Wants a steak.
Amazon steak.
I'll take some 99-cent noodles at this point, man. Just show me something. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I found
I forgot it's a 10-minute delay.
Makes noodles, makes ramen like in his truck, semi truck. But
I don't get the thirst, bro. What you mean? Why you say that?
Best looking ramen I've ever.
He's too afraid, bro. He's too afraid.
And one day I'm just going out to the store and I'm just gonna watch one of his videos. I'm just gonna buy all the ingredients and cook it.
I thought
Does it
you
in
said
his
you were gonna go
truck.
to his truck.
Yeah,
I
I
was
thought
like,
you were
okay.
gonna get some noodles in your truck, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to his truck.
Don't fall for that again.
Truck, dude.
I fall for that again. Oh. No.
Too soon.
Although I do a lot for ramen though. Ramen is
Bro, Don is
ramen
fucking
is
chilling,
best-
bro.
Best food. Ramen and pho. I eat both of those, dude.
Oh,
All
that was
day,
awesome.
every day.
Bro, they're literally gonna end top 3 again.
Teams, well, at least 3, but quite a few teams.
They're
are
cooking, bro.
healthy at all. Golden
Yeah, no,
Eagles,
they're doing
Falcon
like
Blue,
really, really
Starlight,
good.
number 2.
I can't wait
Stream
to open up my
Stars number 1,
TikTok and
Villains
fucking
number
see
1.
Klaus's live stream every
And it
fucking
looks
day.
like Blue is taking
I
away
mean-
quite a few other teams as well, and it's
Even
not
though I
really
can't
right
block
at
them.
6.
Because
Monty
goddamn, I hate
Dark.
opening up TikTok and then
It
seeing
looks like they're gonna have the advantage with the high ground. Yeah, Dark is gonna be.
Well, we
fully
got eliminated,
eliminated.
though.
A decent
Stuff
game
that I don't wanna
considering
see.
Bro, I
one
love this
of
spot.
Eliminations, but one thing is for certain, Dark Esports continually struggling to get into late game. They have 0 longevity, but we're getting down to the nitty gritty in this zone. The zone's going to be violent for several teams out there.
Yeah, not too bad, but you just gotta do so much more here, especially as we start to get to that midway point.
Where is Valak and them rotating?
Finals here. Strangers
They
still
probably
got a
said
lot
to
of
Wait,
go
damage.
Don
into-
took the compound. They gave up height.
Full squad up, but Dauntless over here, they're just
They got one riding.
just plotting their next move here.
Well, I mean, they don't really need. Well, actually, wait. I'm pretty sure Klaus is
just-
probably gonna die.
Little low.
I mean, if it goes up that way, I think they have a vehicle.
They do have
But
a
at the same
vehicle.
time, like,
Yeah, no, but he's fine.
this position is just so.
He just drives up and baits his team and gets the opening.
Strangers out there.
Oh, man. I thought he was about to get one for a sec. That dude got put down.
As soon as he looked, dude, just straight deleted.
No, I mean, Valak and them are chilling right now. But the thing is, what they're gonna do next.
problem with St. Hunt.
Win.
They're not in a good spot. Wait, they're crossing the road onto him. Wait,
How strong are they?
that's them on the map, no?
Hmm?
Huh? Who?
The top right? That's our color?
You know why these shots are so good, guys? Like,
No,
Like,
they're just they're at the,
crossing
they're at a
towards them.
house.
You're gonna train some
No.
armor. So you lose
Thought we were
some
like
armor.
crossing into
The
these
part about
this
it,
rival
Nah.
6. I'm like,
you're
what?
not gonna get the thirds, you know?
I mean, they
You
could
lose
kill him.
ammunition. So these shots.
Actually, no, they can't. It's too open.
These are my favorite kind of shots right here.
Okay, wait, but if we have a vehicle, we can make the
I
little
mean
shit
that in
shack
the most
north.
sarcastic sense. Like, guys,
I was
don't-
about to say, I was like,
Yeah.
I was
That
really,
check is
really
not good.
right there. I'm like, that sounded really.
No, but fucking if it's in the zone,
This is bad. You're just
they're
wasting
looking good
No.
enough.
Like,
No.
you're not getting any gain. The chances of you.
Well, I mean, we
actually
gotta see
getting
where-
thirds-
Hello, hello,
Bro!
hello, hello. How is this guy not knocked yet? Hello.
Replay.
We
Need a
need a
replay on that, cause
Bro, that
I-
zone is insanely
Dude.
lucky.
Whoa,
But that-
no, we saw that, dude. That's one of those plays. That
Unk thinks he's still on the team, of course,
Everybody
man.
saw
man.
it.
Coaches do play. We're 7-6 this in.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see,
How
replay.
many shots we missed? One,
Look,
two,
he shot 4 and just gave up because he was doing so bad. Nah.
Wow.
Nah.
Jesus!
You had 10 shots left or some shit.
Bro,
You just gave
turn on
up.
the aim
Same
assist.
spot, was just moving his body. You know what I'm saying?
It
I did,
happens, man.
for what it's worth, I saw one hit marker.
I think we're in zone now.
Out of the
They
count of
are, they
shots he
are.
sent.
It happens, bro.
It does. It does. It happens to the best of us, man.
Wait, is the audio glitch?
And then,
What's going
Yeah,
on?
why would it should
Yeah.
and you switch over to.
I
to
did there's some
Klaus's
random ass
match, so
fucking
you go from nameless's
shotgun shots
Klaus, you know, and you have best of both worlds.
that I was getting shot at.
Star
That's
last
the-
one
that's
alive
the
for Golden
worst.
Eagles.
Well, I'm still hearing it barely. Like, shots from afar.
No, I think they're
You know what I'm saying?
spectating.
That's the worst,
I think the spectate's bugged.
you know? And every
Yeah.
Oh my!
player
Oh,
felt
they're
like
replaying it
the
again.
one
That's
time where
why.
you just, like, really whip hard. That's the time.
They're replaying it.
Yeah, but
they're
if
not
it's not
showing
on
it.
broad, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
They
mean.
must be.
Starts. and you just start.
I think
Somebody-
somebody accidentally
and then, like,
pressed the
this
replay
inspirational
button.
Music starts playing. There's a montage
Ooh.
of you training to get better, so that never happens again.
Oh,
That's where
wait.
Nameless is currently at.
Wolves is fucking stampeding on him. Oh, wait.
Yeah, but they have the
We
taunt
just
dude on
ignored
the very
zombie
top.
boys.
It doesn't matter. This Klaus is just gonna farm him. Oh my god, unless he almost got knocked.
Does have Star right behind him, just surviving.
He's actually got, like, this is the most insane, like, split. Wait, that dude got 2.
Bro,
Oh,
Don's about to win again.
Yeah, but Dauntless wants it.
Wolves throw?
Baton knows he needs to keep them at bay so
Baton?
the rest can come through, but he takes too many
they didn't get
shots.
either of the knocks, though,
Dauntless knows
on
what's up.
Coops or Juancha, so I don't think they know yet.
And they should start to tighten this vice grip. I think they want to, but is
I mean, if they're paying
Villains
attention to
also
kill feed, they
popping
might know.
shots onto him? Well, either way,
Mm.
Wolves get back into the fight. Villains actually focused
Yeah.
on strangers from a distance.
It's kind of an awkward
They
moment.
have to kill the
though.
team on
I
the
think Rival
sniper
Six-
tower.
Yeah.
which isn't that hard.
Top of the high
Just
ground.
throw a nade in there. That's about
Everybody
it.
just trying to pick people off.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, and he gets another.
There you go.
Oh, when we're making our push,
What they are.
Klaus can't peek at us anymore.
Real dire.
Or 0-2 at least is looking at him hard as shit.
I mean,
We knocked one in the tower as well. That's actually the best knock. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got the shots to save.
Holy shit, bro. He's just got a zoom. Oh, and Klaus didn't get a single tick of damage in.
Yeah.
Wolves are flipping the script.
Wait, they just
Wolves are flipping the
threw.
script. XP3's
Oh,
also-
no.
I think Wolves might be able to take this over on Dauntless.
And Klaus is
Klaus
knocked.
got
Oh,
knocked.
free point knock.
Oh, free point.
Aurora.
But he would have had to have peeked, like, over the west side.
Oh, he's got an off fake. Coops is dead here. Yeah.
Wait,
Coops
what
is
the
dead.
fuck?
Dauntless fighting back. Klaus could do it.
They didn't know Klaus got knocked in the back.
The clutch.
Yeah,
clutch
but
up
why is
here. They've got
Coops
three.
just running
They're
out in the
pushed up.
open? Like,
They're pushed
you know
up
you haven't cleared the
close.
actual
Close these
compound.
angles off. Dorn from the left-hand side. Aurora fighting.
Wow, they
So
just
we're trying.
mega threw that.
Section of the day, granted top 5. Okay, so let's put
That's
that
the first,
perspective
not
for
top 3.
eliminations. We're
Even
not
though they
going through
literally
it.
should have gotten
Yeah,
top 3.
X-Force looking for
I mean, didn't they get a few elims there at least?
They just let slip
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Oh, my nade.
X-Force, the only team
That's a solo. Oh, this is low-key a win for us.
alive. Looks
If we somehow
I
have a
mean,
vehicle.
depending on the zone.
Looking in.
What the fuck?
Okay, we're trolling.
They're gonna know.
Nice
There's
shot.
a
Okay,
spot
we're
down,
trolling it.
couple shots they
Oh, yeah, we
get
won.
in that circle.
Oh, that's perfect.
We gotta get both reses. What do you
Wait,
mean we
they have
won
a
it?
car.
We lost. No, we lost.
Open the door.
We lost.
Here's
We gave them a
Yeah,
double knock.
GG.
push.
Wait, no, wait, remix?
Man,
They don't know
that
remix
is
is
No,
there.
no, no.
perfect. Wolves looking really good.
There's no way
Again,
they push up
full
like
flex
this.
aggression. They gotta take advantage of this.
He gets one freebie here on
He has to
Juancha.
get 2. He has to
Already
get
8
2.
eliminations, by the way.
Wait,
If
what?
he gets one,
Wait,
and
they just-
nope, he's fine.
They just
Yeah.
let him reset.
He makes his way in.
They're too afraid because it took too long.
Ready to go, I believe.
They don't know. They didn't know
Yeah.
that they had to run all the way around to get the res.
Side, kind of dividing the two teams right here. There's still going to be a solo from
The
Rivals.
4v3. The dude on the top of the hill literally can't do anything. He can't see down.
Okay,
I know
but where
that.
the fuck got that car?
I know that because we.
X-Force got the reset
I
from
know
the
that from
reset.
ESL.
So, beautiful knock allowed the Wolves to get here.
He Batman's, bro. A little HH cosplay right there.
Back up with the whole squad alive.
Okay, no, but they take that wait, what was Baton doing?
Yeah.
Okay, they
He was
take that
getting mad,
vehicle.
Win right there.
He slams that whip
Mm.
into a fucking tree.
Has to start going
Never mind, there's literally nothing for him to slam into.
But-
Yeah, no.
Wait, X-Force has a whip. Can they slam around? Problem is, this guy's gonna free farm whoever doesn't have him.
Yeah, there's no point. They have to take the 4v3 in the side of the hill.
Crazy
He's ready for that 180 punch. That's what he's looking to do
Yeah.
right now.
This guy's literally
Yeah.
not gonna do
By the way,
anything.
this
He's just
could
gonna
be
chill.
Not only Rival Six's first win, but also Wolves' first win
Hmm.
of the Premier League Finals. They've usually fizzled out early with a ton of eliminations. This time, they've got the best of both worlds. They're already.
We need to not rush it.
That's 37-4.
I don't know if we have any nades though.
37 eliminations for today
Unreal.
across these 4 maps. It is unreal, absolutely.
No
Remix
nades
doesn't
on
have any,
Remix.
That's gonna be all.
I don't think we have
Or
any
any,
nades. I think we
no.
used it. I think we used it on.
They can win this.
What's it called?
Huge.
Oh no.
No!
Behind
Yes!
Tommy gun, small man on the
Bro,
high
it's low hand.
Wait, oh he's
Low
got it. No, he's got it.
hand.
No, he's got it.
Also has a Molotov.
Actually?
He's gonna be letting it cook. He's gonna be letting it slide.
Hell no,
right
that
down
shit
the
went nowhere.
inside Right there.
You're, like, so ahead of me.
Are aware that's gonna be at least one person.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
one
yeah,
nade.
bro.
X-Force grenades in hand. Look at the
Who's
zone.
Don XP3? I don't know, but
It all
he ain't
comes
alive.
to this.
What the fuck?
Oh, we're just gonna eat some blue zone. Bro, there's no way we're all gonna be standing in the open like this.
Whoa.
Big nade.
Baton gets knocked though.
Okay, I like the pusher. Wait, this guy Cook?
Waiting. He's gonna have to jump on down. It might be a little bit too much damage. Remix is waiting for us.
Jump down, bro!
I dare you.
Oh
I
my
think- did
god,
we
that
get
was
it? No,
a
we
free
didn't.
point.
I don't think we got it.
X4.
Bro, we literally are winning from
Chicken
zone play.
dinner. Wolves just not able to clutch.
That was
it out.
crazy zone.
Yeah, but third place.
My
second place
goat.
finish
That
is
should have
proud.
been 3 games of a win from just sitting there
second place
doing
probably,
nothing.
But good on them for getting as many eliminations as again. They're at 37 eliminations.
Wow.
For 4
The zone
games,
is in
which
our
more
favor. Dauntless
than
threw that
other
though.
teams have gotten
I
over the
think
past
Dauntless should have
2
won.
days collectively. I mean, that just comes to show. Who said it? Both of you guys. I think collectively were like, look, Wolves are going out. They're looking to slay out. They've done exactly that. Like mission accomplished. In terms of eliminations, I think they might have overtaken Dauntless in the eliminations category. It's going to be close, but Wolves is holding on tight to the second place. Dauntless, one of the weaker games they've had so far, but X-Force, though, shout out to them. X-Force has got 2 winner chicken dinners today. That is good news for them, and let's not forget they also finished the day off yesterday on Erringale with the win, so I think the most eliminations out of everybody so far now, Dave.
Yeah, and they almost had that last game too, right? So it would have been back-to-back chicken dinners for X-Force. So
Should have been a back-to-back win. We'll act like we won the game before. Save mental, guys. We won that Erringale game, Copium.
Rival 6 though. Rival 6, their best game. Yes, small man on the high ground, getting that second place. Chicken tenders plus the 6 eliminations. Rival 6, remember in the pre-show they told me, Dave, we're changing it up, man. We're swapping it up. So I'd love to see that being implemented here. Dauntless though, up against Wolves. This was a big fight. Remember, Klaus was on the high ground, out of ammunition, got spotted by Free Point, I believe, and well, that kind of gave away the Guardian Angel role essentially from above. So Wolves.
Yeah, no, but that split, fucking what's his face had was illegal as fuck. That Dauntless split. How is there gonna be a team on the mountain that doesn't like
Unfortunately, yeah, not able to
take the top of that?
there, but 1,000 damage plus for X-Force.
6 elims pretty solid.
Gonna definitely help them out. At the same time, it's performances like this that X-Force need to continue because Dauntless, Wolves are putting up points every single game so far.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the biggest talking point, right? Especially not only for X-Force, but those are the likes like Zombie Boys, Golden Eagles, who are desperately trying to claw their way into top 3, and it's just becoming so difficult with X-Force, because X-Force second place should still be, or maybe not. I mean, because Wolves at 13, we'll see. I mean, regardless, top 3 continuing to distance themselves even from 4th place. So the conversation's quickly turning into a top 3 performance for the 2 PMSL spring spots, and then top 5 for the $20,000 prize pool, right? But really, it's going to become who's getting 4th and 5th, and then who's getting top 2. Will it be Wolves, X-Force, or Dauntless? We look at the overall. Dauntless should definitely still be in 1st place. They are, but not by a large margin, at least not as large as it was after game number 3. X-Force continuing to chip away at that lead, as well as Wolves. Golden Eagles now have to get more than 40 just to catch up to Wolves, and then ultimately break into top 3. Just going to be so difficult. So yeah, 4th on down. Dave, I'm getting a little bit worried for him.
A little worried. Yeah, only 14 points between 1st and 2nd place now. They're going to be tied up for 3 chicken dinners apiece. X-Force really doing a great job here.
Let's go X-Force, 2nd place.
And so consistent, and looking on down, still got high hopes for the Panthers. Yesterday we saw them having some really good games. I believe
40-point gap.
Like 9 eliminations going their way, but Rival 6 that 2nd place, shooting them up 4 slots here on this 2nd page, almost making it to that 1st page.
Almost, man. Rival 6. Good come up. 4 spots. We're happy with that.
Yes,
Again,
sir.
top 5 still walk away with money. Okay,
14 points from 1st.
Season, right? Like, so, I mean, there's definitely stuff to play for.
Yeah, without a doubt. We're so focused on 2 PMSL, but we also gotta, consider the top 5 as well for some money. Because 5th place gets 500. That's pretty cool for 4 days of gameplay when it comes to PUBG Mobile. So good stuff. 4 maps down, 2 more to go. We're gonna be hopping back into Miramar when we come back from the break.
We are back.
Welcome to PUBG Mobile, my friends. This isn't just a game. It's your battleground.
It's your battleground, guys.
Push your limits, grow stronger, and strive to be the one. Every battle, every challenge, you'll see how far you've come. This is more than a test of skill. It's a journey.
Enigma, this is your battleground.
It's also a place filled with memories.
My battleground, bro.
7 years,
This is my
your
battleground.
Victories and moments of glory. The stories you've written here, the bonds you've formed, they're still growing, still evolving. Whether you're that lone wolf sniping from a rooftop,
Friendships, Enigma, like that post you made.
Yep. Hey, bro. The interactions. Easy clap.
I've known this man, and I met him from PUBG Mobile, and I'm thankful to PUBG Mobile.
Oh my goodness, thank you, PUBG Mobile.
Without you, I never would have met this retard.
Whoa!
Or just kicked back and
I wouldn't have met this midget IRL.
That's what this game is all about, too. Anyone can be the one. Limitless ways to play, to create. Because here is where all players belong.
New. Let's play something thrilling. Another rough day.
Oh wait, what did fucking Clint send me? Oh! Ooh, I got stats page.
What mode is this? Arena.
Wait, 24s is a fraud, bro.
Oh wait, I think I have it too. Unless it's a different one.
Is it a spreadsheet? I'm pretty sure this is just like me and like Talon have this. Clint, can I share this with H? I'm assuming.
Oh, I got it.
Yes. Klaus is at 38 fucking eliminations,
yeah,
bro. 24 is the next one with 28. Yes. You're anonymous.
Tyler, Noble, Clint works. Oh, I see you, Enigma. You're like a fucking little elephant.
Okay, so top 5 elims, I guess, are what we really care about. Klaus
is fucking shitting on everyone.
Well, he's gotten like 15 elims in like the last 3 games, so pretty disgusting. Same shit as before. Okay. Okay, so we have Klaus with 38, 24K is at 28, so 10 less. Outfragging Coops by 2. Coops is at 26. Remix
is
at
fucking 24 are just hard carrying.
Doran's at 22 with Baton at 18. What's damage looking like? Klaus is in first by over 1,000.
6 kills. Holy shit, he is nice.
My goat. Poncho with most assists. Don't care about that stat. Average survival time. Klaus has basically best survival time out of the top players. Golden Eagles, Lily has the most overall survival time, average survival time.
Klaus is in the #1 on everything.
Klaus has #1 throwables use,
which is really good to know. You're #1 on throwables. Yeah, that's like a hidden stat.
Sleeper
Welcome back everyone to Titan Series Season 7 Day 2 Premier League Finals. I'm Taylor Reflections Double, joined by Mustache Dave and Hot Jukes. We've seen 4 very, very good games. Well, one story remains consistent. Our top 3 who are just refusing to let go of their lead. They continue to get better and better. Loving the consistency, though. I think, for our tournament, I would love to see the points be a little bit closer. I really would. I mean, just for the storylines to make things fun. It's nice that we already have top 3 as close as it is. But it also gives me good
goddamn
going
cake.
to NSL.
Yeah.
These North American teams that are currently leading the charge and staying so consistent.
Well, Dauntless definitely qualified for
in
PMSL.
Spring, which is
Oh yeah, no, they
Yeah.
definitely did.
given the fact that North America
What if they
needs
lose
solid
right now?
I don't see them slowing down.
Even
What if they
even with
lose?
2 days more.
All about Klaus, my main man out here, my main man.
I mean, even if they
So,
lose, they still
Dauntless
make it.
Definitely looking good here in this tournament. The Wolves consistent across the board when it comes to their team fighting abilities and their eliminations. It's just a matter of time until they get this winner chicken dinner. Now, I'm trying to look though like Dauntless, Wolves, 2 easy teams. X-Force, another easy team. Those are the top 3 for a reason. But do we have like a full team, like a sleeper team that's slowly coming up at the beginning of the day? That was Zombie Boys for me, but I don't know if that's the case anymore. Do you guys have like a 4th team that we're looking at here, in your opinions?
At the beginning of the day, I wanted to say straight out of the.
Can we just get the like
They
You
were
did
looking
say them.
pretty
You
good.
picked them game 1.
Yeah,
the
well,
placements
I
then?
did, yeah, but
Well.
I just feel like they're not getting enough eliminations, like because the standard.
What do you mean
that Wolves,
placements? Like
Xbox,
average
and
placement?
Dauntless are setting,
The
is
placements,
at
like,
least 4 or 5.
for a
sometimes
leaderboard.
even 10. Like
Oh.
today, for example, for Wolves,
Yeah,
like
they said
8
that before, buddy.
eliminations is pretty much right where they're currently averaging, just near maybe 8 or 9. So for straight out of Nepal, like doing a great job, minus that last map, they've been highly consistent off the first 3. That I'm like, okay, I was really feeling that they had a chance to come up, and they still do, absolutely. Golden Eagles, I think, have missed the bus. I don't know. I just think they're playing a bit too slow.
I don't know what's
which
happening
makes
today.
me. Dude, going back though, like Jukes, I'm thinking like Golden Eagles, like day 1, I was very excited going into, especially coming into today. I'm thinking Golden Eagles are looking solid, but they've just kind of dropped the ball a bit. So I don't know. I would still say straight out of Nepal, but
Wow.
we'll see. What about you, Jukes? What are you thinking?
None for me.
None? Just straight up.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not even
over.
going to try to pick one.
I'm not even gonna try, to be honest
I'm
with
not
you, because
saying
I just
first
haven't seen
place.
it.
I'm just saying like a 4th team that is doing solid here. That we could be like, yeah, they're all right. Yeah, all right. You don't got no team?
I like to be just straight front and honest, because I only want the best of the best to represent us in the future, and I gotta say that, right? So it's like when it comes to these other squads.
And then when annoying as fuck,
Dude,
this guy just said you a bitch.
I don't see it from
And then shut the fuck up, bro. Holy
Unlike
shit.
you, bro.
Yeah,
Gonna
this
kill
guy
myself.
just said he hates listening to you talk.
What
You
I'm
should
really
never
trying to get my
speak
point
again.
across is, look at the top.
Unlike you, man.
The reason why you see these top teams
Chat
Gonna
said they
blow up
want
my
you to get
vehicle in game,
curled
of
to the
course.
IRL. What the
together.
fuck?
And it's no coincidence at
What
all.
the hell, man?
Dauntless is on top
Wait, your gun
because
killed?
they have been together the most compared to
I'm surprised
everybody
Golden
else,
is actually
right?
doing
North
But you're
America
literally just
Really
gonna
good.
solo dino ult me?
Player swapping business has gotta stop. It's over with. It has not worked ever, right? Just stick together as a team and grind it out
Oh!
until you're able to compete at that top
Shit
level.
on.
So yeah, I mean, Golden Noise, Zombie Boys, Extreme Slayers, they've shown some flashes of like, hey,
Enigma
when they
PayPal me
play
$5 and I
for offense,
permaban him.
they can
Pretty sure I
obviously
could
make the right
permaban him.
decision, but
Actually, I'm not sure.
more
Do I have
often
mod
than
in your
not,
chat?
you see them
Let me
kinda
fucking.
splitting up, playing one
Oh,
team,
buddy, let me tell ya.
losing a player
There you
early
go.
I have
on,
the power.
and it's just not there yet. I mean, we see Wolves still make.
Alright,
some
I'm
of those
awake.
synergetic
I'm
mistakes.
thriving.
You saw Coops
I'm
run out in the
chilling.
Open,
I
by
won't be
himself and
sleepy
got,
ever again.
thirsted really quickly in that last
Never
set.
Oh,
again.
R6 switch their
Nobody's
land
perfect,
or drop
not even
spot.
the top teams, but the top teams right now
I think.
have been putting in
Do they land here
work
6?
together, and that's why they have such a great advantage.
Let me look at what Serum sent me. Sent me a map of drops.
6, do your fucking job.
Gotta keep it real, boys.
Yeah,
Gotta
no,
keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
What? I mean, that's a reality check right there, and that's motivation, right?
Are we
for people that
talking, what is this, water treatment?
Really?
I don't know where the fuck they land, I'm gonna be
really
honest.
Show up here tomorrow, the
This
last
is out by
day,
water.
and show us what's up. Show us what's up because right
And I
now.
want-
It shows Upper is supposed to land around there.
I really want to see it.
We wanna, we wanna have our minds blown out here. We wanna
Where are they?
be entertained,
Oh, they're in the
but
top
also
right of the
see,
map.
like,
What the hell?
rising stars
What
in
the hell?
community from the region as well, and well,
I don't
it's
think they
gonna
land
be
there. I'm
that
pretty sure they
much more of a
switched.
challenge
Take
to
a
stand
nigga.
out, and like we're talking about, Dauntless, X-Force, Wolves, these top teams, they're doing.
Oh, no,
so
they do
well,
land
they're
up there.
soaking up so many points.
Let me
They're
permaban
going
Enigma.
incredible
No.
plays.
Six is cock push
It's
one
just
season,
gonna
next
be
season, bro.
that
What?
much harder
No.
to stand out.
Yeah. Cause like Taylor, let's be real. Like if you're gonna think, let's just
Yeah, 6, you want to AFK 20 minutes of the game waiting for endgame?
Let's talk about Golden Eagle.
Just to die to an iPad kid from fucking across the world because there's no reason luck?
Probably have the best chance.
Well,
right? What do you need?
No, I'll just stream Snipe 6
I
and
would
just ruin his
definitely
day.
forward in order to believe that they can make it.
You stream Science 60 games in a row, he ends it.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened last time.
It's just not going to be a
He
winning
conquered
strategy.
play.
Burning through too many resources. They're
Some random
getting into-
group was
One of the
sniping
things that
6 or
made them
something.
great in my
Well, you remember
opinion,
fucking when
is
Ferg was doing his
focusing
Apex grind and
on positioning.
he was having people like stream snap him with hacks and shit? Oh man, that was
No,
so
I never
funny.
saw that.
Liquid success versus Golden Eagle success, but the
I'm pretty
results
sure,
are
like,
strictly speaking, and
It was like
that made
2
it-
squads,
Bro,
one of them
Ferg
had a
literally
hacker, and the other one had like just blatant like someone stream sniping him to.
Bro, Ferg got
That's
number 1 in
changed,
that
and
game
they
because
now are aggressively
that dude
saying
literally
now
actually
are
never got off.
aggressively rotating and
Yeah, he was
Like, he
you know,
deadass
things like
stayed up for
Mitch
like
Roll,
36
it's
hours.
just not working. And now they seem like they've kind of lost their identity.
That man was cooking.
Zombie Boys.
And then he never
is
played it
pretty
again.
Cool. You know, for them, I like their aggression and I do like their ability to take fights. But the reality is, when they go against,
You know how to
like,
carry him for a second, bro.
you can tell.
If we get Klaus on that 100-man squad versus the Gorilla, we might have a chance.
They're gonna mow them down. Like, if they're in an open field, they're fighting it out.
Buddy, they don't get to use guns,
They're
bro.
looking at X-Force Wolves to win that fight.
No
so
hovercrafts
I believe
allowed
they're the
either.
Strongest team in terms of slaying out. I say that respectfully. They're top 5. They are one of the strongest teams in the lobby out of the 16, right? But I don't think Golden Eagles, Zombie Boys, Extreme Slayers, and even though straight out of Nepal, I don't think they're good enough at their current level at this
What
time.
about numbers
to
wise though? Like numbers wise, like what would they have to put up like next and like going forward? You know, like in my opinion, like
Hey, remix like a
It's gotta be
clip of
50
a
plus.
stream.
yeah,
It's gotta
15
be
plus.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, look at this.
You know,
Easy. Yeah,
Where?
because Wolves,
Wait.
again, they've got
No,
37
where is it?
eliminations
Wait, it's just
alone,
from his story?
not counting their placement
That was
points.
just from his story, bro.
37 eliminations.
From
They
yesterday,
are
where it
not
was like them doing the
teams.
vehicle
They
runovers
haven't even
in that
counted
angle.
X-Force adoption.
crazy.
Okay, that is the minimum. That is literally the minimum numbers you have to reach. 37 eliminations plus the placement points, and that seems so far fetched for teams such as Golden Eagles, Zombie Boys, and on down. You know, to average that. Each and
Don, are
every
we
game.
putting you on the team next split?
And I want to say it to chat, like, again, there's levels to this. Golden Eagles and Zombie Boys, straight out of Paul, like, are phenomenal teams, like genuinely phenomenal teams to make it the top 16. And again, to reiterate, from Challenger Final or Challenger Qualifier, 700 teams entered. 700.
That's so many.
Okay,
teams.
you're looking. Yeah, and you're looking at the top 16. Okay,
Yes,
top
sir.
16. There's levels to this. And right now, the level is top 3, and you're seeing a bit. And let's face it, Wolves, X-Force, Dauntless, any of those 3 teams that moved to PMSL spring spots.
Oh yeah, we might see Wi-Fi
Team Liquid, right?
next split.
Some of the best in the world. That's gonna
What?
Be crazy too. And there's going to be levels to that competition.
You gotta
as
be
well.
bullshitting.
So it's tough to catch up. Soap opera, done.
I'm dead ass.
The goat coming in.
You understand?
He was,
Levels to life.
he was asking about how to register to this stuff.
The reason why I'm saying it so.
I didn't know how. I just send him
I wanna
the
see these
Titan
physical
server and all
battles
that.
start leveling up because this you know, staying in the blue, waiting on each other stuff.
This man is
that's
fucking
about,
dead.
Right? We have more teams in the end game. A much more difficult.
Bro, he is running.
Even the top teams
Why isn't it?
on that are playing right here. So that
Why
is
isn't one
better
picking over?
practice for them. It's better practice for the teams at the bottom.
Too Fred.
So it levels up the entire playing field as a whole, and I think that is.
There's no way we're letting a random solo
in the
live.
NA scene. So I want to see these squads when they're in the blue zone. Just say, hey, let's stop fighting. Let's just get in the circle and then fight then later.
And real talk, shout out.
I'm glad that Coops came back to NA.
Talking about
don't
leveling
think-
up.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Since zero.
He's making
Our
it
only
harder
hope-
for us to win.
Klaus playing in season 0. Just level.
Our
up.
only
Now
hope
we're
of having
7. There's so many players.
An NA team finish top 8 in PMSL Americas
Bonds, find teammates, and
is on the backs of
really
one guy.
perform every season that much better than last and improve on.
May God have mercy
That's
on us.
amazing
Yeah.
to see. It's a great
Well,
time to be a
Dave,
competitive player.
imagine taking the Dauntless now and putting them in Season 0 of Titan Series.
Oh, there would have been no competition.
Guys,
so much.
I'm not feeling good, man.
That's
you
it.
know?
Why that?
Cheesecake.
It's
Alright, give me
fucked
your
up,
money.
Nutty, dude.
Give me your money and I'll spend it. on
Cheesecake, bro.
food.
You're gonna fucking shit yourself.
So, yeah, shout
I
out
love
to,
cheesecake.
I never said all that, but I just said the cheesecake, dude.
Jad Attack gets it back.
Cooking me.
Jad Attack against the Panthers. Well, he
Okay,
leads
we're
his team
chilling.
again and think there's gonna
We gotta
be
see how the
pressure
zone
on the
goes,
outside
though.
this building. That's
He
gonna
was
be
really
for
chilling.
Panthers. Breathing down their
Knock.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god. Hi.
Wow.
That attack, gonna have to attack the
Who
zone,
needs to
dude.
rotate?
All the way down.
Not us.
Bro,
Yeah,
Not
what
us.
the fuck is a zone lock today?
This is gonna be a good one. I wonder how to see how
That's
many
called
teams
reading the zonage.
rotate onto that south side.
Did Valak just like
Meanwhile, the Panthers are just
fucking evolve or some shit?
Yeah, looking to make
He
You
said,
would
Clint, man, give me the zones. Wait, he self-naded. That rich guy's self-naded upstairs.
Game 6 last night.
Impressive.
No, actually, I don't know, because he got mollied.
No, he self-naded. It popped up in the elimination feed. He knocked himself. W-nade there, though.
Look at that, Jat with a nice little grenade right there. His squad mate is
So there's Issa Jat, and then there's Jat 24.
Bro,
Basically, he's got 2v4. Because they didn't move off of this one part of the building.
wow.
Jazz?
talking about.
Jad? Wait, bro, what?
Someone get the name changes.
2 players down, but 4 eliminations.
Eliminations.
That's what it's all about. Gotta get
We're in a really good spot.
There's levels to this.
Valak moving like prime Bayo.
What levels to this?
No one could compare to Prime Bayo, bro. That motherfucker knew shit that I didn't even know existed,
You're
bro.
right.
That dude's pulling shit out of his ass.
We have
Dude,
some
literally
wall.
everything.
Yeah,
Anyone.
Yeah, Klaus is he started the day at
You know
6
nothing, bud.
eliminations at 18.
Sixos got a drop of it for a day and was just like, yeah, this man's fucking cheating.
38 total. Not for today, but total for
Yeah.
days 1 and day 2.
There was never a single time that he impressed me.
He's managed to
It's only
get-
Pirate, my goat.
He's looking great. He's, so yeah, 20 eliminations today for
So
him.
he's got
One
more
slug-
points in eliminations than 11 on.
Well, I didn't get the
down.
taste of Prime Bayo. I got the Bayo that just didn't give a fuck at the point.
Yep. Yep.
But he was still good.
Yep.
11
And he
on down.
and he's
Kareem Edward. Is that actually Carnage's account or is that like a fan account?
23 of
Bro,
15.
look at the way he's talking. Just exactly how he would
Wolf,
talk.
though, they've been slaying.
Oh, well, yeah, no, Carnage, you can come back and dumpster half these people. Don't get it wrong.
Top 7. There's only one.
Is that Carnage?
He just messaged me, so it's definitely him.
25th place, but for Baton,
I just
he's
pull
at
up his channel as well.
18th, and 7th
Oh, yeah,
at
that's
4,
him.
number 6 at 22. and
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Guys,
6 years
what's
ago
going on?
stream.
You can't deny it. Wolf Esports have been.
Bro, I gotta go back and maybe watch some of them.
Soren is, number 2.
Never happened to Bayo, he just didn't want to play.
Total assist. He's that guy.
Hey, man, called it a day.
For Wolf
Who
Esports.
needs to rotate, bro? Another zone.
20 eliminations today alone. Klaus at 38 is, like you said, is crazy.
Bayo wasn't getting
Teams
enough of the
and their
E-push,
totality
so he had to
in
quit.
reference to their points.
Ooh! I'd be mad.
Rival 6 with a little camp action here on the roadside, straight out of
Totality,
straight
like-
to the lobby. Right there, Rival 6. We were talking about these bottom teams looking to flip the script here. Day number 2.
Damn, free loot.
recognizing that they just gotta do
Carnage
that
is doing a
much
join a
more.
random VC. I didn't want
I
to go
gotta
to
say,
full on.
Rival 6, they've been consistent here.
That's fine.
He can just join here.
Oh, you can?
Getting some elimination.
Bro, he's
points.
in
He can
third.
join then. We'll drag him, so.
One where they're really passive.
Yeah, I mean, this
Can't really see
VC is not locked to anyone.
I love these heads-up plays from Rival 6, and well, now they're a mid-pack team.
Oh,
here
yeah?
because of their
Prove it.
Change up in play style today.
Huh?
So prove it.
That's too much work, bro.
I love to see some improvement. man.
What the hell?
I can just tell you that I'm too lazy to actually do all that to
Leveling
care.
up the NAC, and we've
Mm-hmm.
definitely
Sure.
seen that for sure.
What's the chance Free Point gets knocked and we get immediately wiped because of it?
Especially. Watcho.
Wait, 3 points gonna die.
See him get active here.
He's actually gonna die.
Why do you think I said
Doing a
that?
little Scout work.
Man gonna get cooked.
Now, hearing some shots from
Juancho NA Legends. Holy, this dude has not accomplished one thing.
3 point. 3 point.
3 point.
3 point. Ooh, you might spot Juancho.
Got a lot of ammo.
Oh yeah,
He's ready to go.
Oh, he sees Juancho.
Uh-oh. Yep. Oh.
Better watch
4
out,
times.
Juancho. You better watch out. He's gonna go for that laydown spray.
Juancho's looking at Spence here, so Juancho is just locked in on that hat
Dude.
down there.
I'm ready for it.
Watch is gonna get knocked.
Locked in on
Juancho's gonna get knocked.
Spence lasso alive.
Oh, he has it right
Yeah,
there.
they know you're here, dude.
Oh, it's rough.
Yeah,
dude.
they know you're here,
That's
man.
the worst.
They shot the door. They
Why
let
the
you know.
fuck is Carnage damning me
Starting
send
to
the
circle the
Discord?
shack.
Is this dude brain dead?
It's in the Discord,
As
bro.
wolves do. So that's why I go for his vehicle and it's gone.
Me?
I just
What I'm
sent
doing.
him a fucking invite to a fucking.
Come on,
Voice.
Spence and y'all. Of
Yeah.
course. Of course. Look who gets the elimination here.
The one and only.
The one and only.
The one and only.
There we go.
Yo, I had left this Discord. That's why I needed you guys to send it.
It showed you in the server list
You're
for us
in it.
still, so
I
I was
had
just like,
originally joined, but I left.
Truly means. Give him free points to his
Yo, but fill me in. What's going on with the scene?
Getting the
Nothing.
damage in.
There you
It's
go.
over to his
Is there a
team.
scene for NA?
That's what free points.
yeah, this is so instead of it being PMCO to go into like PMPL, which is now PMSL, they just made it Titan Series, the community tournament that AMG runs, to be PMCO to qualify for the LAN. So for this, it's supposed to be top 2. From this finals we're watching, get the slots for the LAN event.
Why aren't you guys playing?
I guess at the finals
wanna
like
play this shit.
a few days ago.
I mean, what do you guys play nowadays?
Just random PC shit.
I'm waiting on Valorant Mobile.
You guys have been waiting for Valorant Mobile forever.
Right now.
No, just
Hasn't
me.
it been like months?
It's been like a year.
Something like that.
It's been like a year.
On the move.
It's 1 more month, bro.
Yo, what?
Uneven and I were thinking of making a team.
Wow.
And what,
That's
Valorant?
cool. You guys ever?
No, PUBG Mobile.
I have.
Oh,
Not in
Yeah, I
North
did.
North
I
America.
did. It was
How
awesome.
was it? Was
It
it
was
awesome?
great, dude. Honestly,
I mean, other
when
regions,
Gamble
it's still
saw
pretty
me, I was
poppin'.
like,
It's just NA. I don't think you'd really be able to get
dude, you know?
any crazy like contracts or anything.
But he did it
Are you
anyway,
sure?
You know what I'm
It did
saying?
its job.
I was able to
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
get contracts like very
Handlers
quickly.
Dubai were like, come on, dude. You paid good money for this.
I mean, maybe back in the
Or-
day, I
Actually, I didn't. But,
don't
you know,
think it would
PUBG
be the
Mobile,
same
thank
way
you very
now.
much, PUBG Mobile.
Hell no, it's not the same right now.
Let's go, dude. Got to ride a camel.
No, if you came back, you definitely would be able to.
They put that
I
in
could see you
contract and
qualifying
everything, too.
Go.
for sure.
One free camel ride. Dude, I would have bet.
Bro, Uneven and I still argue to this day who is the better player. Like to this day, every single day we still argue about that.
Slow walk.
Y'all are ass.
Oh, taking damage.
HH, you are the most brain dead player I ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Keep that camel out of,
Alright.
out of range.
Unlucky.
Try me once this
Top frag in every tournament? Sure, man. Top 3 in every single tournament?
Gonna have the high
No,
ground
no,
over
no.
here.
But you fell off, the
Circling
HH.
around.
You weren't on top for a while. Like after you and Tensa separated, you fell off.
Right there,
We never
reaching
separated.
sports and- Well, strangers
You?
slowly
I recall like towards the end he
unfortunately.
No.
joined
So,
a
7
team that you weren't on.
grenades gonna be
Oh,
catching
that's
that
when I
one
quit.
Right there from Hope,
Oh, okay.
so already gonna be set back a couple.
Yeah, he joined
Oh,
PK,
Sixtus-
no? That was what it was.
Sixtus was the top IGL for a while, and then he fell off.
I wonder why.
Well, because he joined Bayo and
I
he didn't
wonder-
have to IGL. But then he fucked that up.
Try me trying to get away the land here. Just not really within range.
So wait, do you Sixtus, do you make money from streaming or what?
So we'll get back to that
That makes
because there's
sense.
multiple fights happening right now.
Bro, someone, I mean, I think it was Uneven told me that you haven't even collected your monetary value on YouTube.
On one of my channels.
I'm like he was considering collecting it for you.
Zombie boys here.
Like when you guys lived together, he was considering collecting your YouTube earnings.
Yeah, we tried collecting it on one of my accounts, but Lou just doesn't let me collect it.
Let's go, zombie boys.
So I made another account.
Move. Move it up little by
Has to
little.
be something
Now,
weird,
like
like
that
the
edge
information
right
needs to be
trying
updated or something.
get to this next
Yeah.
circle.
I
think
can't imagine you wouldn't be able to
Is
get
that
it.
your AdSense?
it's about that time.
Is that what it-
Gotta be able to put some points on the board. It's gonna be so hard, man, because I mean these top 3 teams are just.
So who's the best team in this?
so
I mean, obviously Dawn, but are they supposed to be winning?
non-stop.
Or is this just a fluke?
Wolves is definitely supposed to be the best.
X-Force,
with Coops.
Yeah.
Center, you got the Wolves there.
Oh,
Gatekeeping
Coops is
so
on that
many
team?
teams. Circle's gonna center
Yeah,
right.
Coops
Who
Who else
was.
besides Coops from like the
Hard,
OGs?
guys. Wolves right now are gonna have the hardest time though.
Valak?
That's it.
Teams
Oh,
trying to
without a doubt.
take their spot.
I guess.
Valak
Well,
is
yeah,
an
Valak's
ideal.
team is on X-Force, but
Slayers, Rival 6.
the game now,
24.
especially in NA, is so much more of just like heavily relying on like eliminations because that's like the point system now. That
Yeah. I mean, that's
A lot
how
of-
PC was
yeah.
like 5 years ago.
Alpha 7. I would love to see those two go at it, trying to play the edge of zone, gatekeeper role. That would be a lot of fun. Obviously,
yeah, but the top squads is like
man,
Dawn, X-Force,
Wolves
Wolves.
really giving it their best.
Probably in the opposite order, so
Hurting
Wolves
Zombie
should be
Boys,
first,
and they're pushing.
X-Force,
They're going for the-
and then
they're
probably
going for the
Dauntless.
finishes.
Yeah, they're gonna take advantage of this one right now. Zombie Boy.
And then I guess like a recognized names maybe would be like straight on the Paul for a few players, and that's kind of which I think Leon, even if you remember Leon, he filled in for a few games.
Bro,
During
Leon,
the
I have so
qualifiers.
many. I still look at some of my recordings from back in the day, and Leon used to trigger me so hard. The
No,
errors
man,
were just too much.
Don't even talk about that, man. The cluelessness
good
when
right
we were
now?
in China. I don't know. I didn't really watch. I don't think he's really played that. I don't even think he was actually playing in this. I think it was just like quals or something.
Wolves so consistent, just putting so much pressure on these teams. They're desperately trying to get into this next zone. There goes Legend, trying to sneak his way there. Ayuya right next to him though.
Wait, what about the upgrade
Oh,
for
no,
the
they
FPS?
realized that. They could have an
Does that make a
opportunity to push
difference?
out. Ayuya
What do you mean?
gets lit up
Like the
immediately.
setting?
The 120?
120?
Because last I played was 90, I believe. Is
Oh
it
yeah, no,
120
the
now?
120, the 120 is fucking nice.
Is it? Is it easier to play? I mean,
It doesn't make it easier. It just makes it more like smooth and crisp.
but at some point, like, it just
Like it
doesn't
makes
matter.
a
Like,
difference. Like it does make it like a huge difference.
like the human eye can only see so much. And I
You
don't
know,
know.
you will definitely notice. Like heavily.
Does that drop a lot? Does the 120 drop a lot? I never really tested it because I don't play with GAC or stuff like that.
Danimal himself.
No, it doesn't
keeping
drop.
Everybody at bay. Jukes, you said, man, they're gonna have the hardest time. I'm not seeing anything difficult about Wolves is going through.
Like, there's that guy.
They're making pretty light work of it. Not gonna lie. Out of all the top 3 teams.
Okay, so we're black.
By hard time, I meant like the most eliminations.
So we don't see it, right?
Except for X-Force.
Maybe it's just a bug smoke.
So right now it's a big
Yeah, yep.
competition between these top 3.
When was the last time you guys played?
This game?
Yeah,
A few months ago.
I had to play a PUBG Mobile event. Like,
You got paid for it?
yeah, I won 2.5k with that. Nate Shot and Tingleton and other big names are in it.
Oh, Tingleton. Oh shit.
He was in that All-Star event.
Tingleton.
That happened like a week ago. I
That's
had like
crazy.
a shit ton of those PC heads.
Yeah, I won that shit.
Wait, how did you get invited?
Oh, average?
VIP.
Yeah. I'll add it.
You're not a VIP, HH. I made you a VIP. I made your name for you.
Yeah, sure, man. No one made me. I made myself.
Yeah, they're at 46 right now. What? This is
Back in the day.
5.
No, they invited VIP creators to play with some of them, and they had like every single person like streaming
Yeah.
with like face cams and stuff. It was really interesting.
It's nuts, dude.
Make it
that
10.
another one.
Yeah.
Make that.
And some of the creators, like Nate Shot, were getting like super into it. It was like super funny to watch their broadcast.
Dude, I gotta lie. My
Yeah, they used to
favorite-
have collaborations all the time between PC and that was like the very first tournament. I don't know. Sixes, did you play in that Star Challenge? The very first one? Not the Star Challenge, sorry. The PWK Invitational.
Who's alive?
Did you play in that Sixes, the PWK?
I don't think so.
Golden Eagles.
The very first
I
one,
don't
the
know
one that
that anyone
Juicy
that played
Rolex, Juicy and Rolex won with Beowulf.
I don't think so.
Dude, put in perspective, the Wolves'
Oh,
weakest
Coops is
game
trolling.
was 8 eliminations. I mean,
Bonus Coop's not trolling, bro. He came back to NA and everything Spring Tata went out the window.
best games some teams have had all tournament.
Oh, that was a beautiful spray by Vaughn Chill.
Haven't caught up to X-Force, by the way.
And his hat, man.
listen.
That's what the people
Yeah,
want.
you're right.
That's what they
A,
want.
a wise person once
What's the
told me,
prize pool for this?
There's love.
20k.
20,000.
So what about first place 5, I'm assuming?
What's happening?
I have to look at Wikipedia for that one.
I'm here
And do they qualify to anything?
Yeah, they qualify to Brazil.
Levels to it, bro.
And then what's the prize pool for that?
By the way,
I don't know.
I don't think they've announced it yet.
Talk about Wolves. They're at 12
Normally
as
it's like
well.
150.
Think about it.
Top 1 qualifies or top 2, top 3? Who
Top
qualifies?
2.
Playing as well as they are. Yeah, there's level.
And there's 2
I'll DM you something, Carnage.
They still haven't been able to catch up to
Huh?
X-Force.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna DM you something real
Really
quick.
impressed with X-Force too, right? Because X-Force, they almost had 3 chickens so far today, and they're setting up for, their third one, obviously, but they should have had the other one up against Klaus, but Klaus just destroyed it.
Who gets paid on a contract from all these teams? Is it just Wolves?
Placements, right?
Wolves, I think Dallas gets, I wouldn't really consider it like a crazy amount. And then, I'm not sure if X-Force gets any amount. Extreme Slayers might get like a low amount. I think they're mostly like the Tom kind of players or something, so. 10K for first place in this?
I think if they get a chicken, sure. Cool.
For Clint?
But I think they're really just out here gaming and practicing and flexing their gun skills, honestly.
I do want to say something. There is an opportunity.
That's crazy.
Dauntless falls out of
That's true as fuck down there. I'm not gonna cap.
I just made that in a random tournament.
Yeah, the score is super close.
I wouldn't say random
Very
actually,
close.
but
Chat
in a
Matt,
VIP tournament.
the points on the right-hand side, they're updated in real time. So only 4 points separate X-Force, and then for Wolves, 7 points.
Wait, Enigma, you cast?
Remember
Yeah.
at the top of this game, you guys
Last night, yeah.
you feel
Well, I did the Challengers finals, so like for this event, there was like an open division, and then like the Premier division, so like Tier 1.
look at the point
What's the
gap.
biggest event you've casted for?
It's almost double.
I think just Americas. So that'd be like the LAN event that's in Brazil, but it's not me at the event. It's online casting. So
Bro, COVID kind of destroyed this game. This game would have been like massive had COVID not happened. Like we were all supposed to be in. If you guys remember,
Poland, yeah, that would have been so lit. Well, they started using that for the hosting. They started using that for the hosting for like Kaplan and them, I think. But they never actually used it for any games, so to speak.
One of the Wolves members, I believe, takes a player down. So X-Force versus Wolves potential. Maybe going down. Freepoint and 24K are going to be moving up to support Valak. Baton's coming up to help Wancho. Doran's down. Doran's not.
I would say
the finish is
it is. So if you were gonna return, I think it's worth if you want to go to lands, but I don't think you're gonna make that much money.
Yeah, X-Force.
If you do play.
Wait, how old are you guys now? HH, let me guess. So HH, you're right around 24? 23? 23?
I'm 22, bro.
Oh shit. Wait, you could still be in your prime in this game. And then 6 is your 24?
Who is that 6? 24?
Yeah.
Be a good thing for X-Force.
Bro, I remember this kid at 18. I rember him at 18. That was great. Bro, remember North Carolina? I'm not gonna say what happened.
Oh, North Carolina was lit, bro.
North Carolina is an interesting story.
That shit was like the most fun.
Nah, I'm just so upset about Atlanta where I fucking gave Sean my room card and I missed everything the first day. Because I didn't want to wake Richie up to get his room card.
Bro, Wi-Fi missing that fucking New York
the New York event? Bro, I know.
It was funny. It was too funny.
But where the food at?
Ooh,
that did no damage.
It's not going to connect. Bob off to the left. Aurora's gone, trying to save the vehicle. Bob is setting the trap. Big Bob. Big Bob.
Does X-Force not have shots on
the Kaiser, so
Dallas?
Getting active as well. On to third eye.
Damn, everybody wants to come back. Even Wi-Fi now.
I'm gonna say it. Gave my birthday.
Shit, broadcast,
Is
girl.
everybody coming back now?
Bro, I missed the game. Like I missed
One last
winning.
dance.
You know what I'm saying? Moving on up, baby.
I do agree with you. I do miss the lands and all that, but
Winning was an amazing feel. Obviously, losing and arguments with Sixless was the downfall, but winning.
We like the good. We like thinking of the good moments.
Over 700.
Yeah, that was definitely the best part.
Absolutely
I remember one time Juicy broke a door at the gaming house because he was arguing with Sixless. Like they were outside and like we had won the entire tournament and they still had an argument about what we could have done better. And so Juicy broke the door.
Jesus Christ.
That's funny.
And it's funny because like I've actually seen Juicy in person from the North Carolina event, and it's just like picturing him doing that just makes it even even funnier.
He's really successful now. He's a manager for a dealership, like a sales manager for a dealership. He makes a lot of money. Texas.
Texas.
Oh, Baton takes down Lil Fox. Emperor's Gods.
Yeah, I heard some interesting stuff with him because he was with Jukes at one point. But that won't be going into on stream.
Now they're in between Wolves and Dauntless. Wolves has been the one hurt.
Wait, they lost Doran as well? I guess they have 14 elims. They're gonna lose people at some point. Oh, Kobe.
This is literally the top 3 right now.
I think they're in the best position to take this game, only because these 3 teams.
Is this the last? Oh no, it's not.
Down below,
6 games a day, so there's this end game and then 1 Erangel.
There's no way. There's no way they get out of here.
Third eye from getting beamed.
What region are you gonna go to, Carnage?
Terrible.
I don't know. We're just like, I'm too old for it, but I was just considering going back for 1 season.
I would say just go to NA. To be honest, it's the easiest.
That's gonna put Wolves above 15.
A lot of eliminations, yeah.
Yeah, but then if you play in the easiest, you go to the majors and then you just get shit on.
Trying to get the confirmations.
You have to play in something competitive.
You're not going to Brazil. Brazil's like
Brazil's like very competitive.
Brazil's like
those
a
dudes
whole
are
different level.
It centers up. We're in stage 9 right now.
Yep.
Top.
I mean, it's more the regions that have a lot of like.
So now we have.
I've always had a lot of like bragging power, gun skill, are the ones that usually do really well in the events now because eliminations is like the name of the game.
I mean, you also have to consider like the ping.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big one.
Matter of fact, this is going to be X-Force.
I mean, Latam wouldn't be bad at that point. That'd be the in between.
Besides Wancho, who are Coop's teammates? I don't know the other 2.
Doran's, I think, an EU guy.
Who's the
and
IGL?
No idea. Baton or Doran maybe? I'm not sure.
They're like the new gen.
17 kills.
Wait, X-Force has 17? Jesus. Oh, he's self-long.
3 wins for the day, boys. X-Force is on.
X-Force!
They better not get 1v4'd again, bro.
If I'm not mistaken. They just took first.
Oh, he mollied himself.
What about Angry? He good? Isn't he just... He's just been doing like sports betting when I saw like a year ago. From a Tweety mid.
I saw him like working.
I think he works at Starbucks now, and
yeah, he works at like some fast food.
He just started college at ASU because Starbucks is partnered with ASU, so he goes to ASU now.
W.
Absolutely running with it. 54 for Wolves, Dave.
Yeah, 54 shots to them. Remix.
Damn, bro, everybody grew up.
From X-Force 9.
Except UHH.
Oh, 100%. I definitely did not.
The Wolves had Baton 7 eliminations, and then Dorn with 6. So we're starting to see some individual players just really run with it now that they're feeling comfortable with their position on the overall leaderboard. And that's one thing that we're going to have to start to look at. We're looking at these top 2, top 3 teams.
X-Force might take first place with this, or what?
Everybody else is still sweating.
I think Dallas had top 3 that game.
But now, with the gap being
Hot
so
Jukes
strong,
Mustache Dave.
this confidence from these top 3 teams allows them to go for some riskier plays. And well,
yeah, their third guy that's talking is Taylor. He does World Series Warzone stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
He's amazing though.
Enigma should have been casting, bro. Gotta make a vote.
As everybody was focused on him at the bottom of the hill.
Petition. Get Enigma in there. I think PB is actually supposed to be in it tomorrow. He said it in the chat at the start of the broadcast. In the official.
Oh, these guys made a killing out of the game. Mustache Dave and Jukes. They're still casting.
Oh yeah.
They made a kill. They made a whole career. Like they literally made a. They did really well.
Well, Dave does obviously some like different games too. Like I know I've seen him do PC PUBG.
16 elimination, Wolves getting 17, pretty much cleaning up the entire lobby. Truly coming.
What about Xenox? What happened to Xenox?
He quit.
Wolves getting second.
He retired.
17. Boys,
He played like EMEA. I'm pretty sure
he's
he's
still
like
super young. Isn't he still like 20 or 21?
He like fucked up his whole career basically.
Why?
he was like EMEA, I think, with
focused on money.
Spectrum.
He focused on money instead of like, you know, performance or whatever.
What about Starlight? Is Starlight still playing?
Starlight's actually
He
doing
was
good.
coaching.
He's
Shout out
coaching.
Starlight. I think his team like won or something.
He's coaching
Another
a
reason. You
and
should pull up his Insta.
EMEA team or something, and like he actually goes to the Lions events and all that. So he's actually doing pretty good.
And that's the way it should be. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you get that great position.
Yeah, I think
I can't imagine
Xenox's
him as
thing
a
was
coach.
like.
X-Force.
Because do you remember that one game? It was me, you, Uneven, and Starlight, and we were playing Vikendi. And Starlight wanted to push outside the zone on the very last zone too. He wanted to push outside the zone to wipe a team. And we're like, what? Like, what are you talking? We literally have center position, prime position. Like, he wants to push outside the zone to wipe a team.
They are. They definitely
I can't imagine him being a coach. I mean, maybe he changed, obviously.
Sounds like some Starlight shit though.
I think maybe the type of like coaching some people want, he definitely I could see fitting in. But him playing, I never was too much of a fan of.
I didn't even notice. Like, we got 16 kills. I don't even know how.
2,500 fucking damage.
I believe leading now by 2, if I'm not mistaken. Overall wins. We look at the match rankings, tons of points for X-Force and Wolves, 26, 23 respectively. Dauntless, one of the lowest scoring games, but still respectable at 8. That's
wait, it's literally gonna be all 3 of them then right next to each other.
Nobody really got a big
Who are like the up and coming names that are like very talented?
Else, 8 or below, or even 5 have a
Dauntless, X-Force, Wolves, and Extreme Players.
I would say Klaus right now.
Take a look at the overall
Klaus is like shitting on everybody in the lobby.
This, game number 5.
There it is. X-Force 140.
You guys took first. Oh my god.
6 Wolves 133, and that's such a good point. X-Force with their 3 chickens today, like that's the talking point now. Not
Tell Carnes to shout banana. Okay.
Washing that memory clean with their performance here.
Banana's been chilling
That
though.
was like 7 years ago.
To show you that
Banana's been
funny,
chilling
bro.
though.
What do you mean? That shit is too funny.
I was fine with them like a few months ago, I think.
They don't let it get in the way, right? They follow.
I want to say he's still in like.
You gotta remaster the video, Carnage.
Enigma, what happened to Acer? He fucking is in the military now, bro.
He's in Korea.
Yeah,
I don't think he's actually. I think he came back.
Did he?
I think he's in North Carolina right now.
He texted me from a Korean number not too long ago.
Well, yeah, he's gonna go back to Korea, but right now he's in the US.
Yeah, I want to say he came back literally
He's
like
about to go
maybe
back
2 weeks
to
ago.
Korea in like 5 days or so.
He met a beautiful Korean woman and got married.
No, definitely not.
What about Zute? I think Zute just went and did his like online like crypto stuff or something or NFT thing like a year or 2 ago and was just kind of over the mobile stuff.
One of these other teams with that kind of gap, you have to hunt these squads
What
down.
is this? His
Like, you gotta do
fucking
something
Hot
to
Juice
stop
mic
them
so
if
fucked
you
up
want
tonight.
any chance at top 2. Just playing a regular game of PUBG Mobile ain't gonna cut it. You gotta just.
I'm not
Why is it
hearing-
fucked? I don't hear anything
Well,
bad.
today's coming to an end. Only one more map remains. That's map number 6 on Erangel. We're gonna take a quick
This is
break.
like
When we come
Chris.
back, we'll see the conclusion of day 2 of the Premier League Finals.
But one of them had like a dog or something like that game. That was kind of whack.
I'm saying our point gap was kind of nice. Top 3.
So what do you guys do for a living now? Like, okay, Enigma, you cast. What else do you do?
I'd done sales. Actually
What kind
timeshare
of
sales out
Oh,
here in
nice.
Vegas. So I'd gotten my license and stuff, but
Oh, shit, you're in
unfortunately,
Vegas.
I had gotten, or I had like a 1-year non-compete. So I hadn't been able to do it for the last like 3 or 4 months because the place I was working at was just horse shit. Not like the product was bad, it was just management was just unbearable, to say the least.
Have you considered going into another like niche of sales?
To be honest, yeah, it's just I haven't really like found anything that's honestly like lined up with what I'd maybe be able to look for. Because obviously I'd still like to cast and stuff like that. I've honestly been reaching out as well to like AMG and stuff too, because I know they've been having positions open here and there. And I'd
What kind
obviously
of
be on to anything involving like talent or management, I think I'd be fine in. But a lot of it's more like I'd have to just read it and see if it's something
You'd be good
I
as
can
like
picture
a
myself
esports
doing.
manager, someone that acquires good players. But obviously, you'd have to be very well studied.
Yeah.
certain
Well, the other
games.
thing too, which kind of sucks as well, is like
That's connections.
I
mostly.
don't want it to be either where it's like I get put in a flip situation where it's like I can't cast. Like if I like am signed with like a team or something, you know, being talent acquisition. Now for like AMG and stuff, that'd be more obviously content based, but they have enough people that already do that. So no, but for your sales thing, no, I'm gonna spam playing a bunch of shit. It's just more of like, honestly, me being able to get in front of people for interviews, and obviously like going through the training and all that.
Hey, Chich, what do you do?
Oh man, how do you tell
What's
us?
the deal?
Yeah.
OnlyFans?
He wishes,
do?
man. He's been debating on that.
Fuck, I don't give a fuck, man.
What do you do?
Nothing.
When was the last time you did just the events?
I literally just do the events and that's it.
And then Sixes, you just stream?
He doesn't even do anything either.
He streams.
Yeah, I coach my team, man. And then that's all. I really stream.
Well, you've been sitting at 72k subscribers for like 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I swear.
Easy bait though, 72k. Easy club.
Passion Fruit Esports.
I bet on Valorant esports.
Jesus
what I
Christ.
Just kidding, no, I
The
don't.
sports betting
I
arc in
do
the
that.
server was crazy. Carnes, did you finish your schooling stuff? I remember you were doing college along with like sales and gaming.
Yeah, I've been done now for some time.
Do you still do the like the car sales
have
stuff? I remember you were like kind of saucing that back in the
I have a
day.
dealership, yeah.
W. Fucking good looks.
You guys want to come down here to Virginia and work in sales, let me know.
I'm
Yeah,
down, bro.
bro. Fucking maybe. I'll leave that option open.
I need that. I need that carnage.
You're in Florida, HH, still? And
Yeah, I'm in Miami.
Was it Orlando? Oh, you're in Miami. In the same place? At the same place?
Yeah, you pulled up, bro. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
When we wanted to go on the boat, even though I was in PMGC.
Oh yeah, it was the PMGC West, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That you guys ended up doing terrible on.
Not my fault, bro. I literally had the best stats, which is kind of crazy to say. You know it's bad when I have the best
Like
stats.
Uneven, because of that performance, Uneven is convinced that Bale was only good with him on the team. Like he was convinced that
I
it
will
was
say
you.
Bale definitely like. I think Bale did bad in that PMGC, but like the whole like year, he was doing really good.
Bro,
Especially in the start of the year.
the man never played gyroscope. Like he would have been significantly better had he just incorporated that.
There's a lot going on
I
here.
think he was doing. He was holding his own. Surprisingly.
Because they have a lot of catching up to do.
Wasn't that when like most of the tier 1 players left though still?
Yeah, obviously.
It was just like the tier 2 heads that he could still just outbrain.
That's something you've been saying. That narrative remains true. Game number
Make
6.
pro tip and pro sense videos, easy 100k subs. Or
I mean,
whatever you be a hungry PUBG mobile YouTuber
When
does.
Bale did join us,
And the only way to get there,
we literally won regional and then got second in Americas. That's literally like that's how you know when like NA was at peak, when you're out fucking shitting Brazil.
Send the entire team, right? Don't just wait, sit there.
Nah, you guys are frauds, bro.
Send the full squad.
My fraud.
After that tournament though, I absolutely threw
Right? You're learning something.
NA
Honestly, for these teams at the bottom,
and then
you might as well call it
PMGC, my whole
practice
team
at this
threw.
point. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. Like you are so far behind that you're gonna really need to start playing like that and having success right now if you want to even have a chance.
And this game for sure gave us a lot of good memories, for sure. I mean, especially like traveling.
Get it going.
Get Carnage, you could download Fortnite mobile. That's supposed to be coming back like next week.
Wait, why did they delete it? What do you mean?
They removed Fortnite mobile got removed from the Apple like game store.
Why?
Because
It was addicting.
they
or
were
something?
like no. So like Fortnite did some shit where it was like you would get more if you paid for like the in-game tokens or whatever on like an Android.
Mhm.
And then like Apple took him to court, and then like Epic
Oh,
Games
shit.
like reversed it and was like, no, we're taking your asses to court for like fucking monopolization or some shit. And then basically like I'm pretty sure Apple got like confirmed to be like guilty or something or some shit. So like they're allowed to put the game back on the App Store.
Wait, how long has it been since they removed it from the App Store?
Oh, like 3 or 4 years or something.
Damn.
It's been like years. Like
I did
Ducky,
not know that. It's crazy.
you remember Ducky, the YouTuber, like some big mobile creator. All of his like latest videos have been just like, oh my god, like Fortnite mobile updates, and like he pulls fucking views on that still.
Really?
Like it's still a thing. I'm pretty sure
Ducky
that
the
people
gamer.
want. Ducky the gamer.
I don't got time for Valorant or Fortnite. Valorant Mobile is about to drop in June. Not globally, but
I think he was doing like Minecraft, and then he was in that PUBG event that H played in.
Gotta give it up for him, to be honest. Like to continue to actually
What about COD
keep the
Mobile?
running,
Let me see if remember
same.
Marshy.
Same. It's the whole like you have like the 1 or 2 major events, and the rest is just the community events you play every other day.
all the way up top.
literally the only way
The
you make
creators
money.
still make views.
The only way you make money is you have to be a creator. Like you will get a lot of views, but don't think like the tournaments are anything special.
Military, there's no shot they make it into zone before blue starts ticking. Oh, Klaus already down. Hold up. There's a disturbance.
Man, Marshy made 200 grand from this game.
Getting spicy, getting active off the rip, and Rich also onto Emperor.
Yeah, I wonder what their contracts look like in COD M in terms of prize splits and stuff.
Literally like
I don't think it gives us anything
literally
good
it
at
was
all.
so bad.
And including the split or just the monthly?
The monthly. The monthly was horrible.
I mean, we made 200,000 from
Are there any
wherever,
mobile
and we
games
only had
that
a
actually?
10% split.
Are there any mobile games that pay a good salary, like for esports players?
Not in our region.
That's a different region, man.
That's the issue with mobile.
Like not a single mobile game pays a lot for North American players.
Nope.
Oh, that's crazy. Like
Because no one
all
makes,
time
no
as
one
well?
gets views. No one gets views.
This is Third Eye.
That's just crazy.
The only thing would be like if you were to have like a Rolex situation, but then it's like you're signing the creator, not the pro. That's
Bro,
whatever.
Rolex told me he makes like hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, which I don't really believe.
No, it's
Oh, Karn. Oh no, Karn. I'll DM you something right now.
In game number 6.
the numbers for YouTube is insane.
Let's go dark.
Really? I thought
I just got verified
Not the,
on
not the best
well, not
player
verified,
right
like,
now, but
you know,
what?
check mark,
They
but,
have
like,
good,
I have
solid
ads now
transition
and whatever
that
on
Stalber
YouTube,
side into that northern
and like
flank.
every 1,000 views is like
I'm expecting them to make that happen.
$14.
But yeah, let's see.
And
yeah,
if you
but
just spam
that's
post,
mostly views from India though. Still.
A lot of
So,
it's
It
a
does.
lot of it is sponsors. I think that they take.
Oh, he's only got a pistol.
it's still insane because if you just spam post, you can literally make a shit ton.
Bro, 0 volt, bro.
So close. So close.
Not able to get it done, dude. Possibly going for the thirst? Dude, find a weapon, bro. Just leave this. Like, honestly, just find a weapon.
Jukes, you know better than anybody. Jat doesn't leave. Jat fights.
Is he a jack attack? Jack attack.
Wouldn't be a Jat attack if he was running, would it? No.
That's true.
Jat's the overhang. He's calling out for his team to push up onto Nameless.
This guy got a fucking pistol, bro. What are we doing?
Okay.
Yeah, he's the UAV on top of the roof, man. Rich got all the information.
Gotta watch. Gotta watch.
What a shock! American mobile esports something. I wonder why. It's mostly no one makes content, and most people that like watching mobile are not in NA. So.
Are you guys still sports betting? HH and Sixless?
No.
You guys lost, huh? When you quit.
No, we went up. We did like a $800 dollar bet or something.
And then how much did you win?
I don't know.
You won 800?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we won like 800 or so.
Here we go. On the move.
Was it through Prize Picks?
Yeah, of course.
Clearing every room together as a squad, not one by one. You don't want
I'm definitely not up because I used to bet on like Valorant
Do they still
esports.
not pick up Lori up there? Lori's been hasn't Lori been down for a hot minute?
Wasn't that banned in Florida at one point?
Got him.
Sports betting.
Yeah, they got him.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
sure
They're
don't.
still.
But what is this skin? That looks ugly.
All right.
Ooh, nameless. There you go. Give him a little flop, flop.
Ooh, he
I
kinda
feel like
saucy
hopping
though.
on right now. I don't know. I feel like actually downloading the game and playing.
No, you're the only one here saying that.
It's a jack. Really going for
I don't know. I just want to get some
wrap it all the way
nostalgia.
around, but Nameless is aware.
Do some boot
Little
camp
pops.
hot drops.
Laura gonna be swapping to the opposite roof.
Only if Apex didn't
Well, there is
flop.
Ultimate
Just
Royale
Carnage
now.
on Apex Mobile.
Carnage is basically an Ultimate Royale now, where it's like scrims, but like lobbies,
On that player out there.
like ranked, I guess.
What game is this?
Esports.
Huh?
The numbers advantage.
What do you mean?
Or-
Really slow.
Like I'm talking about.
It's a
Ultimate
mode in
Royale.
PUBG. It's a mode in
Oh, it's a
PUBG.
mode. Is it like a pro mode though, or no? Like, can you actually?
Yeah, it's literally scrims, but like for everyone. It's a full 64-man lobby, PMCL or whatever fucking zone. No bots.
Really?
Yeah.
And you could just play those at any time?
No. That's the only unfortunate part.
Key takeaway, they're using so much precious time.
It's at a certain time. I don't know what time, but
And
yeah, that mode.
they can be set
That mode is super try-hardy.
Well, we'll get back to that because the birthday.
Like, if you actually want to have fun and like
Dark East,
get scrims in, I guess you could play that.
I think I need to go buy the new iPhone 16.
You also have the WoW rooms too. I don't know if you played one now. The thing. You can basically just have
Oh yeah,
any
do you
game
know
set
what
up.
WoWs are?
Well, what's the best phone to get right now? I'm gonna go get it tomorrow.
No idea.
That's the
I
best
have
one.
no
Wasn't
idea.
for sick. 15 or 16 probably.
What? Noob is dead.
I mean, is there a difference between 15 and 16? And obviously the Pro Max, right?
Yeah, Darkies.
No idea.
I'd only do the Pro Max, but I have no idea. Performance wise, you just have to message like Coops or someone that plays. Ooh.
If you guys remember, like the screen sensitivity was also very important. It wasn't just like smoothness.
Well, yeah,
It was
the 12
also-
and the 13 were different. Like that fucked a lot.
My
of
favorite
people
was
up.
the XS Max. I don't know if you guys ever used that one. The
Oh, yeah.
XS Max like spray
No, I
pattern.
only used the 8, the 8 plus, and then I got an 11.
8 Plus was really good. Yeah,
8
that was-
plus was fucking the best.
That shit was
That's
so
the best.
good.
I feel like the game was also different. That it wasn't just the phone. The game itself was different. Like the spray patterns, the resolution, like everything was just different back in the day.
Oh,
I still have that phone, which is so funny to me. I still have it in
the
my
8 plus
PUBG
though,
crate.
that shit was like generational.
Bro, when I first met Sam, you guys remember Sam? When I first met Sam,
Mhm.
back when we were like playing classic matches together, back in 2018, he was doing something where he was playing with his game files in order to incorporate a higher FPS that nobody had back in the day. I don't know how
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck he did
fucking
it.
lit. That's
I'm sure
fucking
he did.
lit.
But I don't think he did it in like custom matches, but he did it in classics where he was able to like somehow
Increase the FPS.
edit the game files to make sure that he had a higher FPS than everybody else he was playing against. I don't know how he like discovered it.
Well, I just remember everyone was like, yeah, no, you need to be on the latest device, because I just used to play on like a shit like iPad Air 2, where it was like 30 FPS lock basically. I'd run up to a compound and I could have half the building unrendered other than the player. So like if we were driving up, I would know where people were at in the compound exactly. And as soon as I switched to like a newer device, I'm like, bro, my gun feels like it's shooting twice as fast, because your gun was literally tied to your FPS back then. So it's just if you had the best FPS, you could just knock some of the fastest.
Oh shit.
Why not to go into the
Oh.
shelter here.
And these people are fucking dead.
Is it gone? Who's gonna farm it?
Dude, I want to play right now. Kind of want to message one of these kids
Hop
and
on then,
tell them
bud.
to.
Pull a 6-less, bro. Pull a 6-less. Hey, man, let me play on your account for a day.
Yeah, I actually really want to play right now.
You should try WoWs. Those are really fun.
From above, calling in X-Force out here. X-Force early in first place, 100.
Wait, what the hell is that guy doing?
Shots at the Wolves, and well, the Wolves not wanting to get stuck out there. Going to be pulling up into the safety and comfort of these warehouses. Coops, though, with the scars.
Did you guys actually have fun playing this game, or like did you just do it because you were bored?
What, like
Oh,
back in the day or now, or?
Like back in like let's say anywhere from 2018 to 2022.
Oh, I loved it. I had a blast.
I liked playing it because I was competing in it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was mainly it. I liked
Like
the
me,
idea
like-
of trying to be good. And like,
Yeah, like going to lands and all that stuff is what made me excited to play.
Yeah.
What a misplay!
Replay.
well, it's kind of what you said. COVID kind of ruined it, because I think most people were like that.
That's ridiculous,
Maybe he
bro.
thought he was on his
Winter.
team.
Because at some point you will get bored, but
And if he
the only
did,
thing that's
maybe
not
go
boring
back to
is
the drawing board and figure
competition,
something
of course.
Same team?
By the way,
Winter.
HH24, another $5.
Another.
Probably talking about you
Another
again
$5.
with the Amazon
crushing
code.
it. He's getting paid watching the show, guys.
Replay,
Replay!
here it is.
Let's
Yeah,
see this.
Winter.
What happens?
Winter is right next to him. Right next to
The
him.
whole time. Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad, dude. That's unfortunate.
It happens to the best of us.
You know what, chat? If you guys are watching right
Then
now,
how did you just say
give me
shit?
3 words to describe what just happened there. 3
HH is cheating.
Careful now, Chad.
What's
Wait,
in Leon?
that's Leon.
Words
Yeah, I know.
to the birthday shout out.
What the fuck?
Levels to this.
Bro, he been in chat for a bit.
Levels
He used to be in the server.
Levels.
Wait, which one was Leon?
Levels to this.
The Leon.
That's pretty good.
And
Pretty good.
we're talking in
Is
the
this his
YouTube
chat?
chat.
I've been
No,
listening,
YouTube.
guys.
Like the main chat.
Tell. You listen
He
to
gave away the answer.
one part of it.
Hey, there's levels to it, guys. All right.
I don't know.
Good
Should we make
zone.
a team, guys? Us 4 right here.
Levels to it.
Hell
No.
Team building. Ace looking for an ace.
I just said, bro, I'm
Long
gonna play
toss right
Valorant.
there. Cooking it just a little
I'd
bit.
prefer to
It's gonna
cast,
be on the
to
shoreline
say
out
the
here.
least.
Next circle did pop.
Enigma makes more money
Still gonna be
casting
in
than
play.
actually competing.
Third eye loot Severny, so I don't know. You know,
That's like any
if
caster, to be
squad
honest.
mates in the process, kind of going towards shooting range when they could have just been relaxed.
W moves.
Soaking up the rays, but team villains.
If you had the time and you were able to get some like OGs together, I could see it
You think
being
we'd
pretty
win?
enjoyable.
Like if I got uneven
I honestly think
Yes,
you'd
sir.
be able to get top 5 immediately.
I don't think you would win.
Strangers, I do respect it.
in North
think
America, we
it'd be
wouldn't
tough.
win.
No.
Just
No, I
in
don't
North
think so.
America. What?
At least not yet.
There's no way, bro. I've
Last
never
year's
not
was-
got.
I've never
I've never
seen
not
you.
got top 3 in North America. I've never not got top 3 in
Yeah,
North
I'm
America.
saying you can get
Yeah,
like
top three,
top
top 5.
3 or whatever,
Yeah,
but I don't think you're gonna win.
Wow.
Is down.
Big Bob.
Because even though like there are ass,
This is a huge.
you're gonna also be ass because you haven't played in like years.
It'll take me, bro. There's no. I've had too many hours in this. I think I've had over 10,000 hours.
Yeah, but
in
like
this game.
you're not gonna get
This
any
ain't a bike,
practice.
bro. This ain't a
Telling you,
bike.
there's no.
Oh,
script.
that's the other thing as well. The scram quality.
You're not
is-
gonna get any practice. The only practice you're gonna get is classic
Playing.
matches. Yep.
Yeah, you know, Klaus gets the
Oh, it's over.
1v4.
You're not gonna
Oh,
get
they
any.
have this
scrim.
monster truck in Erangel now. That's crazy.
Every day, and Baton's hunting them down.
The
Yeah.
monster truck, the coupe, the Murado's even on
They
this
have a
map, I'm
horse,
pretty
bruh.
sure.
Yeah, they're out. So there's going to be a big shift.
They have a horse in competitive?
Yes.
Yeah. You can literally.
Like,
dead
imagine
ass
how
like a
easy
horse.
it is. Like if you were on a horse, HH, I would beam you. I hope you realize that.
Oh no, it's so ass. It's
Just come
so
show you
slack.
how competitive it is. You know, with X-Force Wolves. And
Okay, but
Dogs.
Carnage against the fucking the hovercraft.
Oh,
it's over.
I don't think
You'd be
Carnage
losing your
knows
mind.
that.
Give it to chat, dude. Come on.
You know, like the armored BRDM Carnage. It's basically that, but like you can go over water and land.
Oh shit! There's a hoverboard now.
It's a hovercraft. It's like a big ass UAS, but it's basically like you can't shoot anyone out of it.
So X-Force. Moving on.
It's like
People
it's the
still
most troll thing.
try hard in TDM.
Next, we got
Are there still TDM
remix.
warriors?
Moving on up.
Probably.
Thinking about just how many.
I'm not
Nobody
sure
plays
like
that.
the 1v1
Nobody plays
TDM
that.
stuff.
big of a lead
I think they all just
they're
do
gonna
WoW.
have at the end of this.
Everyone
What do you
plays
think they're gonna
WoWs
end up at the end
or
of this?
Ultimate Royale.
What are
That's
WoWs?
it.
150.
WoW is like the
basically
Fortnite
a
custom maps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
custom
that's what you were
maps.
explaining earlier.
Something's going
Mhm.
on.
Yeah,
It's about to be.
so it's basically like custom maps for 1v1s,
So I gotta know, after this game, what are
practicing,
you doing to seal off your birthday, man? What
everything.
are you
Pretty much
doing?
anything you can think of is in WoWs.
Maybe some 99-cent noodles, maybe some soup dumplings.
I'm the noodle guy.
Built to end game. You get like a car, an M4,
Yeah, you can
a
practice
shotgun,
endgame.
like
Not ball
Have like
out,
18 people in a room
but
practicing a specific
I was
end
like,
game.
What are you referencing? You're referencing
You,
me.
your
Okay,
story,
again, I was
bro.
like, dude, my bad. I forgot
You
about that
forgot.
story because.
Oh, come on,
My
man.
bad.
Who would you guys say was the most dominant NA team of all time?
Villains and
Like rank the top 3. No,
totality.
S is down.
Definitely
no,
Cloud9.
don't be biased. Don't be biased.
Cloud9.
No, definitely Cloud9.
Go. Well, dominant. Like on paper is just actually like performance. I guess Ghost though would be there.
Both, I guess. Like a combination of like every metric you could imagine.
Well, the best team ever made probably was that Ghost team on paper.
I can only imagine how pumped up.
What? Tensa, HH, Bayo,
Spec.
and
Yeah.
Beck?
Because that was
I don't know,
before
bro.
Tesla lost his life.
on paper, it definitely is definitely the best team, but
Like
They definitely
Spec
did not
was an
do what they
animal,
should.
but he was too quiet for me. Like I need teammates that actually are loud and communicate things so I could hear them. Like he would be getting pushed by a 4-man team, and he'd be like, "Guys, I'm getting pushed."
you know what's funny? Bale actually said that. He had an issue with Tenso about that.
He's too quiet, man. Like, and you can't determine if there's a critical situation.
Exactly.
Like in a CQC situation, like I would think that he's not really in any dire need of help, but he would be like in a critical scenario. When I go and watch his footage, he would be like in a 1v4.
Oh, Prime SSG is a good
He like
one.
says, "I need help" in like the most chillest voice.
It's probably just those three: C9, SSG, and Ghost. I just have to say those. I don't think PK really was in the running. Tribe never was. Omen never was. Maybe like an on-paper thing, but I don't think that was really
No, not even on.
as solid as Ghost.
Come on. What's wrong with Spence?
Because I'm not putting spits on my wall, bro.
You need loud teammates like Banana. Banana did not get loud either. I did not want to hear that.
Yeah.
You can put chat on your wall?
Spring was begging me to come back to play on Wildcard.
Bale had an argument with Tensa because he was too quiet of like critical scenarios. Like
I'll put small man.
Tensa's like, I need help. There's a 4-man on me.
The nonchalant Tensa, bro.
And Bale was like, Tensa, what the? I need you to have more excitement if there's 4 people literally on you.
Yeah, I mean, Uneven was like, you could tell by Uneven's voice if he was in a critical situation or not. Like he was good at comms, I guess.
Yeah, it's crazy because that's just common sense, but like they just didn't like. And people just never understood it. But then again, like if I was dead, I would most likely just be calming if it was Tensa on my team. And no one I think on my team's ever seemed to mind me calming for them, so
This is when you start to kind of chip
seemed
away
fine.
at that lead, right? So if the Golden Eagles can somehow manage to come out on top with like a chicken, even though they're getting shot, pinned down right now.
What do you guys think Wolves gets paid right now?
That would be a start, right? As
I have no idea.
Officially
Around 1 maybe.
$2.
To slowly chip away and be that top
$2?
team.
I'd say maybe like 1.
There's no reason to stop. There's
1,000 a month?
Yeah, probably give or take. I mean, I have no idea. They haven't gone to the event yet, so like there's a chance they might not be getting anything.
Well,
right now.
we're getting paid 2,500 a month from Bop. Me, Sam.
I know,
Sam.
bro. That shit was a fucking scam. You guys were scamming that, John. Don't
Yeah,
care what y'all were saying. That was the most like I don't know how the fuck situation that came about, but that dude was literally doing it for the tax write-off. Like he did
I
not
don't know
care.
if it was for I think he was also like an enthusiast
It
of
was.
PUBG Mobile.
No, it was for the tax write-off because Malik told us.
Well, they're preparing.
They had like didn't they have like 2 or 3 creators too? That's how I saw with Omen Shane as well. But I think instead of being a tax write-off for Shane, it was just like a frat like look kind of thing. Obsession he had.
I know that was.
Didn't PK do the best at the global stage for NA? I have no idea, but
No.
that also I think was like
I definitely
literally
did not.
like. Are we talking like Berlin or something where it was like Wi-Fi in them?
If we're talking about
And they didn't make it out of
KMVC,
quals?
like global.
We got
Oh, yeah.
top 5.
Bro, I
Us and
forgot
Tempo
this.
got top 5
Yeah,
in the
but that's
preliminaries.
DC. That's
No, in the
DC.
preliminaries for Malaysia and PMCO.
Oh.
Malaysia.
What? He actually got that dog.
Casual elimination right there. You know?
Look, this is the hovercraft here. I think it's destroyed, but
Totally.
it's just like mad
wasn't
big.
Planning that one. Straight out of Nepal, having a decent game themselves with 4 eliminations. They're making it pretty deep. Looking good. Good shot onto Trey.
Go.
Crazy also down. Hold up. Straight out of Nepal.
Oh shit.
We're getting
Send
something
it.
going here.
Let's go.
Getting some frags.
Get on the move. Show that aggression. Show us that the next 2 days you're gonna go crazy.
Oh man, he just missed that.
Not good. Doesn't get the run over. Gets the loot maybe?
PMGC. Yeah, I mean, like if you're talking the Coops and Spec, Xenox roster. Ooh, 2 freebies. W.
Take them.
That's 2 points.
Gold Eagles,
Golden
come.
Eagles
Wow.
pulling up over here onto extreme slayers,
nade.
losing
Hello?
2 in the process.
Carnage, you'd also have to get, I don't know, you'd have to get absolutely cracked with the DBS too. Shotguns
Yeah, I
are
use the
the
DBS.
name
I
of
used
the
to use the
game.
DBS all the time.
The zone gods were.
Listen, buddy, you weren't CGUT back in the day. That man was a shotgun enthusiast.
He was good with the double barrel, I think.
Now, he pulled the S12 out a bit on Sandhawks. That's about it. Is that Lazarus? Kiss of chat, bro. These messages in the chat are hilarious.
Alive, who is now in the vehicle.
This
Exit did better than them. In my opinion, I
gotta join his squad in these fights.
You used to be able to get on this roof
time,
of
right
this warehouse.
place.
You used to be able to get on this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You still can. You just get on top of the sniper tower.
Panthers.
Jump on the roof.
He disengages. If they can hit 10, solid game. But yeah, now in the shack, he's done.
Oh,
Bro, we
going
could
for
have 4
soccer.
wins in a row today.
Yeah, you fucking suck.
Not
1v4,
really.
by the way. 1v4, by the way.
No, we gotta talk
1v4, by the
about
way.
it.
I mean,
There's no excuse.
1v4,
There's no excuse. I will talk
Yeah, just
about it.
let me play for your weakest player, and I guarantee a victory.
I mean, I
Let's
the
try
whole
back
team
on
agreed
them.
on that. We like had like we were.
No.
Copium. That
We're
is
not
some
bull.
opium
I'm
right
not
there.
going with that bullshit over. We're gonna agree with that. We had no meds. You have a gun.
Hey, dumbass! You want to look at our? You want to
The
look at
gun, dude got bandages thrown to him. They're spread out on the hill. They know where the guys are.
We're all knocked.
You guys are lining up like that?
No.
We're gonna forget there's a whole hill.
We're now down to our top 7. Yep.
I don't
The
know what you're
6 was
trying to
good.
defend
Why he
yourself
looked
when
the
I'm your
best? He's tired
analyst.
of shit.
Oh, I'm trying to defend my team, bro.
No. I know y'all
We
too.
should have died in that game way earlier.
Nope.
Can we get Valak on testosterone, please?
This is when they start to just snowball.
We're gonna talk over it, Valak.
I mean, we can talk over it, bro, but like, we knew like.
No, I don't give a fuck. You had no meds. You had 4 up.
On the whole day per game. That's
I know we had 3 up actually, and then
4 up,
Remix got
4 up,
naded.
4 up.
We had 3 up because that.
Why are you trying to defend yourself? Like, I literally am watching.
We know.
Like, you're acting like I'm retarded. Are you saying I'm retarded, Valak?
You're not understanding.
I don't need to understand. I understand it all. I watched it all.
You don't know nothing,
3-point
bro.
got
You
knocked
don't
by
know
the
nothing.
Extreme Slayers player, and Klaus knew where 3-point was when he got knocked. 3 of us were up, and he naded Remix. I didn't have any meds or a helmet. He nades my rock. I have to run out in the open. He headshots me. 3-point and 24 have 0 meds.
Now, what are you saying right now? Like, you see what you're saying?
I mean, bro,
This is where we pull up the
Like,
vibe.
you're
pull up the
proving,
receipts.
you're proving something. Right? You're saying something without actually saying.
Positionally wise,
what do you
This guy dead his own? Oh, yeah.
where Rich is at is a real.
It was a Mickey Mouse.
Carnage, bro, why didn't you have a headshot like this with a fucking cowboy hat on?
Who has a cowboy hat on?
That SLN guy had it.
Fuck, bro. We still got 3 wins today, so.
I mean, that's a really good day, bro. Were you guys going into today? What place were you in?
You were in 2nd place with 65 points, and we got 79 points today. My goal
Wait, is
was
that the
8.
real Acer? Bro, look at all the Korean chicks next to him in his profile. Oh my gosh. Bro, I heard you got married to a beautiful Korean woman.
That's what they came off last time.
Bro, are you into Korean chick?
Rich in the shed.
Is it your preference or is it your type?
Asian
Plenty of utility to use.
I don't really have a type. That's just whoever.
Do you like
I ain't got
Filipinas?
no time.
If he can throw this correctly, that's a wrap. Get it through a window.
Bro, Acer, do you remember you taking one shot on the cruise and puking? One shot! One literally fireball shot.
That's some HP.
No way, bro.
I'm not proud of it yet.
I need my cigarettes, bro.
I need my cigarette.
Wait, what do you drink and how much do you drink?
Pull off another Klaus here. He's going to try from the Panthers.
Either it's
2nd place and 2 eliminations.
I mean, actually, I have a lot
fire
of
shot. Why not?
Wait, Juancho. Oh my fucking god. Wait, Dorn sucks.
Will actually get, I thought at least one down. He does.
You drink hard liquor?
a lot of tequila.
17 eliminations.
Like on a daily basis?
Important aspect, Dave. You
At
said
least
it
every
best.
weekend.
First win.
Not good for the liver, bro. You gotta be careful.
No, dude. It's been rough lately.
You need some water, bro.
Need some water, bro.
It's been rough.
Even H wasn't that bad with the coke, bro.
No, it's not with
The leader of the day.
2 days here, guys.
The 32 pack you had Sean incorporate into the contract.
And it was just a matter of time. So honestly, the top
But I do
three,
remember
they
the
are
fireball
starting to
shot.
just
That's-
solidify themselves. Golden
I can still
Eagles
taste it.
had
That
a
was
good
awful. I
opportunity
don't know
for
how
that
you can do
winner chicken dinner.
Yeah, it tastes, I mean, because of the cinnamon too. The cinnamon's supposed to like kind of mediate the taste.
Yeah, no,
But-
it makes it worse.
They're still gonna have a
Yeah, it
lot
makes
more work
it tastes
to-
disgusting. I mean, it's cheap liquor, bro. It's like $1 for one of those shots.
Top three. I mean,
Very,
we
very
keep
cheap.
talking about 'em 'cause they
Some real